an observation. See our team make them need to run.
That's Lawrence Taylor!
Cut on every trash, CMT for short. Wonder if we best once you peep the score. Up at the crack of dawn, top stories of the morning. While you're yawning, grab your coffee, rise and shine with 8:80 a.m. This is Drop Time. We provide highlights from your favorite teams. Got Dave and Rick making plenty of picks. It's Rule 76.
Oh, yeah, here we are. Wednesday, September the 24th, 2025. I mean, the Mets with a massive victory last night. The Yankees with a massive victory and some champagne popping last night. Jackson Dart's going to be the Giants' new quarterback. I mean, things are happening in New York sports right now.
A lot of things are happening.
A lot of things.
Thank God one of those things was a Mets win.
Thank God.
I don't think I show up today.
Well, then you were very close to not showing up today.
No sleep. And listen, great start. Right? Lindor
second pitch, home run. Boom.
Right, you're feeling good.
Yep.
And then that was it.
Well, here's
See
the
you
thing.
later.
Here's the thing. And I don't know whether you're going to argue this point or not. I don't know how you can come back with David Peterson at all.
Well, at this point, I don't think you can.
So who are you starting? So
I think we cross that bridge when we get to that bridge.
Well, Sunday you're going to be at that bridge.
Yeah, well, what?
You're going to be passing through the toll.
We now control our own destiny again.
Right.
So let's get to that bridge
at
when
least
we get
for
to
the
that bridge.
moment.
Yeah, we'll try to win today.
That's it. That's all you
Focus
can
on
do.
today.
That's all you can do. Reds lose at home to the Pirates last night.
And that happened early.
Correct.
Yeah.
Pirates put up a 4 spot in the second inning. Reds put up a 2 spot in the second inning, and that was it. No more scoring the rest of the game. But so I'm watching the Mets thinking,
and then we
all
got
right,
Skeens tonight.
Skeens tonight against Green, who's been really good. I'm watching the Mets last night thinking, all right, and this is the Mets' attitude, and I think this is the attitude you had to have. Down 6-1, I guess we'll stay tied, and we'll, figure out a way to try to get a win tomorrow. But, I mean, it's a hell of a comeback. I don't know that
Great comeback.
I don't know that those are sustainable to fall down 6-1 and come back, but that's an unbelievable comeback last night.
Well, come back, take the lead, then give it right back, and then Alvarez with the 2-run home run. But, I mean, there are negative things to talk about. I don't think today's the day to talk about those negative things. I'm sure we'll touch on those things.
Like the defense. See, but here's the thing.
Like the defense, which isn't very good at all.
You're this close away from those being the show. Like the McNeil defense, the Soto defense, which was unbelievable, the lack of starting pitching.
Marte can't get a bunt down.
Right, but all those things get, glazed over because
but I think it's
you
part
win
of the
game.
reason. But it's part of the reason why you're in this situation in the first place. Right? We were talking about before the show. When you look at the totality of their season, especially since, that date that we all circle on our calendar when Senga got hurt, like, this is not a small sample size of not being a very good team. Like, their record since that day is one of the worst in baseball.
Right.
And you see reasons why.
Right.
Like, the defense is a problem.
But that Soto play in the first inning was gross.
Right, and as bad as David Peterson has been, over his last 5 starts, his ERA is almost 13. It's 12.5. It's bad, so you know that going in. David Peterson's not stupid. David Peterson recognizes how important this game is. They have 6 games left. He's going to potentially have 2 starts. We both believe they probably have to win 5, at the very minimum 4.
4. I thought 4 and 2. And now I still think 4 and 2.
Okay, so he gets, Lindor gets him off to a nice start. Okay, at least we have a 1-run lead.
Yeah.
He's going to get out of that inning.
Right.
And Soto misplays the Santana fly ball, and they score 2 runs.
And the worst part of it, not that this has any impact on anything, is that's a double.
I think giving him a double, yeah.
That's a double.
Right, but it looks so, for me, having been in plenty of situations where I've struggled, right, like you want to get off to a good start, right? Because you can feel the pressure. As much as we want to believe that, like, booing the players and social media being negative and, us being negative, callers on the show being negative, like, guys don't necessarily hear all of that, but they know. Most athletes will tell you, like, it doesn't matter what you say to me. Like, my internal dialogue is much more negative about me than you could ever be about me. Like, David Peterson realizes he hasn't been good, so, like, he wants to.
Right, so somebody needs to make a play to make him
boo you.
Right,
yeah,
to
like,
help him,
help
not to crush him.
Right, so now all of a sudden you're down 2, and then his whole start falls apart.
Oh, it was brutal.
Luckily, the bullpen was able to step in.
It was. They're really
right
good.
the ship. And then, Diaz in the last 2. So, you want to call this the biggest win of the season?
Yeah, I think it is.
Well within your right to.
I think it is. And listen, I think rightfully so, everyone has crushed the Mets because they've been disastrous.
Yep.
But you have to give them credit for last night.
Right. Could be worse. It could be the Tigers right now.
I can't even believe what they're doing. The Tigers are, if the Mets are having, and no one has said anything positive about the Mets, so don't crush us for this, but if the Mets have had a embarrassing, awful second half of at least of the season, last 80, 85 games. What the Tigers are in the process of doing is, one of the worst collapses in the history of baseball.
Yeah, I mean, so July 8th, they had a 15.5 game lead. September 1st, they had a 10.5 game lead. And September 10th, they had a 9.5 game lead.
September 10th is 2 weeks ago.
9.5 game lead.
They've blown 10 games in 2 weeks?
That's right.
Oh, my God.
And now they are just sitting there just hoping to keep the third wild card spot.
And we talked to Buster yesterday, and Buster isn't right with every prediction that he has.
Not every prediction.
But he's very smart, and I asked him who's going to be the team on the outside looking in. He thinks the Tigers are not going to make the playoffs.
I mean, it doesn't look good for them right now.
It looks awful for them. And they led that game last night 2-0.
Yeah. Well, that's what happens, though, sometimes, man. I mean, when you get into one of these slides, it's tough to get yourself out of it.
Well,
and a lot of these teams this year have dealt with that.
Well, the Yankees have had an awful slide. The Mets have had
the problem with the Mets multiple
months, multiple awful, and multiple.
Yes,
like you have 3 separate 7-game losing streaks.
Yeah, it hadn't been good.
No, it's been awful, is what it's been.
But last night was, I mean, here was my thought though, watching that game, and again, I'm kind of going back to last year also because it's the same outside of Juan Soto and some changes here and there. It's, I mean, that the foundation is still the same foundation, right? It's Nimmo, it's McNeil, it's Lindor, it's Pete. Like, it took them being 11 games under 500 last year and a meeting, you know, a team meeting with JD Martinez to be like, hey, fellas, it can't get worse than this, right? Like, pressure's off now. This is as bad as it can get. Let's just go play. I wonder if that's kind of like, that's what's wrong with this team, is that once the expectations do get raised and once there is pressure, this team doesn't respond well. But once the pressure's off, like once you go down 6-1, it's like, all right, now let's just go like.
So they're down 6-2, and I'm watching the game thinking to myself, all right, Pete, hit one out, baby. Hit one out. Now you have a game. He hammers the ball. Might have been the hardest hit ball of the night. Of course, in Mets fashion and luck, it goes off the top of the wall.
Yep.
He gets a single. 1 run scores 6-3. Like, great. So even a really good inning.
That's why that Nimmo at bat was so important.
Oh, unbelievable.
Huge.
And I have been really soured on Nimmo,
Yep.
but that was a massive home run last night.
Massive home run. I mean, because, again, you said it. Like, that's one of those ones where it's like, okay, that ball is hit so, like, that's going to be a home run. Doesn't end up being a home run. And all of a sudden now we're going to come out with, you know, with nothing. Like, this is a chance to have a big inning if someone doesn't come through here. And to his credit, especially after you killed him the other day for having the bases loaded and striking out.
Well, he deserved to be killed.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And he comes through with a 3-run home run. So.
Yeah. And then Lindor. I mean, Lindor's been better.
Lindor had a big night last night.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Lindor with the base hit, give him a 7-6 lead. And Rogers. There's no one in the bullpen you trust outside of Diaz.
That's the problem.
Yeah. So Rogers gives it away. And then you're like, they're going to lose. And then Alvarez and good for him. I mean, he's had such a rough season with the injuries and struggling and sent down and all those things. And that was a massive home run.
Yeah, this is not how you drop the year if you're him.
No, God.
Right? It just feels like it's just one bad thing after another's happened to this guy. And you saw it, like after he hit the home run, he kind of stops at first base. It's just like, that's a huge moment for him. It's a huge home run. I mean, if they find a way to get into the postseason,
yeah.
I mean, you'll look at this game as
this will be the circle game of like
this is the impetus.
Absolutely right. So if we said 4-2, does 3-2 now because they got the 1 win get them in? If it does, I mean, I guess that's doable. I don't have a lot of confidence because it's been everything is so difficult.
They make it hard. Yeah, I mean there's no question about that. They're making this hard. Period. I mean, to be 21 games over 500 at one point and then just struggle for months.
So what are they now? 81-76.
81-76. Then you got Tong on the mound tonight.
Right. And then you have McLean tomorrow.
Yep.
And by the way, tonight, a nice 8 o'clock game.
8:05
yeah. That's nice. I think that's an ESPN game. It's not even on one of the local channels, like not on an SNY.
ESPN, yeah.
Yeah. So 8 o'clock. So you're looking at, ends after 11.
Probably.
No.
No more sleep. That's fine. We'll be, you know how much excitement there'll be on Friday, though? So you'll feel like crap tomorrow, but we'll be, at the Ryder Cup. You'll feel the emotion, the energy.
Is there a chance, because the weather's supposed to be awful tomorrow, is there a chance they don't play at all tomorrow?
Doesn't matter, though. Doesn't start on Thursday. Starts on Friday.
It only starts on Friday?
Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
I thought every golf tournament's a 4-day tournament.
It's the Ryder Cup,
this, because this is different.
Yeah.
Oh.
They do double sessions. So there's 2 sessions on Friday. Friday's the most important day. Whatever team usually gets off to a lead on Friday.
So Friday sets the tone.
Is a big
I
time
started on
tone
Thursday.
setter. No, Friday's the day. That's why it's going to be wild.
That's exciting.
Yeah, Friday's going to be crazy. Because you know that the New York fan is going to want to show what it means to be a New York fan.
Well, when you think about the New York fan, like the U.S. Open tennis,
Yep.
as opposed to all the other tournaments,
Mhm.
the fan is wild.
Wild.
The Masters, I'm sure it's more like, no. It's the Masters. This is not going to be like that.
No.
This is going to be intense.
No, and you're going to see the U.S. team is going to hope to feed off this energy.
Right.
So there'll be a lot of celebrating.
I think RJ might try to get in the head of someone from Europe.
I would like to see that.
Yeah.
We need him.
I think there's a good,
Because on paper, the European team looks much better than we look right now.
I could see RJ heckling.
I'd like that.
Yeah. RJ, have you been working on your heckling?
I have not. This might be one of those situations where it's like when the team that's not favored and you have the team that is favored. You always wonder, like, what if they just sent like the 12th guy off the bench and just tried to pick a fight with their best player?
RJ.
That could be me.
I like that.
That could be me.
So that's your goal? To get in the face of one of the European players?
Yeah, it's a good one. Hey.
Try to get someone kicked out of the tournament, right?
I think that'd really spark the boys.
I think it would.
And not only that, but I think it'd be good for you.
I don't think so.
For
Maybe
your
we'll get arrested.
career, it could be arrested is a short term. What it does for the show,
No pun intended there.
It actually was no pun.
That was
intended.
nasty.
Is the long term. Think of the byproduct it could have.
Well, you assume I'd still be a part of the show.
Right. And there were a lot of things that could have happened potentially on Friday that would have been huge.
I'm PJ.
You know?
Yeah.
So if he chooses not to do it, that's his prerogative.
Well, I'm not forcing him to.
I'm just saying.
I'm merely throwing him.
If he makes that decision.
We're our own people.
Yes.
We choose.
That's right.
We choose the path that we see fit for the best thing for us and the show.
He doesn't want to be known as a heckler for the rest of his life.
Well,
that's something that would stay with him.
Do you remember the old Washington Bullets guy? You don't, do you?
No.
Really?
No.
So you look this guy up. Ray, do you remember the heckler?
I remember about a heckler. I don't remember
So there was
specifics.
a guy with the Washington Bullets back in the day. His name was Robin Ficker, and he was a high-profile attorney, and he bought season tickets right in front of the opposition bench down where the Bullets or Wizards play, and he would sit in the first row and heckle the opposition the entire game. He used to read the Jordan rules out loud when Michael Jordan was there, and guys hated him, but then kind of turned and
respected him,
kind of fell in love with but Robin Ficker, very famous heckler. Yeah.
Charles Barkley was a fan, apparently.
Yeah.
Well,
It was a big deal.
when you put that much work into it, like guys will eventually get. Like there was a guy in L.A. that would clearly like do research on you.
He was creative in his heckling,
and like at first it was like, ooh, wow, this guy's kind of annoying, and then all of a sudden he'd start bringing up things like, I kind of like this guy. This guy's actually put some work into this.
He tried to be governor.
He ran for governor of Virginia.
I assume, but yeah, I mean, he was a politician.
Well, but he was not just some moron guy that happened to get these seats.
No,
he was
a
a
successful
very
guy, yeah.
high-profile attorney.
Yeah.
Who do you think our target would be? John Rahm? Rory?
Rory.
I get Rory's head.
Yeah.
Maryland, Dave, by the way, Maryland. He was a member of the House of Delegates
Really?
at one point.
Can you imagine that? Guys in the House of Delegates, and he's mocking Scottie Pippen
was his
over on the
passion.
side.
Passionate about it.
Yeah. Well, it didn't work because they stunk. Yeah, they haven't been good for a very long time.
But listen, I mean, that's what he liked to do.
He heckled.
That's what he liked to do.
That's what he liked to do.
He spent a lot of money, too, doing it.
Yeah.
On cheap seats.
Tens of thousands. All right, so Mets, massive win last night. Yankees, I thought they had zero chance to come back and overtake Toronto, and I still don't love their odds, but they've cut it to a game. And the thing that I think is really the most eye-opening, they want this division. You can see.
Well, of course you do.
Well, you say of course. Not every team is desperate for positioning in the postseason.
Well, but it's not just the division, though.
It's home field.
It's the best record in the American League if
Right.
they get the division.
Right. So
Most likely.
they get the bye, and
Yeah.
then they get home field.
Everything goes through Yankee
It's
Stadium.
huge. But so the Yankees have, 5 games left, right? Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So you're going to have to go, what? At least 4-1, you'd figure.
Well, they have the tiebreaker, too, so it's really... I mean,
Toronto does.
It's 2.
Right.
Yeah. They're
Right. So if
one,
you
but
go
it's 2.
4-1, they'd have to go 2-3. Right?
Yep.
So you don't love your chances.
Oh, you're playing
there?
bad teams.
Sure.
Right? So, I mean, again, the coach speak stuff, I know drives people crazy a lot of the time because it's like, just be authentic. Just tell us how you really feel. And you'll always hear the Aaron Boone thing. Well, hey, listen, I know it looks bad right now, but everything's still in front of us. And like, when he says it, it bothers you, but
That's
it's the
awful.
truth.
But it's always the truth.
I know, but it's what you say to the team anyways also, though. Like, you can't sit there and harp on the negatives, especially in baseball. It's not like I got a couple days off to kind of like, lick my wounds. I got to be back tomorrow afternoon
I get it.
to go at it again.
My only advice to him would be just stop saying it. It
Right,
drives
but
people crazy.
I know it drives people crazy, but look what's happening right now. So
I'm not saying it's not true.
But he is saying what he says to the team anyway. Fellas, it's bad now, I know. But all the things that we hope to accomplish before the season, we have the checklist, we have the goals.
Right.
It's going to be, win the division or playoffs, win the division, have the bet. That's still possible right now.
Everything is on the table.
Everything is on the table for them right now.
Right.
And they're playing two bad teams.
Yeah. They have Baltimore this weekend?
Yeah.
Is Rogers pitching? Is that his name? What's the great pitcher on Baltimore? Shut them down last Friday.
I think it's Rogers.
Rogers. Have you seen what he's done?
I have.
He's having like a Cy Young Award kind of season.
You are getting in that series. He pitches on Friday.
Yeah. And if you can bring up his numbers, they're out of control great.
He is 9-2 with a 1.35 ERA.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's insane.
A whip under one.
On Baltimore.
Yeah, on Baltimore. Yeah. Last time he pitched against the Yankees, 6 innings, no earned runs.
He does,
7 strikeouts.
Look at his game log.
I'm looking at it right now.
But every night.
Every night.
time he pitches, 7 innings, 1 run, 6 innings.
Last 5
no
starts, he's gone 7 1 earned, 7 1 earned, 5 1/3, 2, and then the last 2, 5 no earned, 6 no earned. Yeah,
right.
Solid.
Yeah. So yeah, that's the problem. Is even the bad teams are going to get you once in a while.
Right. I mean, it's baseball. Right. As good as you feel, all of a sudden you go up against a stud.
Pitches 6 lights out, and all of a sudden
momentum completely changes.
Right. But they put themselves in position, and they're in. So they're in the dance.
What is Taylor doing in center field, by the way? Like on that in the like.
Oh, I don't know. I mean, that's why they are who they are.
2 outs though. Like you got to make an attempt to catch that ball.
That's why they're the White Sox.
Throw anyone out at home with that play.
They're the White Sox. Yeah. He comes up throwing it as if he had a chance. I mean, Aaron Judge could have been in the locker room
2 outs
eating
already.
a sandwich by the time that throw got to home. But they were down. That was it. They had the first and second. Then you get the double play. Then you get 2 outs. And then they're down to their last strike. And then the wild pitch. And the second the run scored on the wild pitch, you knew the Yankees were going to win.
Yes,
the game.
that's
Whether
right.
it was in the 9th or the 10th or whatever it's going to be, you knew the Yankees were going to win. But yeah, very successful. Night
Volpe
last
couple
night.
hits.
Volpe looks better since he's taken some time off and had the injection.
Wells had a great at bat.
Yeah, he sure did. Sure did. Good. Listen, good win. Good win for the Yankees. Great win for the Mets.
Well, here's the difference, though. As much as Yankees fans drive us crazy and piss us off a lot, just like they have this hatred for their own team. They hate Cashman. They hate Boone. Like it's just they're quick.
Right.
It happens fast. The difference between them and everyone else in Major League Baseball, including us, is as bad as it's been at points this season. They're in the playoffs
every year.
We're sitting here like fighting
every year,
tooth and nail to have the third wild card.
I mean, if I said to you, could be the Yankees, you'd sign for it. You'd have to.
Okay, it's not that easy.
I mean, every single season.
Right. It's not just with injuries, everything that you deal with throughout the course of the season.
It should be to get in,
but it's not though.
But it should.
We're the proof of that right now.
But I think we're the outlier. The Dodgers get in every year.
But I think the Dodgers have turned themselves into the Yankees.
Right. But the Mets should be able, whether you win the whole thing or not, over 162 games, you should be able to.
I'm not disagreeing with you.
Yeah.
But that hasn't been the case for us.
No.
Right now, I mean, again, I think we'll get in.
Do you?
I mean, the fact that in game 1 of this 6-game stretch to finish the season, that we've already now flipped this thing to where we control our own destiny, I would hope kind of builds confidence in that clubhouse.
I hope to God.
Let's go get it.
But if Tom goes out and doesn't have command of the strike zone, that goes away quickly.
I know.
And then Arizona wins last night, too.
Look at the situation you put these young pitchers in.
I mean, you're relying on McClain, Tong, and Sproat to carry your team. If I said to you...
And now Peterson, who was your all-star...
He's unpitchable.
You can't even pitch him.
I mean, we can't get here now, but you said cross that bridge when we get to it. If we get to Saturday night and the Mets need to win Sunday to get in, are you going to go to Peterson?
All hands on deck, no.
So you can go bullpen?
You got to do something, yeah.
I mean, you can't start Peterson. No.
He's too fragile right now.
He's unpitchable. He's unpitchable.
Last 5 starts, I told you, his ERA is 12.5.
Oh, God.
You can't win like that.
No, you cannot win like that. All right, so let's take a break. It's Wednesday, which means Stump Rothenberg, which means a lot of phone calls. We got to get to the Jackson Dart stuff, which is big, big stuff. 1-800-919-3776. Dable speaks today at 12:30.
You really, honest to God, and I'm not trying to be a jerk here.
What did I do?
You really are And you're the Giants.
Yeah.
But I'm going to separate you from this because you are. I mean, you look terrific.
Thank you.
You're dressing nice now.
Thank you.
Shirt fits properly. You're not even proteined up yet.
No,
And
my eggs are too hot to touch.
In your first segment's been great.
Okay, good.
Because yesterday you were just.
RJ kind of scolded me before. Ray, you should have heard this.
Well, without saying, you didn't scold him, but without saying it,
it's like
you stunk.
You're not very good.
You kind of stunk yesterday.
Yeah, which I mean, here's
It's
the thing.
hurtful.
I would never say that to him.
Oh, RJ
Well,
never stinks, really.
I didn't.
that's not true.
What do you mean? You tell him his CMT stinks all the time.
Did you hear that? Yeah, but that's one piece. That's not the whole show.
Well, yeah, but that's like it's his segment, though.
Well, here's the
did
thing,
you hear
though.
that? You said RJ never stinks. He goes, well, that's not true.
No.
You said you never say that RJ stinks.
I said
For a
that's not
segment, yes. For a show, never.
Well, no, I didn't think you. Well, I never said you stunk.
Well, can you just be honest?
You intimated
Hey,
that I stunk.
Booney, did he stink or not?
We were bamboozled.
Just be honest with the guy. He can
Yeah,
take
you
it.
yeah, of course I can.
He's got no feelings.
No, I didn't say you stunk, and I don't think you stunk.
Well, he's usually a 10.
What I said was, I felt you were tired because
which means you stink.
because I know Dave.
It's like saying to a woman, you look tired.
Dave stayed
Well,
up.
how do I look at this outfit?
Dave stayed up to the very end of the Lions-Ravens game, and then probably wallowed in the misery of giving out the lock of the year and it not working. He was probably up till.
No, he didn't lose 1 ounce of sleep.
All right, bye-bye.
I bet he was up till 12:30.
No, he wasn't. He slept like a baby.
What time did you go to bed on Monday?
Midnight?
That's not,
I'm a hero!
That's not great.
That's terrible.
Yeah, and I know you stay up to watch every snap on Sunday. Obviously,
Every snap.
it's not good.
This is the life I live.
I know.
RJ, he's usually a 10. Be honest now. You're not going to hurt his feelings because
No, you're not going to. I respect the honesty.
Out of 10,
it was jarring.
What was he yesterday out of 10?
I'd say still like a 7. Still
So
better.
that's average.
Still better than most.
Is that right?
I would take your off day over most people's best day.
See, that's
that's
nice.
nice.
That is nice.
That's when
and
you
I
know
believe
you've-
that's heartfelt.
Right, but that's when you know you've achieved like that elite status. When they're willing to say, hey, you at 75%,
So
give me that.
Yesterday for me was one of those 10 starts for the pitcher where
Yep.
he just didn't have it, but he battled through.
Also has good teammates, though.
Great teammates.
Picked you up. I'm not out in right field looking around. I can't find it.
You're not
I suck that-
on a tour of right
I
field.
sucked that thing right up.
RJ, before we go to break, how was he yesterday? Clearly, you're being honest, so I'll respect your opinion. How was Rick? Was he a 10?
Yeah, he was his normal self.
He was his normal
Well,
great self.
Here was the reason
And
I
that's
had.
less sleep than you got.
Here was the reason I thought I had to step in because this rarely happens, but when it does, I could feel Rick getting mildly frustrated because he did the thing where, as you were talking, because you interrupt him all the time. It's what we do here.
Yeah.
But yesterday, Rick had one of those moments where, this is what, you drive me nuts. And I said, oh, no. They're going to.
Yeah, that's usually like the precursor for me snapping.
I wasn't. I mean,
no, because when I'm.
No, I did, but I wasn't trying to fight.
No, but
you
when you're
were.
in that mood, when you're tired,
Yeah.
and you're like, and we're having a conversation, and you get I can tell you're starting to get aggravated or something, like you've kind of checked out. When I was making a Giants point, and you're like, I'm not the Giants. I'm like, no kidding. I know you're not the Giants.
But you kept saying you. I was like, well, stop saying me.
But you're the Giants.
Well, in some ways, yes.
Yes, I'm talking about your team.
Okay.
You have a tell also. I know we got to go to break, but I'll bring something up just innocuous, and you'll be like, here's the thing, RJ, I don't care.
Yeah. People don't like that, by the way.
I don't.
How could you like that?
I don't get as frustrated as some people. I just know that's your tell of, okay, Dave's sleepy. He's tired.
All right. Well, I'm sorry. I
No,
hope
no
I hope I'm better
apologies.
today.
Here's the thing, I don't care.
Yeah, that's a big line. Maybe I'll try to get rid of that.
By the
your
way,
mother.
As we go to break here,
Yeah.
it is shocking how inept your franchise has become.
The Giants.
Your football team.
Yeah.
Like the idea, too, that you signed 2 veteran quarterbacks, and I know that Russ wasn't your first choice, that weren't good enough to protect the young kid for at least a month. 3 weeks in.
Because I think the fan base has a lot to do with this.
Right,
I
but
think.
even the first guy you signed, who's supposed to be the backup next year, wasn't good enough to be the backup to insulate him for a minute.
Yeah.
We could go to, like, at least you could take, hey, we're going to go to Jameis first, and we'll give this kid a couple more weeks just because right now
It's time, baby.
the old
It's time.
Chargers.
I'll tell you what, if we had people start to call in right now, 800-919-3776, I bet you more than not are excited about Jackson Dart playing on Sunday.
It makes it exciting to watch.
At least
now.
there's a reason to watch the
Right.
Giants. All right, let's break. 1-800-919-3776. I'll try to be better today. DNR with you, 880 ESPN.
Did you know you can get more with New York Lottery Plus?
You pulling my leg?
No, seriously. Just enter scratch off and draw game tickets and get more points.
Pulling a fast one?
No. And you can put your points towards chances to win gift cards, cash prizes, and more.
Is this a stunt?
No, you even get points for playing new games.
You're Pulling my chain, aren't you?
No.
Pulling my finger?
What? No, man, put that thing away.
Sorry.
Introducing New York Lottery Plus. Download the app, sign up, get more. Please play responsibly. Must be 18 plus. Gambling problem? Call 1-877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY.
There's nothing the voice in our head obsesses over like our health. But with over 100 lab tests and insights, Function can help answer the questions like, why am I so tired all the time? How can I get better sleep? My friend was telling me about magnesium gummies she takes. Know if my heart is work stress affected? It's time to up my cardio. If my mom has something, how would I find out? It's time to get some blood work done. A Function membership gives you a comprehensive health check with results tracked over time. Find out what you're made of at functionhealth.com.
Health surprises can change your life in an instant. You've seen it happen to others, but it doesn't have to be your story. At Princeton Longevity Center, we customize actionable and proactive health plans to maximize your lifespan and take control of your health. Our Cancer Check program combines cutting-edge technology with top medical expertise to keep you ahead of potential risks. With advanced full-body imaging, genetic testing, and multi-cancer detection blood tests, we look for even the earliest signs of problems. Results are analyzed by expert physicians who craft a personalized plan to safeguard your future. You're not just a patient, you're a partner in your health journey, backed by a team committed to helping you live longer, healthier, and more vibrantly. Our programs have saved hundreds of lives and empowered countless others to take control of their health. Be proactive with your health for the ultimate peace of mind. Call 888-8000-PLC or visit PrincetonLongevityCenter.com.
Don't take slow for an answer. Not so easy when you're stuck in traffic. But mere inches from someone else's bumper, you can dream of faster things. Like Optimum Fiber, the fastest and most reliable fiber internet, starting at $40 a month. So while you can't always switch lanes for a faster route, you can switch providers for a faster connection. Optimum. Don't take slow for an answer. Call 888-4OPTIMUM or visit Optimum.com/fiber today. Terms apply. See Optimum.com for details.
Well, to hit a home run, everything's got to line up perfectly, just like when you find the person you want to marry. When it's time to propose, well, do what I did. Visit the engagement experts at London Jewelers. From their beautiful 2 by London collection to custom designs for any budget, they make finding the perfect ring easy. Visit London Jewelers at any of their 6 locations and tell them I sent you for the Michael K. treatment. London Jewelers, getting it just right.
Out here, days are getting a little cooler, and mornings are starting with a few more layers. It's the season for more time at the grill, more feed for your animals. Heaters burn late into the night, and the woods start calling your name. We appreciate hard-working hands, shared moments, and love for our land. That's why season after season, we're here for your life out here. Tractor Supply.
Some people just know you can save money on car insurance by checking Allstate first. Like you know to check the weather first, before wearing face paint to the game.
Bro, your Go Cats is dripping into your nachos.
Oh, and now paint is in my eyes.
Interception! Did you see that?
No!
Yeah, checking first is smart. So check Allstate first and see what you could save. You're in good hands with Allstate.
Potential savings vary, including based on how you buy, subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Allstate North American Insurance Company and affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
There's nothing the voice in our head obsesses over like our health. But with over 100 lab tests and insights, Function can help answer the questions like, why am I so tired all the time? How can I get better sleep? My friend was telling me about magnesium gummies she takes. How do I even know if my heart is work stress affected? It's time to up my cardio. If my mom has something, how would I find out? It's time to get some blood work done. A Function membership gives you a comprehensive health check with results tracked over time. Find out what you're made of at functionhealth.com.
Well, now I could be dangerous. Now
you're ready.
Now I've had my eggs.
Yeah, don't worry. The studio doesn't smell bad at all.
Does it?
It smells like eggs.
Well,
hard-boiled eggs.
That would make sense.
I give you guys credit, too. Those things stayed hot for 20 minutes.
He touched them when he took them out of his little
more
bowl.
than that. I mean, it's...
Yeah, and I got here 5:42.
Right, you're talking about 45 minutes.
Yeah.
It's impressive.
I am hot.
Yeah, very long time. So really, the studio stinks of eggs now? I'm sorry.
Yeah, well, it goes away eventually. But right now, it's a little eggy.
Like disgusting or just like kind of fair?
I think I'm kind of used to it because you eat them every single day. But
right.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay. Well, I apologize. I could have left.
Listen, I don't care what it is. I need you at a 10. Yesterday, you were a 7.
A 7, we established that.
So
what I don't like, though, is that nobody said anything to me. The show goes on. I do the show.
Well,
I now can't go back in time and remedy that I was
I know, but we
subpar.
didn't. I think we all recognize you didn't have enough in the tank anyway.
So the tank was on empty?
Tank was on empty. You were fighting through it. Us being negative or being constructively trying to criticize you, like, hey, you're not very good right now.
Right.
Feel like back goes up. Now you're in the corner. And that's when you lash
come
out.
out like a cat. Right.
No one wants to deal with that.
Gotcha.
Because RJ is under strict orders. He can't fight you for at least through December.
Right. So if this was next February, then maybe RJ comes out aggressive.
Jan 1.
Right.
He's coming out to get you stink. Like, pick it up. I think that's
Ray, you also thought that yesterday? Be honest. Like, did you have
okay? Let's not do that.
We're going to go all around. See here.
Oh, here we go.
No. I just be honest.
No, I thought your energy was kind of mirroring how you felt about the Giants at the time, and whether or not the sleep had anything to do with that. Who's to say? I don't know for sure, but I definitely do feel like it was having an effect on Rick.
My lack of energy or lack of production was bringing down my teammate.
You're our leader, whether you know it or
point
not.
Guard.
So, I mean, given the news that happened yesterday, today should be your day.
Yeah, you should be all fire.
You should be excited.
Today.
I mean, because if you're a Giants fan, what else do you have?
What did I say when I walked in the studio, Rick? Said thank God for Jackson Dart.
I mean, what else do you really? As a Giants fan, what more do you have? What chips do you have? What cards? What ace in the hole do you have to throw into the middle of the table? Like, all right, here we go. This is it.
Right, but you didn't want to have to throw the ace down week 4.
I agree, but you are. So you can argue it and say it's too early, which I don't think is a bad argument, or you could just embrace and say, you know what, I'm going to go all in on this right now.
Well, I think the only reason that you would say it's too early because you're not in the building, right? We're not in the building, so we don't see him in practice. We don't see how he, how he studies, what he looks like in the classroom, whatever Brian Dable is putting him through to decide whether or not he's ready. We don't get a chance to see any of that. I think the only reason why we're sitting here saying it's early is because when they were explaining how they wanted to handle Jackson Dart, it didn't feel like they were in any rush to put him in. Right? They were going to be fine if all things went well. In a perfect world, Russ or, I think when they initially did it, Jameis would play well enough to keep him on the bench.
Yeah, you didn't think we'd be here in week 4, right?
No, I don't think. Like that's the reason why, and you couple that with the fact that these guys are, you think that Brian Dable is coaching for his job. It's like, okay, they're throwing him in because of what you just said.
But here's the thing that I find strange. You kept saying, and I think this is true, that Dan Graziano said the Giants have a plan in pen that they will not deviate from. So was this their plan?
No.
So then they've deviated from the plan in week 4?
Yeah. But
wasn't that a problem?
Well, okay, but see, that's why you don't. I'm of the opinion you don't put a plan down in pen because things change, right? Like what the plan should be is here's what we would like to do, but if Jackson Dart have a checklist of if Jackson Dart does this, and this, then we believe he's ready, and I can't put a time frame on when he's going to be ready.
Right.
Hopefully,
so I guess the question is, and we won't know. Do the Giants believe he's really truly ready, or are the Giants so desperate and they want to placate the fan base that they're putting him in too early?
Well, not just the fan base. Just, to try to...
The locker room, save their jobs, all of it.
Yeah. And the reason why I think that's even a conversation is the Dable part of this, but also last season when the Giants fan base was just done. They had given up. This team sucks. I don't want to watch them. And what did they do? They went to Tommy DeVito.
Right.
Because they knew at the very least that would be entertaining. It's like, well, you just paid Drew Lock $5 million. He's your backup, and you jumped over him because Tommy DeVito gives you a better chance to win.
But this is what bad franchises do.
Well, but they said that to you last year. Tommy DeVito gives us a better chance to win. Come on, man. You're just making. Right. We're not dumb.
And then you go to Drew Lock, and then he wins the game.
Right. So this has happened before. It's, and I know there's and Ray said this to me before the show. If he can play, he can play. Yeah, I believe that's usually the case. But I also know we've seen it in this city before. Like it looks like Sam Darnold can play now, right?
It appears
Geno
that now.
Smith can play now.
Sure.
Daniel Jones right now can play.
Right.
Is that not all experience, like I say all the time, is good experience. And I'm saying that from my actual experience.
Right. And I'm not trying to disparage you. I swear to you I'm not. Islanders hockey is not Jets or Giants football.
Not even close.
Right. Like that's a much bigger under the microscope more.
That's what I'm saying.
Well, that's what I'm agreeing with you, but I'm saying
Look
what
at
you
Anthony Volpe
experience
right now.
Tenfold. That's right there.
Right. Look at what Anthony Volpe's going with right now.
Right.
My first year, how they handled me, sending me to Chicago and then calling me up when the team's not very good, like just really, really bad. Like what that did to my confidence as
that's
I moved forward.
That's not what good franchises do.
No, and it's not easy to get that back. The best ones will eventually get it back.
But you'd hope if he doesn't have it and get it back, that he'd get it back with the Giants, because we see so many guys that move on from those teams and they get it back after they're done with that organization.
Right, and it's the bad franchises. Right? Like they put them into bad situations.
Yes.
It doesn't work out. They quit on them.
And the Giants now, if you don't know, they're one of those bad franchises.
Yeah, right. So, and it's not, and it could be as simple as, hey, because we're so poorly run, and we don't hire the right coaches, we throw you into a bad spot. Now you're on this, as Greeny was talking about yesterday, this hamster wheel, like what's going on in Chicago now. What's happened here is, you bring in the quarterback. He's on a different time frame than the coaching staff and the GM, right? Coaching staff gets fired.
Yep.
Now all of a sudden the quarterback has another new coach with another new system, and it's like, it's hard enough to learn one. Now I got to learn another one. It's just, and now you're putting him in a spot going against one of the best teams in the AFC.
Right.
And we want to point to, like Mel yesterday, well, they're coming west to east, and it's a one.
Mel also said last week that the Giants can start to win games if the other teams don't care
Come
anymore.
on, Mel. Like, that can't be, like, hopefully that happens, but you can't be banking on that happening.
Well, my goal is to just watch the kid and think, you know what, he's got it. Just even flashes of it.
Yeah, I know, but you're also, now he's going to play 14 games. So, like, there's a chance he gets off to a bad start.
Absolutely.
And how does that affect the rest of the season?
Well, we shall see.
I mean, you get
at least they're watchable now. There's something to watch and be interested in.
But that's not the reason to do it, though.
I understand.
Like, the whole point is that if you're trying to develop a young quarterback the right way, you're willing to sacrifice however much time it takes,
of course,
to make sure you get it right.
If it meant he doesn't play for the year, it means he doesn't play for the year. Look at what we did with Mahomes. Played one game that,
I know now.
that rookie year.
So now you have, let's go through the next 5 games. You got the Chargers.
Yeah, Saints.
You got the Saints. And then you got the Eagles. Let's go 6. Eagles, Denver, Eagles, San Francisco.
All right, so Eagles, Denver might have like 2 of the better defenses in football. San Francisco's a very good football
Chargers
team.
got a really good defense also.
Very good.
Chargers, undefeated. Eagles, undefeated.
Yeah.
Niners, undefeated. Good luck, kid.
Eagles twice.
Right. Good luck, kid.
Undefeated.
Yeah. And Denver could
be undefeated.
Be undefeated.
They absolutely could.
Yeah.
You're 100% right. Here's the problem,
Good
though.
luck.
Find me. Go through it. We'll break. Come back.
No, there isn't.
Find me the good 6-game stretch.
No, there isn't. But I think there was so now I think that the locker room has something to do with this. I think that
You
after
think they're done with Russ.
Right, but that's why you brought in Jameis, though.
Right.
So you didn't have to do this.
I firmly believe it may look bad at stretches. It would look better with Winston. Winston is a better thrower of the football than Russell Wilson.
Yes, and he's willing to take more chances. He's not going to throw the ball out.
He'll get picked off.
Yeah, like he's not afraid to do that.
But the offense stinks anyway.
But like you listen to some of these quarterbacks that have been thrown into bad situations with bad organizations and what it does to you and how long it takes to get out of that.
Yep.
Like the bad habit, like you get hit enough, like your offensive line's not really good. You don't have enough skill position players around you. You're getting hit too much. Now what happens? Now your eyes come down. You're watching the rush instead of watching the field. Now
you saw that first and goal from the 4. I mean, one of the worst
even
drives you've ever seen.
It looked like Russ was dealing with that.
I think Russ is dealing with that.
And this is a guy that's been in the league for how long?
Yeah, it's not easy. The only advantage he has, like a clearly definitive advantage that Jackson Dart has, is he's way more mobile than Russell Wilson. So maybe that's to his benefit.
Right, and I guess the offense is going to be more creative. And I heard someone yesterday talking about how Jackson Dart's got a skill set like Josh Allen, but like you're also at the mercy now of the coaching staff.
Of course. Yeah, listen, there's a lot to unpack, but there's some excitement for a reason. 1-800-919-3776. Maybe I was terrible yesterday, but today I'm good enough to have every single phone line lit up. Every single one.
I don't know if it was you.
I'm back.
He's back, baby.
I'm back. 1-800-919-3776. DNR with you on a Stump Wednesday, 880 ESPN.
Did you know you can get more with New York Lottery Plus?
You pulling my leg?
No, seriously. Just enter scratch off and draw game tickets and get more points.
Pulling a fast one?
Nope. And you can put your points towards chances to win gift cards, cash prizes, and more.
Is this a stunt?
No, you even get points for playing new games.
You're pulling my chain, aren't you?
No.
Pulling my finger?
What? No, man, put that thing away.
Sorry.
Introducing New York Lottery Plus. Download the app, sign up, get more. Please play responsibly. Must be 18 plus. Gambling problem? Call 1-877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY.
Bring the Ryder Cup spirit straight into your living room with Ryder Cup Live Watch Party Kits. You get everything you need to turn any space into the ultimate fan zone. Flags, cups, decor, and more. Host a few friends with the at-home kit or go big with the ultimate kit for larger gatherings. No matter where you are, you can celebrate in true Ryder Cup style. Ryder Cup Live Kits, your ticket to golf's biggest rivalry at home. To learn more, visit RyderCup.com.
If you've been injured in an accident that wasn't your fault, then you need a lawyer who knows New York's unique personal injury and workers' compensation laws. At the Parisman Firm, they have decades of experience handling all types of accident cases and a proven track record of delivering huge results. Their team has already recovered nearly $1 billion for injured New Yorkers. From construction to car accidents and slips and falls, they've got you covered. Call the Parisman Firm now at 718-WORKERS, where your case is their cause. Get the justice you deserve today.
You matter, and so does your well-being. If you're facing tough moments, struggling with anxiety, depression, thoughts of suicide, or substance use, help is here anytime you need it. Call, text, or chat 988 for free confidential support. New Jersey's 988 Suicide and Crisis Lifeline is here 24/7 for you or someone you love, with trained counselors who listen and care without judgment. You matter. Remember New Jersey's 988. A message from the New Jersey Department of Human Services.
You ever wake up with a sore throat, feeling a little off, and you know you're getting sick? Well, getting sick and going on the IL isn't an option, especially for me when I'm traveling for work. You can try to see a doctor, well, good luck there, or go sit for hours in an urgent care. Nope. That's why you need a medical emergency kit. This isn't some cheap first aid kit, okay? Your medical emergency kit comes packed with doctor-prescribed meds. It's like having an urgent care and a pharmacy right there in your home. If you're coming down with the flu, bam, here's your Z-Pack. You've got gastrointestinal issues, here's your Bactrim. From Z-Pack to ivermectin, amoxicillin, and doxycycline to treat strep, pneumonia, sinus infections, UTIs, COVID, and more. It's all right there in your kit. Just match your symptoms to the guide or talk with their telehealth doc. No doctor waiting rooms, no pharmacy lines. Order online in minutes and get $50 off with code SPORTS at urgentcarekit.com/sports. Get yours now at urgentcarekit.com/sports, promo code SPORTS.
Hey, it's Kirk Herbstreit. On game day, great prep makes all the difference. Same goes for your pizza. That's why I go with Frigidaire Stone-Baked Pizza Oven. Fresh pizzas go from dough to done in just 2 minutes.
Whether you're throwing a party or squeezing in dinner between plays, this oven delivers hot, crispy, restaurant-quality pizza right from your kitchen. Only from Frigidaire. Game-ready pizza. Get it today at the Home Depot. How doers get more done.
Huge savings on Dell AI PCs with Intel Core Ultra processors are here, and they're newly designed to help you do more faster. They can generate code, edit images, multitask without lag, draft emails, summarize documents, create live translations, and even extend your battery life. That's the power of Dell AI with Intel inside. Upgrade today by visiting Dell.com/deals. That's Dell.com/deals.
When it comes to restoring cars, Diego's got skills. And with Total Wireless in his corner, the whole world sees them. With the dual camera system on his new iPhone 13, he can take amazing car photos and post them on the fly with super fast 5G, and even turn this hobby into a full-time gig. His claim to fame? Claiming iPhone 13 with 5G on us. Get iPhone 13 with 5G on us when you switch to the Total 5G or 5G Plus Unlimited 3-month plan. Total Wireless, in your corner. For limited time while supplies last. Valid in store. Device taxes and fees may apply. Requires port in and ID verification. Restrictions apply.
The ESPN New York Couchcast is coming.
I just didn't feel like physically getting off the couch.
Don't miss this live stream event with your favorite ESPN New York personalities, including Dave Rothenberg.
Is football season here yet?
Rick DiPietro, Chris Carlin, Michael Kay, football, and Don Hanan Rosenberg.
They're playing football!
It all happens September 29th when the Jets face the Dolphins on Monday Night Football. Watch the guys' instant reactions and hear their unfiltered commentary all game long.
You're bad at football.
See it all unfold on the ESPN New York YouTube channel.
I'm just trying to have the best possible show.
When does that start?
The ESPN New York Couchcast is brought to you by the All-American Ford Auto Group, Calandra's Bakery, and Jacob's Pickles.
All right, DNR with you, 880 ESPN. ESPN New York is now live like it never has been before, streaming on YouTube. Your favorite shows like Our Show, Bart and Carlin, The K Show, Don Hunt, Rosenberg. Now with live video, interact, react, be part of the conversation. Live on YouTube. Subscribe right now at ESPN New York on YouTube and never miss a moment. Ray, you missed another moment of brutal honesty just moments ago.
Uh-oh, what I missed?
Yep. So I like that we're kind of airing these things out. Apparently, when Rick sends a text to the group, he told RJ he does not appreciate just the thumbs up. And
he sees it as passive-aggressive.
You'd have to ask him.
Lack of interest.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like
laziness.
Rick saying, I want some conversation. Like RJ to respond like, oh, I got the audio. This is really good. Or, you know what, I don't love this. I don't think it makes sense and whatever. And RJ saying, I'm sending this thumbs up response. I got it.
That's all I'm trying to accomplish.
Yeah, right, but I don't know if you like it. I don't know if you're just trying to appease me.
He's saying, I got it.
I can see, because
how long have you guys known me?
The thumbs up is very ambiguous. You don't know, like, if it's well received.
Right, I don't know.
Like I said, passive-aggressive, it can be viewed that way.
I tell you
guys
what,
have known me for over 10 years now.
Over 10 years.
Yeah. You know that I need instant feedback.
Mm-hmm.
I need to know where I stand at every moment.
You know it would be torturous for him if we just decided one day we just don't.
You guys do it to me in the group chat all the time.
We don't respond.
I try to send fun quips, and I get crickets. I'm like, oh no, did I step over the line? Was this not good?
I will say the exchange.
Like I sent that heavyset lady with and then I got nothing.
I didn't know what to say.
I was like, did I offend somebody?
I didn't know what to say to that.
What do you mean?
Lady.
The answer to are you offending is probably not.
Yeah,
I don't think I am.
Offending is
probably not happening.
Yeah, I think the only time offense has happened in the group chat recently was it Friday? Or no, it was this week? I forget. All the days are melded together. We were talking about, I think, parking passes. It may have been yesterday. And
yeah, he pissed me off when he did that.
John,
me?
John, no.
Yes.
Because your response was moronic.
I was just trying to clarify the situation.
See, that was yesterday?
That was yesterday.
You thought it was last Friday?
I don't know.
It was yesterday afternoon.
You were 5 days off.
So, yeah, John is talking about parking passes for Friday.
I was actually trying to be helpful, though.
No, you were not.
Dave,
you were being
when you saw my response, you thought, "Oh man, why would you?" No.
Yes.
That's what you thought, RJ.
I can't tell you sometimes your method by text.
You could read what he wrote.
Yeah, so John said 6 parking passes enough for Friday because there's some other people coming, and Rick said my guests are coming on their own. Dave said, I think that's what he's saying. Rick said, yes, then, bleep face.
Well, I was saying, like, yeah, John's saying those people have their passes
I wanted
to
to
go.
make sure he knew they were coming in the same car.
John's response
Because I could have 2 guests coming in separate cars, then we need 7 passes.
John's response is the best part because after bleep...
I like when he responds to himself.
After bleep face, John says, right, so that makes 6. Cool.
That's a double text, though.
Yeah, that makes 6. And then
okay, cool.
Okay, cool. I was only trying to be helpful.
And then there's the Guillotine League comment there.
It's how you said it.
I'm sorry.
I think that's what he meant.
That is what he
You're
meant.
talking down to me.
I wasn't.
No, you're like, listen, dummy.
I
That's
wasn't.
what you were
In fact,
thinking.
when you had your expletive response,
No.
I thought that might have been meant towards John.
No, that was you.
I was like, oh, man, you're really going after him. And then I ask you if this Dom guy has a beard, and I get, like, destroyed on the show. No, you
They
idiot.
both have beards.
Dom doesn't have a beard. Dom doesn't work with a beard. I see a picture of Dom.
They both have
He's
beards.
a full beard.
They both have beards.
So, RJ, I'll take an apology for that. You tried to belittle me on the air when I said, Dom, I think I know who he is. He has the beard, right? You're like, no. Yeah, he has a beard.
Was that me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Okay.
I don't have much memory of yesterday.
Clearly. You think it was a week ago.
Listen.
We'll get to the calls in a second. That has to be somewhat concerning. That he thinks a story that happened yesterday,
Friday.
he thought happened a week ago.
See, strange part is, took a glorious nap yesterday. Borderline sleep.
I mean, that's the problem, though.
What's a good
Your nap was
Three?
too good.
3?
3-hour nap.
That's not even a nap.
That's like sleep.
3 hours, huh?
Yeah.
I got to be honest. If we're power ranking the things I miss most about playing,
The nap.
the afternoon nap. It was a glorious nap.
But you probably weren't exhausted.
No, I'm telling you, on the road, right? Nice hotel. You have your pregame meal where you stuff your face. Delicious.
And
Steak,
then up
chicken.
into bed.
Up into bed. Got the AC reeled down nice and low.
cold.
Blackout
Yeah.
shades.
Oh.
Oh, what a life.
Yeah.
Just
nice.
curl up in bed. Oh,
little TV.
2.5 hours.
That's nice. No rush to wake up.
No rush to wake up. Get up, have a nice little snack.
Yeah.
Get to the rink, coffee, massage.
Athletes have really some life, don't
Oh,
they?
it's the best. My wife was like, what are you doing? I was like, rest is important.
Yeah,
you
but
have to nap.
Yeah.
But
have to
until you stink, and people like us look at this guy.
Till you stink, till you get 15 different
Then
surgeries.
the pressure's ratcheted up.
Oh, that's the hardest part.
You want to hear a sexy voice?
Is it Robin?
Mm-hmm. You ready for this?
As ready as I can be on TV.
Here we go. Robin in Dobbs Ferry.
Oh, Lord. Oh, my goodness. Good morning, guys.
Hi, Robin. How are you?
I'm good. For a change, I'm optimistic. Look, I told RJ, it's week 3, and the Giants, as usual, are circling the drain in their, in their season. You have to be at least a bit happy that we're going to see something different. I mean, we were in Indiana, and as you know, and we gave our tickets away because we weren't going to be back in time to very good Giants, excellent Giants fans. They said they got there, they were shocked. There was at least 40% of the jerseys were Kansas City, and they were rioting in the stands. They had to do this. I mean, it gives us an opportunity.
But Robin, do you ever want to be reactive
It's not
to
the
how
reason
the
to
fan
do it, though,
base
Robin.
feels?
Look, no, and it's not going to save their season, and it shouldn't save Dayball and Shane's job. But we've got to see something, and this gives us an opportunity. At least I heard a statistic. I think it came from Pro Football Focus that they are the 3rd worst in red zone offense. The only people worse was Atlanta and Houston, which I'm shocked. I thought they were the worst.
Your quarterback, Russell
point,
Wilson's QBR in the red zone is 0.8.
Yeah,
the scale goes
exactly.
0 to 100, and he's 0.8.
Right.
Yes. So, look, to the point you raised, I think you said it, Rick, they're going to at least have a shot with Dart. His legs are better. I mean, what other shot do we have at this point? And again, reiterating, it's not going to save their season, but they've got to do something because the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different result.
Right, but
They've
but you could potentially be doing the same thing over and over again. Right? As excited as you are now, even if he plays okay, but you win 3 games, are you bringing Brian Daboll back?
No.
Right. So now you've done the same thing to Jackson Dart that you did to Daniel Jones. And you got in front of a microphone as the owner and said, we did everything to ruin him. Well,
correct.
You could be doing that again. The only reasons to play him right now that are satisfactory to me
is if you think he's better than Russell Wilson.
And he's ready.
That's
it.
And, both of those things have to be true. Because if they're not, you're going to be in for, this is going to have an immediate, excitement level for people.
Yep.
Great. Now they have the new quarterback. That'll go away very quickly if he stinks.
Well, the problem is, here is the doomsday scenario, is you can explain it away and if game 1 against the Chargers and this defense doesn't look great, but if he goes to New Orleans and it doesn't look great again, now people are panicked. Because it ain't going to look good against the Eagles. Probably not going to look good against Denver.
What happens if what happens if they're not winning, but it actually looks okay?
Well, then you're fine.
Right.
I mean, if you weren't winning and Russell Wilson actually looked functional,
You
Jackson
wouldn't be
Dart would
making
still
this
be on
change.
the bench.
Right, exactly. Let's go to Stamatis in Astoria. Good morning, Stamatis. How are you?
Hey, how's it going, gentlemen?
We're moving along here on this Wednesday, Stamatis. Wins for both local baseball teams and a switch at quarterback.
Yes, so I'm calling to talk about a little Mets and a little Giants, if you don't mind.
Go ahead.
All right, so Mets, big win, obviously. It was very exciting watching that last night for a change. Kind of dreading every moment of that, but that was great. The thing I'm concerned about, to be honest, is the Reds, because I've called and I've said it before. Any Terry Francona coach team, I think, is a major threat. I think he knows how to win and get the most out of his guys down the stretch because he's done it so many times and he's got championships to prove it. So that concerns me. Between that and the Mets' ineptness, it's a combo of both. And being a Met fan, and seeing them having lost on the final day of the season so many times, as a Met fan, you just kind of dread that it might happen again. So that's one thing. As far as the Giants goes, I'm extremely excited. I'm a big Dart fan from college to now. And, between him and Scatterboo, finally I'm sure, Dave, you agree, you feel like you have something to watch, something to be excited for. Because, Sunday was the most deflating I felt in a while. And that being said, I'm not sure if you're aware of this. Do you know what the Giants' record is in the past 16 games that they've played?
1-15.
1-15. You beat the Colts, and you didn't even want to win that game. You'd rather be 0-16. You'd be in a better shot. You'd be in a better spot if you were 0-16.
You'd have Cam Ward if you were 0-16.
Right.
Absolutely. So
you'd have Cam Ward in a completely different regime if you're 0-16.
Yeah.
Yep.
They can't even lose right. You know what I mean? It's insane. It's like, I'm telling you, this is, to me, the probably the brightest spot that we've been in as Giants fans. For one Sunday morning to wake up and feel like, excited to watch the game.
Isn't that amazing, though? Stamatis, let me stop you for 1 second. Just think about that for a second. What you just said.
Yeah.
Think about this. Dave, look at me when I'm talking to you.
Oh, okay.
Okay. You won a game against the Colts when you had the first overall pick wrapped up. That clearly someone up top told them they had to win.
A very important game, yes.
Because the last game of the season, they actively tried to lose. So a meaningless game, because it was a home game against the Colts, has Dable back. So that one meaningless loss was enough to bring him back.
One
meaningless win was enough to bring him back. And then draft Jackson Dart as opposed to lose
and have Cam
Ward. Get the pick that you were trying to trade for once the season was over.
Right.
If you love Brian Dable enough to bring him back, why wouldn't you tell him into that spot?
You're safe. Whatever happens, happens. Brian.
Who's your favorite quarterback? Cam Ward. Well, guess what? We have the first overall pick.
Go get him.
You're coming back anyway.
Well, why do you think the next day I was so despondent?
But how dumb are you? How badly run are you?
But you're just coming to this conclusion we talked about.
But if he was good enough to bring back,
why would a game?
Why not bring him back
in December at home against Indianapolis be the ultimate decision maker?
But, okay, so a lot of people believe that Cam Ward is a can't miss kind of like franchise quarterback. We're hoping that Drew Lock is.
Jackson Dart.
Excuse me. You tried to trade up to get Cam Ward. You had the first overall pick with 2 weeks left. If Brian Dable was good enough to bring back, wouldn't you want to pair him with the generational talent quarterback?
I think you just answered your own
question. How stupid is I just finally connected the dots to that point. Like how dumb that actually is.
This just occurred to
No,
you?
but just how.
Why do you think I had a nervous breakdown when they won that game last year?
But you didn't know he was coming back definitively.
That's true.
But I'm saying
But what you get a meaningless game is the edict is you better win this game. Like that's the game that you had to win.
I cannot believe how you may be the top of the list now.
It's possible.
With how stupid that decision is.
Yeah, it's possible.
Like
they're a bad franchise.
Wouldn't you want to bring that guy back with the best option as opposed to, hey, we wanted Cam Ward, couldn't trade for him, but we also like Jackson Dart. Like it doesn't make any sense.
And you know what? Football is just so crazy, and sports are just so crazy. Watch Jackson Dart be the better quarterback.
Well, that could very well happen.
That's what I'm saying.
But
like you back into it.
It's just like the thought process behind that is so so dumb.
Organization. This is what bad organizations do. We are the Jets. You are the Giants. We are one and the same.
It's amazing, man.
Golf's greatest rivalry tees off at Bethpage Black, and we're bringing all the action to you, the energy and the passion straight from the course. Don't miss our show this Friday morning, only on ESPN New York. Brought to you by Michelob Ultra. No matter what you're playing for, make it superior with Michelob Ultra. 2.6 carbs, 95 calories, a superior taste worth playing for. Official beer sponsor of the Ryder Cup. Was Jackson Dart the right decision for the Giants? We continue to unpack that question next. DNR with you, 880 ESPN.
All right, FanDuel's getting you ready to kick off with an offer that you're not going to want to miss. New customers can bet just $5 and get $300 in bonus bets if you win. That's right, you pick a bet $5, and if it wins, you'll unlock $300 in bonus bets to use all across the app. You can build parlays, bet player props, ride the live lines, whatever your style, FanDuel has you covered. The NFL season is finally here. The only question is, are you ready to play? Visit FanDuel.com/Rick to download the FanDuel app today and get started. Must be 21 and older and physically present in New York. First online real money wager only. $5 first deposit required. Bonus issued is non-withdrawable bonus bets that expire 7 days after receipt. Restrictions do apply. See terms at sportsbook.fanduel.com. For help with a gambling problem, call 1-877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY at 467-369.
All right, let's see what's happening on the roads and bring in our favorite. Here she is. It's Debbie Duhane.
Hi, Dave. Hi, Rick. Hey, good luck to Jackson Dart as he takes over as QB for the Giants. Hey, you're going to want to dart through the traffic here, but it's not going to be easy on the FDR Drive northbound, bumper to bumper up through the 40s. The ramp at 42nd Street closed for the UN General Assembly. First Ave closed in the 40s as well. Around the UN, it's another gridlock alert day. Alternate side parking rules suspended for religious observance. Metered parking rules in effect. Watch for delays on 80 East exit 25 into Mount Olive. An accident blocking 2 lanes. Traffic is sponsored by ParkWiz. New Yorkers know the hacks. Here's one for parking. ParkWiz. Reserve ahead and pay up to 50% less than drive-up rates. With ParkWiz, you can book your parking in advance, skip the hassle of searching, and save every time you park. Smarter parking starts here. Download the ParkWiz app today. I'm Debbie Duhame, 880 ESPN, New York.
Listen up, friends. It's summer, and you should be out there trying to enjoy yourself. But neck pain, back pain, sciatica, or nerve pain is holding you back. It's time to handle it. I'm telling you, you need to call Dr. Jay Shaw at Sandwell Pain. Dr. Shaw is a double board certified, Ivy League trained. This man is the real deal. No surgery, no scars, no downtime, just results. You can book a same day or next day appointment. He's got 3 convenient locations in Woodbridge, Livingston, and Inglewood, so there's no excuses. You want to get back to your active lifestyle? Dr. Shaw got you covered. Joint pain, migraine, sciatica, nerve pain, gone. No cuts, no medication, no long recovery, just precise image-guided procedures that can get you back to doing what you love. So, here's what you got to do. Get your phone, get online, SandwellPain.com. Book that appointment. You've waited long enough. Don't let pain steal your summer. Don't let pain steal your fun. Call Dr. Jay Shaw today. Go to SandwellPain.com. Relief is closer than you think.
Put it in the box. This is your radio home for New York Mets baseball. 880 ESPN, WHSQ, and WCBS FM HD2, New York.
At Garden City Mazda, discover more about what moves you.
Our fall kickoff savings start now. Don't miss out.
Our inventory of new and Mazda certified pre-owned vehicles is unmatched in New York.
Embrace every unexpected turn with the new 2025 Mazda lineup. Refined performance. Spacious interiors to fit your life. Elevate your driving experience.
Garden City Mazda. Exhilaration at every turn, exceptional in every way.
At City Harvest, we believe no New Yorker has to go hungry. With your help, we're on the road 365 days a year, rescuing over 77 million pounds of nutritious food and delivering it free to millions of New Yorkers, transforming surplus food into sustenance, sustainability, and smiles, rallying thousands of New Yorkers to power a network of nourishment across our city. One day, one meal, and one New Yorker at a time. That's how we feed good. Donate at cityharvest.org.
You matter, and so does your well-being. If you're facing tough moments, struggling with anxiety, depression, thoughts of suicide, or substance use, help is here anytime you need it. Call, text, or chat 988 for free confidential support. New Jersey's 988 Suicide and Crisis Lifeline is here 24/7 for you or someone you love, with trained counselors who listen and care without judgment. You matter. Remember New Jersey's 988. A message from the New Jersey Department of Human Services.
Now that I'm a dad, I can't stop thinking about what would happen to my kids if something happened to me. Like losing the house or not affording college.
Yeah, that used to keep me up at night too. It's why I finally got life insurance from Ethos. It's 100% online. No medical exams, just a few health questions. I got $2 million in coverage for around $2 a day.
I never realized it was that simple. Get your free quote at ethos.com/game. That's ethos.com/game.
Rates may vary. Bill monthly. Sample rate 10-year term life policy for a 35-year-old healthy non-smoking male.
Every great team has its core players, but when the season gets tough, adding the right free agent can make all the difference. The same goes for business. At Robert Half, we found that 67% of companies surveyed plan to increase their use of contract talent to handle workload peaks and backlogged projects. With Robert Half's specialized recruiters' experience, combined with our award-winning AI, you can quickly find the skilled candidates you want. At Robert Half, we know talent. Discover how we can help at roberthalf.com/talent.
This is DiPietro and Rothenberg.
I like Jackson Dart. I hate this decision. I worry that this is going to hurt his development.
As a Giants fan, what more do you have?
It's week 3, and the Giants, as usual, are circling the drain, and they had to do this.
It was the only move. Would I have preferred it waiting one more week so it's not the Chargers and it's the Saints? Yes.
What ace in the hole do you have to throw into the middle of the kid? Like, all right, here we go. This is it. Right, but you didn't want to have to throw the ace down in week 4. I agree, but you are.
This is DiPietro and Rothenberg on 880 ESPN and the ESPN New York app.
All right, DNR with you, big 7 o'clock hour. Good sports talk conversation today. A lot of really good talking points. And we bring in our resident GM, the great Louis Riddick. Good morning, Louis. How are you?
Doing great. How are you guys?
Good. So, as you can imagine, the big conversation here in New York is Jackson Dart. In your mind, right move, right time, or should they maybe have gone to Winston, or is this the move the Giants had to make?
Yeah, I mean, really, what's the point of going to Jameis at this point? I mean, what's that going to do for you? And what's another week going to do? You know, it's if you wait and, you know, you want to play Jackson against New Orleans instead of, you know, playing him against the Chargers. Look, I think a little bit too much is made of, like we're acting like we're playing in the Bucksmont League and here in southeastern Pennsylvania, you know, where all of a sudden the disparity between opponents is so great that it's going to give your guy a much easier transition than not. Like, it's not like the Saints all of a sudden are going to make it so much easier for Jackson than the Chargers. You need to just go ahead and throw him in there. We saw what this young man does for this football team during the preseason, how the tempo picks up, the pace picks up, the play calling is different. It looks like you're down in Oxford, Mississippi again at Ole Miss because they're putting him in that kind of environment from a play calling perspective, from a tempo perspective, how the players respond when he's in there. It reminds me a lot of last year when the Patriots would put Drake May in the football game in the preseason and how all of a sudden things picked up, everyone's attention to detail picked up, everyone's confidence picked up. And there was a lot of discussion about whether or not it was going to ruin Drake May. He's on one of the worst teams in the NFL with a terrible offense. It didn't ruin it at all. Jackson Dart is not going to be ruined. You don't need another week to wait in order to put him in there. As a matter of fact, the longer you wait, the longer there's the possibility that this football team really starts to fracture and kind of like lose its compass, so to speak, and kind of already start looking towards 2026. He's the future. That's why they drafted him. Now take care of him as best as you possibly can. Bring him along in the most orderly, productive way as you possibly can, while also understanding that everything that needs to be around him isn't around him yet, and manage those expectations accordingly.
Lewis, I was of the opinion that by making him the backup quarterback, you think he's ready, right? I mean, he's an injury away. Yeah. Russ is not a young guy. How much of this do you think it's the feeling around the locker room? Like you said, like Russ isn't giving us a chance to win. You saw those, that last sequence in the red zone was awful. I mean, maybe the worst you've ever seen. Is this like, hey,
yeah,
Jackson Dart gives us the best chance to win, and I can't be out there, trying to, that's my job as a coach. I got to give my guys the best chance, right. And Jackson Dart's that guy.
Yeah, this is professional football. These guys are paid to win games. You're not paid to just participate. You're paid to win football games ultimately. And as great of a career as Russ has had, you're right. The way in which the game against the Chiefs ended is really inexplicable. I'd love to know what his mindset was and what he was thinking at that time, because there really is there's no excuse and or explanation for it. So really, I mean, it doesn't really matter what he says. The point is, it's a bottom line business. It's a results oriented business, and there isn't some magic formula for there being a right time to bring quarterbacks in, young quarterbacks in, and throw them into the fire, and that it's going to automatically equal guaranteed success. We've seen it done both ways. We've seen it where guys sit on the bed for multiple years, a la Aaron Rodgers. We've seen it where guys sit for a year, maybe get a little bit of playing time at the end of a year in a throwaway game, and then come in the next year and rip it up like Patrick Mahomes. Then we've seen guys come into a situation right out of the gate where the expectations are so low because of what the organization has been in the past, and all of a sudden they turn the whole thing around just like Jaden Daniels. We've seen it done 3 different ways. So there is no formula for it that guarantees success, contrary to what everyone believes. It's about the individual. It's about the individual and his relationship with the team, his relationship with the coaching staff, and what they do in order to kind of like safeguard him until things are ideal for him, which in the NFL, hell, are they ever really actually ideal? So for him, look, you are 3 games into this season, and you do not want this locker room feeling as though the season's already over. It's 3 games in and it's already over. You don't want this football team feeling that way. And John Mara has a responsibility, to his organization to make sure it doesn't happen that way. And so does Brian Daboll, and so does Mike Kafka. So for him, I have no problems with this whatsoever. Hell, I wouldn't have had any problem with them starting him from week 1 against Washington whatsoever. It's a bottom line business. They're in the business of winning football games. They're 0-3. What else would you have to say about it?
Right. Louis Riddick joins us here on the show. So, Louis, they've thrown him in a couple different situations, nothing extended. Were you surprised, or would you, if you're Brian Daboll, knowing how bad the red zone offense has been outside the Cowboys game and the Cowboys defense is just, it stinks, try to find a way to use Jackson Dart in the red zone? I mean, isn't that a spot that you would use his skill set more?
I guess you could. I think coaches are reluctant to kind of like, have a 2-platoon, system when it comes to quarterbacks, especially at the NFL level. I mean, as far as bringing certain guys in on 3rd down, red zone, 2-minute, whatever kind of situation you feel as though maybe this guy could excel. People are reluctant to do that. Coaches are reluctant to do that. Do I fault him for not doing that? Do I think that could have been something that really would have helped him? No, not really. Not really. If you're going to do that, look, there's plenty of situations already in the preseason where Jackson showed that he's more than just a situational quarterback. Quite honestly, he was a guy who kind of, like I said, he gives this offense a lift in every possible situation. So if you're just going to put him in to do that, just put him in. Just let him run the offense. I mean, is there something that Russ showed you through 3 weeks that all of a sudden you go, oh, Jackson couldn't handle that? Well, we better not expose him to that because that might ruin him. That might, quote unquote, break him and ruin him for the rest of it. No. He should have been in there probably from the get-go. Honestly, he should have been in there. So I think at this point, like it doesn't even matter anymore what happened over the past 3 weeks. They need to turn the page and move forward to dealing with this Chargers defense that, quite honestly, is going to test this young man right out of the gate in ways that, man, he's going to sit there and go, yeah, I played in the SEC, but this is different. This is different because that defense is for real, as he'll find out here soon.
Let's fast forward 5 years. Jackson Dart is what in this league, in your mind?
Well, it's hard to just kind of
what
say
a bad question that was.
It's hard to say that without telling me, is he going to have a top 10 offensive line or a bottom 5 offensive line like has been
mediocre?
New York
a mediocre offensive line.
So we're assuming he has a mediocre offensive line?
Well, we are talking about the Giants. The Giants will upgrade it to a mediocre offensive line, yeah.
I know. So we're saying somewhere between 16 to 20 in the bottom half of the league.
The 15th best offensive line in the league, yes.
I got you. Okay, so I think at that point, look, they're going to run an up-tempo offense. They're going to employ a lot of the things that he did at Ole Miss. And I think then you're looking at Jackson Dart probably being a top 15 quarterback. I think he can be that. I think with that kind of situation surrounding him, I think the kid has played so much football in college. He's such a great leader. He's super tough. You've seen what he can do as far as his ability to be a dual threat, quote unquote, guy who can do things with his legs as well. He has plenty of arm horsepower, plenty of mental horsepower. Yeah, I think he'll be a top 15 quarterback at that point. Now, again, you can't have so let's just say you have a mediocre top 15 offensive line, but then you have a bottom quarter wide receiver core. Let's just say something goes awry with the wide receiver core and, God forbid something happens to Malik or something like that. There needs to be enough around him that is quote-unquote mediocre, and I think then you will get top 15-plus quarterback play out of him with upside from there, depending upon how much you improve the roster. And then, of course, it's whether or not is Brian Daboll still in place? Do they have a new coach that maybe, is able to extract the value out of this football team better than what Brian's been able to? There's so many things that you just can't foresee. And see, that's what's so hard when we're talking about quarterbacks, as you guys know. We talk about this as if it's just, well, that guy either sucks or he's good. And if he sucks, let's get another guy. If he's good, let's keep him. And it's not that binary. It's just not. And it's not going to be that way with him.
Well, Louis, I apologize for that question. And
I don't think it's a bad question
It's
at
a
all.
terrible question. No. How is he going to forecast 5 years? He doesn't know what's going to happen with the team.
Because he's a bright guy. He knows what he's capable of doing.
But see, you guys know this, though, right? Because, look, you're watching a quarterback out there in Indianapolis right now.
Yeah.
Who was in a New York Giant uniform for years. Well, I'm sure everyone in the New York metropolitan area said, this guy sucks, get him out of here. But it wasn't just him, now was it?
He'd be getting MVP votes right now if the season ended.
Exactly.
It's 3 games in.
Now he looks like a guy who's, and it's not just him. Okay, there was another guy who played for the other team who wears green and white in the New York Jets, and Sam Darnold, who went to Minnesota, and then what does he look like? So look, we know that situations, surroundings, environment, supporting cast, it's all a part of it. It's not just the player sucks or he's good. So we need to somehow, in terms of the discussion around quarterbacks, get out of that mode and really start peeling it back. And it's not going to be any different with Jackson.
Well, Lewis, that's my biggest fear, though, is what you just said. So you mentioned the Jets and you mentioned the Giants. Since 2017, they're the 2 worst teams in football, right? So I think the Giants have now graduated to the same level of dysfunction as the New York Jets. My concern for Jackson Dart is that these dysfunctional teams now, you mentioned Brian Daboll. What happens if Jackson Dart plays well, but team still only wins 3 games? Are they going to keep Brian Daboll for another year? So now you fire the coach and you bring in a new coach. So now it's a second offense in the second year.
Yeah, that's these are the risks that you run. This is life in the NFL. This is why, you see teams really struggle to maintain, a high degree of competitiveness and stay at the very top, because you can't afford to screw things up. You can't have one kind of piece in the puzzle not be in alignment. Otherwise it screws everything up. I mean, you may have the quarterback. You may have the wide receiver that you need in Malik. You may have the defensive line that you have put together now. But what if you don't have the head coach, or what if you don't have the coordinator, or what if you don't have, the general manager that can continue to build out the football team? What if what's going to be the missing piece? What potentially can it be? And that's why it's so damn hard to maintain a high level of success in the NFL, because you have to have it all in alignment. And the teams that do, there's a reason why it's generally the same group of teams that continually are at the very top. And then every once in a while, someone else will creep into it because they catch lightning in a bottle or somehow they get stuff in alignment. But look, the Giants have just not been able to get things aligned. The Jets have just not been able to get things aligned. And it isn't because Woody Johnson or John Mara isn't trying, or they're not throwing money at the situation, or they're not throwing, draft assets at the situation, because they are. But it's just not, they're not hitting on all of it to where it's to the point where they can actually be competitive at a high level. And that's why, look, that's why we love the NFL, because here's the thing. Everyone has access to the same thing. This isn't college. There isn't a bigger NIL fund for one team than the other. It's designed for parity, and that's what pisses fans off the most, is that, hey, we're supposed to have the same access to the same players. We're operating under the same salary cap as the next team. Why the hell can't we get on level with the rest of these football teams? Well, these are some of the reasons why.
Louis Riddick with us here, 880 ESPN. Let me ask you a quick Jets question or two, and then we'll let you run and get started with your day here. Are you surprised the Jets have kind of gone in the wrong way with Aaron Glenn as head coach defensively through 3 games so far this season?
Yeah, it's a little it's weird to see them. Okay, so in the Pittsburgh game, have the kind of play recognition issues that they had, especially when you're talking about play action pass and Aaron running and Arthur Smith dialing up repetitive plays to kind of get after and target certain people, and they weren't able to, to kind of clamp down on that and get a handle on that. Against Buffalo, they just got mauled in the run game, absolutely mauled. And then against Tampa Bay, it was downfield passing game. Coverage bust between second and third level. So you're just sitting there going, damn, it's a little bit of everything. There's dumb football, then they got out physical, then they got gashed with explosives. It's all right, hold on now. So how do we get this going? Especially considering that this team is so strong up front. I believe they have real good playmakers. Don't necessarily always play smart on the second level as far as linebackers are concerned, but they have great athletes there. The weak link is the secondary. It's the secondary playing as a unit and playing smart. It's a new scheme, new coaches, new environment. It takes time. We're 3 weeks in. But, yeah, I would have thought that it would be a little bit more cohesive, and that would have been where you could really hang your hat early on in the season until maybe the offense caught up. The offense could get some consistency going. And then, you wind up having, like in the middle of the season, a team that looks like it can compete no matter what. But here you are, 3 games in, and you've given up 34, 30, and 29. That's not it.
No, that's definitely not it. On the other side of the ball, though, Lewis, my concern, and I've said this to Dave a couple different times, is we're trying to revitalize Justin Fields' career, right? And through the first 2 weeks, you kind of had the full Justin Fields experience, like great in week 1, week 2 really bad, and then he ends up getting hurt. But I said this to Dave, like, of the situations in the NFL, I know our offensive line's supposed to be better, but just like, you got Garrett Wilson and nothing else. You got some good running backs, but it's like, I don't even know if a good quarterback could come in here and have a ton of success, just the lack of weapons around him. So why would you expect Justin Fields, who struggles to throw the ball consistently, to all of a sudden like refine himself in this offense?
Yeah, you make a point. You definitely have a point as far as, would you like to have someone who was closer to Garrett in terms of his in terms of his overall upside and his ability as a wide receiver than not? Yeah, of course you would. But that's going to take some time. They're going to have to address that. But there's no question that I think on the offensive line that they have the makings of and the ability to be one of the more explosive run teams in the NFL. There's just no reason that they don't, and that they shouldn't be a top 10, top 5 rushing team at the end of the season, given the bodies that they have up front, the quality of the bodies they have up front, and the quality of the ball carriers that they have. All right, that should help whoever is playing quarterback be more effective and more efficient when their number is called. And we saw some of that in week 1 against Pittsburgh. And I know people are going to say, well, that's against Pittsburgh's defense that's looked like crap so far. But still, it looked orderly in that game. It looked complimentary in that game. You haven't seen Justin Fields look like that in a long time, like he looked in that game. So is it going to be like that every week? No, but you'd like to see it trending in the right direction. And then they take a step back, obviously, against Buffalo, where they looked totally out of sorts. They had no rhythm whatsoever. The team looked flat, and they just got their ass kicked. It's just as simple as that. But see, I think this is the kind of thing you're going to need to expect when you're talking about a new coach taking over, a new regime taking over, and they're trying to implement their way of doing things. That's the cost of doing business this way, meaning when you're constantly turning over coaching staffs and front offices. It's never going to be smooth. It's just not. And then really what it comes down to here, I'm going to be the master of the obvious. You just got to find the right pairing as far as head coach, coordinators, general manager, and ride with it and be consistent with it. So these guys have a chance to develop in a system that, has been in place for a couple of years. So when you're changing it over every few years, this is what you're going to come to expect. And unfortunately, this is what Jet fans have had to deal with. And so, I mean, there really shouldn't be, you're right, there shouldn't be any shock right now as far as what you're getting as far as these uneven performances, because this is the way it's been for them. It's just the way it's been. And with the circumstances being like they are, how could you expect anything else?
Yeah, welcome to New York football, Lewis. It's a great time doing sports talk radio here right now. Yeah, great.
I'm sure.
Yeah. So, all right, we appreciate you. Thank you so much.
Of course, man.
We'll do it again next Wednesday. Have a great week. Enjoy week 4 of the NFL. We'll talk to you then.
Appreciate you guys.
Great.
Thanks.
That, of course, Lewis Riddick. Outstanding.
What's wrong with you?
I don't think my question was bad whatsoever.
RJ, today's the day of honesty.
A day of honesty.
Right? I'm going to get after RJ because he's a jackwagon.
Can I say something before?
Yeah.
So I asked the question. RJ pops and goes, you know what? That's top 15. That's good. Like, RJ appreciated the answer. So go ahead.
RJ. You thought that was a good question?
It's more so the end.
Can you forecast 5 years from now?
No, and listen, it's more of an end.
We haven't seen him play a snap
Well,
yet.
no, I'm saying, what do you think he's going to be? Do you like him? Are you excited by him? Like, where are we going to wind up with this kid? What's your prediction right now?
Yeah, I think the 5-year part.
He could have 2 new coaches in 5 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
At the rate the Giants go through him.
So this is a smart guy, NFL guy. By the way, emails rolling in, people crushing you.
Why? What did I do?
Attacking me for my question.
That's a bad question.
No. I don't think so. B, that's not the way you treat a teammate.
Have you been on the show before?
I don't think it was a terrible question. Probably.
Why are you trying not to hurt his feelings?
Steve, you can. I don't have feelings. I don't care. Steve Bose, how do you deal with this every day, Dave? Every question you ask is under review.
Well, because Lewis
Rick.
wasn't going to say it. Lewis was like, he was caught off guard. Like, 5. You want me to? I haven't seen the guy take a regular season snap yet.
What do you think he's going to be?
The coach could get fired after the season. How could I, in my wildest dreams,
then why ask him anything?
Just ask him, like, what do you like?
Let's fast forward 5 years. Jackson Dart is what in this league, in your mind?
Well, it's hard to just kind of
What
say
a bad question that was. I was reacting off Lewis's reaction.
No, it was such a good question.
It was clear.
He had to give
Mike
it
Greenberg
thought.
doesn't ask that question. No chance.
Mike Greenberg
He
does,
is probably
does TV.
he is probably over there in the other building telling Greeny, I am so thankful to be doing a show with you after what just happened to me on DiPietro Rothenberg.
I don't think so.
This guy tried to get me with a 5-year question.
That's a great question.
RJ, did his response...
I could ask a 64-second question.
Did his response give you... was your thought like...
It made him pause and think,
Lewis
RJ.
thinks this is a great question.
I think he was taken aback a little. And when Rick mentioned something, he kind of chuckled, which I wonder if that meant he kind of agreed. However, we got to where we needed to go because I think that was probably the best response of the interview.
Oh, really?
But...
Really?
But then for it to be the best response to the interview, you got to admit that it wasn't.
I don't admit. I think it was a perfectly fair question. I don't think it's a bad question
It's
at
a
all.
terrible question.
No.
How is he going to forecast 5 years? He doesn't know what's going to happen with the team.
Because he's a bright guy. He knows what he's capable of doing.
He laughed. He gave me, it was a, I support Rick giggle.
Okay.
That's what it was.
You tell all the emailers.
The emailers are Dave Rothenberg sycophants.
That's not true.
It's 100% true.
It's not true even a little bit. I stand by the question. RJ, the best answer of the interview came from what question?
From your question.
And you know what?
No,
Your
that
Honor,
is not.
I rest my case.
No, you cannot connect
Case
those dots.
rested.
Stop.
Rested. Let's fast forward 5 years.
Is that what you want, though?
Jackson Dart is what in
Top
this
15
league? in your
quarterback?
mind?
With your first-round pick?
Well,
that's the thing. No,
I mean,
not really.
Is that what you
That's
want?
what I said to RJ. I was like, is that top 15? Is that great?
I
It'd be
mean-
like a Dak Prescott.
I think Dak is better than the top 15.
12?
From where you're at
Dak
now.
was second in the MVP vote. I mean, Dak is...
By saying top 15, let's assume he means like 11 to 15.
Okay.
Would you take 12 right now?
I think you'd have to, don't
Yeah.
you? I mean, think of how bereft of talent you've been at the quarterback position for so long.
So who's in that conversation for like 11?
I don't think that the...
You know what, RJ?
I don't
You're
think
killing the clock
I don't
now.
think the Colts believe that they're bereft at quarterback right now.
No.
Oh, Daniel Jones is just rolling.
I don't think the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. How many quarterbacks who have been kicked off of their teams are now top 12? Baker Mayfield, maybe Daniel Jones.
Well, right now, I mean, just
Sam Darnold.
going over it right now. I mean, the way Daniel Jones is playing, yeah, but I mean...
Right, we don't know.
Gotta wait.
It's right. It's unknown. But like you can.
What do you think Daniel Jones is in 5 years?
That's funny. Probably a backup quarterback in the NFL. But we've seen Daniel Jones.
Well, you saw him in a bad spot.
All right, this is the way we're going to play. Just
I
you're not coming to my lunch and Buster.
I got a Malik Neighbors soundbite. For
I don't care.
That RJ told me is going to lead to profound conversation.
Good, because you know what it is. We need to treat you like a child on the show. Absolutely. If you don't get the response that you're looking for, now all hell breaks loose.
Because you asked the bad question.
It wasn't a bad question.
This is why no one wants to criticize you.
Ray, do me a favor.
Because they're scared of you.
Give me the 47-seconder, please, because we're going to play that when we return.
It is 7:27.
Yeah.
You want
Because
the
nobody
47
cares about the
Do
clock.
we care
but
about
me.
the clock?
Nobody
At
cares
this
about the
point.
clock.
No,
but
let's
me.
go to break.
Yesterday, Don is on. He would have taken it through Carlin's
That's
first
not my
hour
fault.
yesterday.
That's not my fault.
I'm breaking now. We'll be back. DNR, Stump Rothenberg, 800-919-3776. More great questions on the way. 880 ESPN.
At Uline, they know going the extra mile takes hard work. For companies pushing to go further, Uline will go the distance with you. 24/7, they answer the phone to get you the shipping and industrial supplies you need. Business can move fast. Unexpected large orders, adverse weather, new safety guidelines, and changing economic trends. Uline works hard keeping 41,000 items ready to ship, minimizing detours on your way to the extra mile. Visit uline.com.
Right now at Bay Ridge Honda, your EV countdown to $7,500 in savings ends September 30th. Hurry in, the clock is ticking. You can get a Prologue Touring for $179 per month with zero down during the EV Countdown sales event. Plus, receive thousands in benefits and savings with their Bay Ridge Plus Advantage plan. Upfront pricing, total peace of mind. Visit BayRidgeHonda.com. 36 months lease, 10,000 miles per year, 3,300 loyalty or conquest, and $7,500 EV credit as down payment.
Health surprises can change your life in an instant. You've seen it happen to others, but it doesn't have to be your story. At Princeton Longevity Center, we customize actionable and proactive health plans to maximize your lifespan and take control of your health. Our Cancer Check program combines cutting-edge technology with top medical expertise to keep you ahead of potential risks. With advanced full-body imaging, genetic testing, and multi-cancer detection blood tests, we look for even the earliest signs of problems. Results are analyzed by expert physicians who craft a personalized plan to safeguard your future. You're not just a patient, you're a partner in your health journey, backed by a team committed to helping you live longer, healthier, and more vibrantly. Our programs have saved hundreds of lives and empowered countless others to take control of their health. Be proactive with your health for the ultimate peace of mind. Call 888-8000-PLC or visit PrincetonLongevityCenter.com.
Hey Yankees fans, hit your next adventure out of the park and onto the water with City Cruises New York. Sail your way to epic skyline views, delicious dining, and premium drinks. Upgrade your game day with a dining cruise, a cocktail sail, or a night with your favorite entertainers aboard City Cruises Live. Whether you're celebrating a win or just the weekend, City Cruises is a shipload of fun. Proud partner of the New York Yankees. Book today at citycruises.com/New York.
Well, to hit a home run, everything's got to line up perfectly, just like when you find the person you want to marry. When it's time to propose, well, do what I did. Visit the engagement experts at London Jewelers. From their beautiful 2 by London collection to custom designs for any budget, they make finding the perfect ring easy. Visit London Jewelers at any of their 6 locations and tell them I sent you for the Michael K. treatment. London Jewelers, getting it just right.
Actual price will depend on product and subscription plan. Featured products are compounded drug products, which the FDA does not approve or verify for safety, effectiveness, or quality. Prescription products require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate. See website for details, restrictions, and important safety information.
Want a boost in and out of the bedroom? Hims has you covered. Introducing a new 2-in-1 approach to level up your game. Tadalafil for better bedroom performance and zinc for testosterone support. Put it all together and you've got what you need to turn things all the way up. Getting started is simple. Just go to hims.com/joy to start your free online visit. Through Hims, you can access ED treatments including pills, chews, and more. 100% online. No office visits, no pharmacy lines. Just fill out a simple intake form and a licensed medical provider will determine if treatment's right for you. If prescribed, it ships free and discreetly to your door. Find affordable treatment options at up to 95% less than brand names at hims.com/joy. That's hims.com/joy, hims.com/joy.
Coach Saban here, and let me tell you, every second matters. Preparation is everything, and that's why I trust Kidde Smoke Alarms.
And as North America's #1 home fire safety brand, they're built to respond over 25% faster to smoke detection. Kidde helps protect what matters the most. Find it at the Home Depot. How doers get more done. #1 claim based on total household installations as of December 2023. 29% faster average smoke detection based on internal testing of smoldering wood fires for Kidde 9th edition versus leading competitor 8th edition products.
A SoFi personal loan is here to help you achieve something once thought impossible, overcoming high-interest credit card debt. Walk the tightrope of your finances with one low, fixed-rate monthly payment, no fees required, and as soon as the same-day funding. That's right. Pull off your own debt-defying stunt with a SoFi personal loan. Visit SoFi.com/trick to learn more. Loans originated by SoFi Bank, N.A., member FDIC. Terms and conditions apply. NMLS 696891.
All right, DNR with you, 880 ESPN. Lot going on in the world of sports. Brian Dable, 12:30 today, press conference. I guess he'll finalize.
It's a nice day today.
Yeah, today's a nice day. We don't have a lot of nice days.
Both baseball teams won.
Yep.
You're excited for Jackson Dart?
I am.
All right.
I am. Don't I have to be?
You have to be. You got no choice.
If I can't get excited about the Giants starting their hopeful franchise quarterback of the future, then what would excite me? All I have is hope now, right?
That's it. I mean, you definitely reinvigorated the fan base now.
Yes.
I'm just fearful
but for how long?
I'm just fearful that that was part of the reason why you did it.
I think there's a chance of that.
Well, no, I mean, I want to listen. You should want to believe that the kid is ready and the locker room feels like he gives them the best chance to win.
But if he's not, you're going to know very quickly.
I don't know if that's the case.
If he's awful, if he's worse than Russell Wilson,
listen,
on Sunday,
may be. Listen, the reason why you played Russ, I heard someone yesterday say if you opened it up to an open, like if at training camp, it was an open competition, that what they saw from Jackson Dart was enough to say he should be the starting quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so like it was clearly the experience thing. That's all we heard about Russell Wilson. You'd make the argument like look at the last 5 weeks in Pittsburgh. It wasn't good. It was really bad. Right? They didn't want him back. He's not your first choice. You had Stafford. You tried to trade for Cam Ward. Like there was all these different things. You were waiting on Aaron Rodgers, and then you settled for Russell Wilson. The one thing you could point to is his experience. Right? That was it. So now you bring in someone that's not experienced. That skill set's different. The offense will be more creative. The up tempo and all these different things. You're going up against one of the better defenses in the league.
I get it.
So it could look worse. There's a chance it does look worse.
Worse than what you just saw last
it could.
week?
I mean, it could look bad. I mean, they may not score a lot of points.
But
have you seen Derwin James lately?
Yeah. Listen, Chargers are RJ. What did you just say? The eighth overall.
Eighth overall defense. I got it all right here. They're actually PFF has them fifth.
Yeah, they're a very good football team.
Right. So
I don't need a win.
No, but it could look bad against the Saints. It could look good. It could look bad against the
It could look
against
awful
the Eagles.
the whole season. You could go. I mean, listen.
Right, but I think for Lewis, the one thing I would disagree with is I think you can break a quarterback. Like I think there is I think if the quarterback is put in a rough spot where he's getting hit a lot, like you've seen, like there are so many examples of that happening. Right? Like, I mean, you broke Sam Darnold. It took, how many years for him to finally figure it out, get put in the right spot?
Years. Different location,
right? So, I mean, you're going up against a tough team, and there'll be tough teams along the way because your schedule is brutal, on top of the fact that we don't know if Brian Dable's a good coach or not.
Yeah.
So, like, there's this potential for a perfect storm where all those things happen, and then Brian Dable gets fired, and now we're doing what all the other dysfunctional teams do.
But can I just at least
Which
get
we
some
did with
hope?
Daniel Jones.
Can I just get, some plays? Even if you lose this game 27-10. Can I get some plays that I watch Jackson Dart make, and I'm like, oh, there it is.
Yep.
You
will.
Okay. I just need hope. I just need, look at that. Russell Wilson couldn't do that.
Right.
Look at the way he avoided the rush
I would
and stepped up and threw
I would
on the
also
run.
warn you, though, because we keep going back, and even Lewis did it, look at the preseason. The Giants were 3-0 in the preseason. Let's not point to the preseason.
Look at what Tommy DeVito was in the preseason.
So let's not.
The last game against what did they play last game? Patriots.
Yeah.
Tommy DeVito looked like Bart Starr.
Right. So let's
in
not
that
do
game.
that. And the reason why I brought up Russell Wilson's experience and how just not being in a good spot. And by good spot I mean, offensive line isn't great. Maybe the play calling isn't great. This guy's been in the league for a long time. He's played in 2 Super Bowls, won a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
And you could tell, even just watching him, it was not a good
But he's not good anymore.
He wasn't dealing with it well.
But he's not good anymore.
No, I know, but at the very least, you've been around the NFL, you've seen enough to not look as bad as he looked.
Yeah, but
especially off week 2 when he threw for 450
yards.
yards.
You're the one that made the statement last year he didn't look good. He wasn't throwing touchdowns on a different team.
I know. So again, but I don't. The problem is I don't know how much of it is Russell's. Russell's just not good anymore. If it's a combination of that, offensive line's not great, especially the interior because
we don't know
because Illuminor's been good at right tackle.
Illuminor's good, and when Thomas plays, he's good, and Bo looks like he's going to be okay. But your center is bad.
It's bad,
and your guards are bad. Now, hopefully, at some point, Bo will wind up taking the spot of one of the guards. But Andrew Thomas got to get healthy.
Right. It sounds like a great spot for a rookie. Just the whole interior of the line.
What's
good.
going to be a great spot for a rookie on this team?
There isn't going to be.
Okay. So at some point,
which was why there was hey, when do we actually put him in?
I can't. I don't even know that I can read this.
It's that nasty.
It's so terrible.
Is it about me?
No.
Then read it.
I don't.
You have to read it.
I don't know. Ray, do I have to read this? I don't know.
See, the fact that you're asking me
today's a day of honesty.
Go ahead.
Well, I can ask RJ as well. You want me to break and come back and read it?
No, because when we come back, we got to do Stump.
Well, we don't have to do Stump the second we come back.
I love Stump.
I understand. It's going to be fun, but we don't have to do it the second we
Who's
return.
it about?
I don't want to say that
You got to tease it.
RJ?
Yes.
I have you heard this? I got a nasty, nasty email.
I have heard.
Do I have your blessing to read this on air?
I guess.
Today is a day of honesty.
All right. Okay.
And you're not going to do it now.
Should I do it now, RJ, or tease this nastiness?
I think we can counteract the nastiness because I got a new pen. Look at this thing.
It's a beauty. I also got a new pen.
Yeah, but you're not using your pen.
I think you got to rip the Band-Aid off. I think you got to do it now.
Right now? And I have everyone's...
Yeah, everyone's blessing.
Okay. Hey, Dave, I love this show. I'm a single sexy woman in my 30s living in New York City. And since I started listening to the show, I've heard so much about Ray. He seems like a great guy, and you guys always go on about how handsome he is. I popped on the YouTube feed the other day, and to my horror, laid eyes on one of the ugliest people I've ever seen in my entire life. Now, for the benefit of everyone, please undersell his looks in the future. I was highly disappointed. He's repulsive. All the best, always, Lisa D. So,
wow.
Yeah.
There's zero chance.
It's very negative.
There's zero chance Lisa D is a woman.
Oh my goodness!
You think she's a cross?
Well, so
No. I
so we think the D stands for something else.
No, I think that's a very angry man pretending to be a woman.
Really?
Yes.
I don't. Well, so it is obviously horrifically mean.
Right.
I don't think you could really take much from it though, because we just know that's not true.
Yeah, it's not true.
So
sure, but it's jarring.
it is jarring.
That is a
as I was reading this, I was like, "Oh my God, this is like who gives people the right to just be like this person is repulsive?"
Yeah.
Like, would you ever walk down the street and be like, "Excuse me, madam, you're disgusting"? No, who does this?
But that's the equivalent of someone going to Rick saying, "Oh, you know nothing about hockey," or "Dave, you know nothing about the Giants." I just don't think there's not much weight there.
Right, but it's still jarring.
I feel more confident that that's a man who wrote that than I felt about that Cowboys cover on opening night.
Take your shirt off.
I will do no such
Let me see your traps.
I'll
take my shirt off if you take your shirt off.
Let's show them.
Let's go tarps off.
I will do no such thing.
Let's do the next segment.
You won't lower
naked.
yourself to there.
This is not that kind of show.
Right.
I know you want it to be.
If I take my shirt off, you got to take your shirt off.
Okay, you take your shirt off. Go ahead.
No, but you won't take your shirt off.
I don't have to. I'm not talent.
Would you ever take your shirt off and let Ray rub you down with oil? You would?
Of course.
RJ, you think that's good for ratings? I think that's probably good for ratings.
I think so.
Yeah. You take your shirt off, and Ray comes in and from behind just starts rubbing you.
I have some oil in my bag.
What?
Just in case.
Just in case oil?
Something like that happens.
Really? In case somebody wants to rub you down, you have that ready to go.
I got wipes and oil.
So he could oil you up and then wipe it off?
Well, no, that wipes are for different reasons.
Oh, gotcha. So he could wipe the bottom. With
exactly.
Okay, nice. All right, let's break. After that, come back, 1-800-919-3776. It's DNR Stump Rothenberg on the way, 880 ESPN.
Friends, it's summer, and you should be out there enjoying it. But if you're living with neck pain, back pain, sciatica, or nerve pain, that can feel impossible. You don't have to keep living that way. There's help. Dr. Shaw at Soundwell Pain is New Jersey's top pain specialist. Dr. Shaw is an Ivy League trained, double board certified, and he's dedicated to helping you feel better. And here's what makes the difference. No surgery, no scars, no long recovery, no pain medication, just precise, non-surgical image-guided procedures that get real results so you can get back to the life you love. Dr. Shaw treats neck pain, back pain, joint pain, migraines, nerve pain, sciatica, and he builds a plan that is right for you. Same day and next day appointments are available, and with offices in Woodbridge, Livingston, and Inglewood, relief is never far away. So don't wait, and don't let pain steal another day of your life. Go to SoundwellPain.com to text, call, or book online. SoundwellPain.com. Relief is closer than you think, and it starts today. Most major insurances are accepted.
At Garden City Mazda, discover more about what moves you.
Our fall kickoff savings start now. Don't miss out.
Our inventory of new and Mazda certified pre-owned vehicles is unmatched in New York.
Embrace every unexpected turn with the new 2025 Mazda lineup. Refined performance. Spacious interiors to fit your life. Elevate your driving experience.
Garden City Mazda. Exhilaration at every turn, exceptional in every way.
You matter, and so does your well-being. If you're facing tough moments, struggling with anxiety, depression, thoughts of suicide, or substance use, help is here anytime you need it. Call, text, or chat 988 for free confidential support. New Jersey's 988 Suicide and Crisis Lifeline is here 24/7 for you or someone you love, with trained counselors who listen and care without judgment. You matter. Remember New Jersey's 988. A message from the New Jersey Department of Human Services.
Things today can seem kind of unpredictable. Who knows what's around the corner, right? Well, at Total Wireless, we want to give you something to be sure about. With us, you save 50% off Metro and Cricket when you switch with one line. Guaranteed. And you get to keep the phone and number you love. Visit our Total Wireless store today. 50% savings for unlimited plans versus comparable Total Wireless unlimited phone plans based on standard plan rates. Some customers may only receive the guaranteed savings after contacting us and validating the current plan rate. Excludes promotional, discounted, and bring your phone rates. For Total 5G unlimited plan or higher, auto pay required. Applied on next renewal date. Additional terms apply.
We all hear the radio ads about the IRS. They tell you to be afraid, to be scared, and they try to frighten you into calling. I'm not here to do that. Tax Relief Advocates is different. TRA is here to tell you that if you owe money to the IRS, whether it's $5,000, $50,000, or $500,000, we have a solution. It doesn't matter if you're sitting in your car, at work, or with your kids. No matter where you are, call now. 800-575-6759. Don't lose hope. TRA can eliminate or reduce what you owe to the IRS. Generous programs are now available that can give you a fresh start. Our passion is taxes and helping individuals fix their IRS problems. We have over 1,000 5-star reviews on Google and an A+ with the Better Business Bureau. You don't need to be afraid of the IRS any longer. End your tax nightmare today by visiting us online at TRA.com or call 800-575-6759. That's 800-575-6759. Tax Relief Advocates. Real solutions for real people.
From kickoff to cash out, ESPN Bet has the tools you need to score more on game days. Bet smarter with stats at your fingertips. Get personalized parlays built just for you. And with your fantasy team synced right in the app, you can back your squad. Right now, new customers get $100 in bonus bets when you bet $10. Sign up with promo code USL to get started. Must be 21 plus. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Terms and conditions apply. See app for details. Offer not available in New York.
Hey, it's Desmond Howard. You want to win the weekend? It all starts with the tailgate. And for me, that means Kingsford Charcoal.
They've been bringing the flavor, the smoke, and the heat since 1920. No wonder they're still the gold standard of grilling. So fire it up, feed your crew, and let the smoke do the talking. Kingsford, the king of the tailgate. Get it today at the Home Depot. How doers get more done.
The ESPN New York Couchcast is coming, and things are heating up.
We genuinely really get along with each other.
I don't even think Peter watches sports. You could make the argument that Rick doesn't get enough credit for being a low-key fraud.
Carlin's going to be at this Couchcast, too, so we got to make sure we have a lot of cannolis.
The ESPN New York Couchcast is Monday night, September 29th. See it all unfold on the ESPN New York YouTube channel. Brought to you by the All-American Ford Auto Group, Calandra's Bakery, and Jacob's Pickles.
All right, DNR with you, 880 ESPN. Game Time brought to you by Tullamore Dew Irish Whiskey. When it's game time, that's exactly when it's Tully time. Yankees host the White Sox 7:05 today. Mets visit the Cubs. That's at 8:05, nice and late. And that's Game Time brought to you by Tullamore Dew, the original triple distilled, triple blended, triple cask matured Irish whiskey. Be sure to grab a Tullamore Dew or try the new Tullamore Dew Honey during today's action. Glasses up to enjoying Tullamore Dew responsibly. Another female emails in, yeah.
Hold on 1 second.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, I want to hear this first.
Dana Pizzato.
Oh.
While that email was nasty and untrue.
Yes.
He's not repulsive. But you guys make him out to be Brad Pitt or something. He's fine. He's a 5 or a 6 maybe.
Time out.
Can I just finish reading it?
Yes.
He's okay looking, but you guys paint him out to be gorgeous, I think was Lisa's point.
No.
All right.
I think the Raymond
I'll accept
Santiago package is what's gorgeous.
I think Ray's a good-looking guy. I'll
You
stand
don't
by
even
it.
need to go further. Look, listen, just to the point. What woman do you know starts a message with, I'm a single, sexy woman in my 30s? Who says that?
You got a nice package.
Who says that?
Single.
I think that the single sexy woman, if she got a chance to know you, ride around that fancy new Jeep with the new upholstery and everything else, see how handy you are, maybe dip into that half bedroom.
It was an all-day job.
For whatever
What'd
kind
you
of
do
game.
yesterday?
You should see his truck, dude.
I've
He's
been
in there.
doing
He's like
I've been doing a lot of work.
He's replacing
Since I got
stuff.
back.
That's like his child.
Loves it.
He loves that
Got new
truck.
seats in there.
Can't you see it was like an 80-degree day yesterday? He's probably out there with like
shirt
cut
off.
off sleeves.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, not yesterday.
Like
Probably had the tank top like just tucked in the back pocket.
Yeah, grease all over him.
Yeah. Wiping himself down.
You know, it's a great visual.
Glistening.
I don't need that visual out there.
You know who likes it?
This guy wants me to take the shirt off.
Take it off. We'll
No,
do it
no.
together. I'm not saying
Not
by
doing this.
yourself.
You know who wants to see it? 30-year-old.
I'll take mine off. You take yours
single
off.
sexy ladies.
Yeah.
30-year-old sexy.
I'm
sexy
a single
ladies.
sexy lady.
Okay, by the way, I'm done playing this game.
What game?
I was trying to be a jerk, and I feel dirty. RJ gave me the thumbs up. I didn't like it yesterday. I put a lot of work into those clips.
Right.
I was like, you know what? I'm going to punish him, and I feel gross now that I did it. I feel disgusting.
Gross that you did what?
It's RJ's birthday today, and I was trying to go as
Oh,
long as possible
man, I forgot.
without saying happy birthday, and now I feel bad. We've waited too long. 7:48 now.
Well, because I forgot.
I was going to do it for like a second.
Did you know? Did you remember?
Yes, I got an update on my phone.
I knew it. I saw it last week, and I'm not logged into Facebook, which is my birthday reminder, and now it's his birthday. You should feel guilty.
I feel awful now.
Happy birthday, RJ.
Oh, thank you,
Feel
friend.
disgusting.
I would have brought him in a pastry.
You didn't buy him anything.
Nothing.
I'd play the drop, but I can't play the drop anymore. It doesn't go out on YouTube anymore. So
Oh,
no
no.
point playing it.
What, the happy birthday
Yeah,
drop?
the Stevie drop, it can't go out on YouTube.
Yeah, we got in
I
trouble
was
for
told.
that.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah,
It- we-
because
yeah.
Stevie
Stevie
Wonder.
won't see it.
It's just rules. But
Now,
then,
you know, the
Give Stevie a peek.
you're
All he
going,
wants is a peek.
you're going
Why?
straight to hell. You're not going to, like, the judgment area.
I guess it depends on who you ask. Because
They're putting you right in the elevator.
There are people who believe that Stevie would see it.
He can see it.
There are people who would
There's
believe
people
that.
that think that Stevie Wonder has
There's
the gift of sight.
There's a big conspiracy out there that Stevie Wonder's not actually blind. Yeah.
Why?
Yeah. I'm not saying I believe it. I don't think that's
I'm
true,
shocked you're
but-
not blind.
I mean, you're not going to stop, huh?
Sorry. I'm trying to carry the show for you. You said you're going to need me today. I'm trying to carry it.
I've actually been better than I thought I was going
I'm
to be today.
surprised.
Yeah.
The way, I mean, the way you sold at the beginning, before
I
the
had
show
some juice.
started.
The eggs help.
You're
I,
like,
had some
I got
juice,
nothing.
I have some juice. I have some energy. And then so let's see what you've done today. You've forgotten RJ's birthday.
No, I did not forget it.
You forgot it. You've attacked me for a question. You've attacked me for teenage years. I mean, you're going to go after everybody, huh?
I didn't forget RJ's birthday. This was part of my plan. I didn't expect it to last almost 2 hours, though.
You forgot at some point. You forgot his birthday.
I'm telling you, I didn't forget.
Oh, RJ, happy birthday! I feel just terrible now.
no, you shouldn't feel
Well,
terrible.
I should.
No, thank you.
But I knew it. I knew it was your birthday. The other day I'd seen. I was like, I got to remember this, and I totally
RJ
forgot
is
today.
now
It was
closer
mentioned
to
on there
40 than he is
several
30.
times. Leading up, it was mentioned several times that today was
I
going
know
to be
we
RJ's
talked about it
birthday.
with Rick's birthday the other day.
By the way, RJ thought it was something happened yesterday. It was Friday.
Yes.
Yeah.
You don't function
Yes.
properly with these hours, but I knew it, and I feel awful about it. My day is ruined, and it's only 7:50 in the morning.
That's it.
My day is totally ruined.
I don't think it should be ruined.
We got time. It's 36, though. I mean, that's the
Go to the box, 2
feel
minutes
great
by
shame.
yourself, and you feel shame.
There's no real feel for 36, though.
Yeah,
But that's
30,
not the point.
35 felt 30 feels different but it's kind of that number you joke about, like, oh, I'm getting old, haha, 30. And then you're like, huh, 30's different.
You know what's nice though about this?
Oh, by the way,
Antonio's old enough to celebrate your birthday with you now, like to know this is a
What
big
a-
day for Dad.
What an awful moment I had yesterday.
What?
It was the equivalent of when, like, saying to a lady, like, hey, when are you due? And she's not really pregnant.
I've done that. I will never say. A woman could be crowning, and I will never ever say, like, Madam, you're having the baby.
I was present for one of those one time. I
Wh-
didn't
when
do
I did it?
No. Somebody I know did it. Very poorly. really, really poorly.
Awful. So what did you do?
I was at the golf course yesterday. And my guy, he's the best. Takes such good care of me at the halfway house. We were having a conversation. I was like, hey, how's things going? And
The halfway house.
Well, no, you know what I mean. Like, we're at the turn.
You're at the
Oh,
turn.
I thought like a drug rehab was in the middle of
No, that's
golf.
that's for the bump. And we're talking, hey, how's things going? It's like it's slowed down. And we get into some reason like, hey, yeah, I was like, you look great. He's like, no, I'm old. I'm like, you're not. Come on.
Oh, so you said, what are you, 63? And he's like, no, I'm 51.
No, I was like, you're not old. You look great. He's like, well, how old do you think I am?
You overshot it, didn't you?
I was like 52.
And he's 41.
He goes, I'm 43. I was like, you're younger than I am. I said 52.
Well, you're like, you know what? You don't look great. Yeah.
At that point, I think that's your only choice. You got to turn into it. Be like, yeah.
52. I was like, oh, God, that was way off.
That's awful.
That's where I needed you.
That's awful.
Awful. I felt so bad.
So he's like, I feel old.
Yeah.
I know I look old. I'm older than I should look. You're like, no, you're not.
No.
What? You're 52. I'm 43. So his point was you hammered home his point more than anybody ever could have.
I think he's actually looking for me to say younger, and I clearly overshot.
But you have to go
It
like
ruined
crazy
for,
low.
the next two holes.
So in actuality, you probably thought he was older, but said 52 to bring it down.
Probably. Yeah.
You should go like 35. You're 35? 43.
Really bad. Yeah, I felt awful.
Oh, wow. All right, let's we've made fun of, me and you. Not RJ, it's his birthday. Raymond as well. Mike in Albany wants to go after me for my hair, apparently.
Your hair looks good.
Not to Mike, it doesn't. Good morning, Mike.
It does
How are
look
you?
toupeeish right now, though.
Hey, Dave.
Yeah.
Hey, yeah, do you cut your own hair?
Yeah, I cut my own hair, Mike.
A style with like a
because
Phobie?
it looks like you or somebody took a chunk out of the left side of your hair.
Where, like the side of his head?
Yeah.
What is
the
happening?
The left
Let me
side
see
of
the
my
right
hair.
side. Let me see the right side now. Well, no, it's just lighter in that spot. The one side is really gray. This is just it's not as colored. There's no chunk out of it.
Well, from the TV angle,
Well,
it
it's 'cause
looks
the lights.
like that there's just a chunk missing out of the side of
It's
your
not.
head.
It's just
No,
lighter.
It's not. Thanks for that, though, Mike.
It might have been worse that he asked if you cut your own hair.
We're nasty.
That was nasty. What is
not
going
great.
on today? What is with
People are really highly
honesty.
nasty
You said
today.
it's honesty day, and people are just going off.
It's my fault.
Just like they have that giving day.
It's always my fault.
Like or V Foundation Day.
Yeah.
Today, apparently on the show is Honesty Day. Let's open it up.
Oh, I actually got
If
a
you
nice
have a gripe.
I actually got a nice. You know, like people will send us stuff to sign and everything else.
Yeah.
Like we're going to sign this. So someone actually sent me a picture or something to sign, and rather than just like, here's an envelope, send it back. They sent me a check for the V Foundation.
That is nice.
Yeah. So they gave a donation for the signature, which I thought was really nice.
That's nice.
Yeah, solid.
Yeah, good for them. Let's go to Ira. Ira in Staten Island. He doesn't want to talk about your Jets. He wants to talk about my Giants.
Really?
Yeah. Good morning, Ira.
Yeah, good morning. Good morning. I did a bad job. Happy birthday, RJ.
That's
Well, how would you possibly know, Ira?
Well, he knows now.
Yeah, but how would I? You can't blame.
Because I listen to your show every day. I'm sure you mentioned it, and I just didn't pick up on it.
Yeah, that's not you. That's not on you. But go ahead.
Well, anyway, it's a sad state of affairs when I have more interest in the Giant game coming up this weekend than the Jet game, because I'm hoping that this Jackson Dart, at least in my mind, I think, you know how I felt about him. My biggest concern if I were a Giant fan is, and everybody's mentioned it, you don't want to get this kid mentally beat up because he gets beat up physically because the offensive line can't hold up. And that's my biggest concern because I've seen the Jets, I've seen other teams do it. Listen, you know it, all these top-notch quarterbacks, they all have God-gifted talent. It depends what staff they end up with. It depends whether they put them in the right position. And if they don't get, like Sanchez. Sanchez would have continued to grow until he started getting beat up. And that beating took down Baltimore. He never overcame that. And as long as the Giants protect Dart, you know how I feel about him. I think he's going to be a top 5 quarterback.
Oh,
really
man.
do.
Wow. That would be unbelievable. Now, you talk about this, guys that get beat up and they don't recover. I remember there was a game, Eli Manning, rookie year, against Baltimore.
Mhm.
His QBR, you said Russell was
Right. I think
0.8.
they called off the dogs because they're afraid they're going to kill him.
They thought they were going to kill him.
Yeah.
He took the most vicious hits I've ever seen. His QBR for that game was 0.
Yep.
Was
Awful.
awful. And he rebounded pretty well.
He did.
Now, I know he's the
All
outlier.
right, well, let me ask you a question, though. So
Mhm.
going into year 2, he had a really, his second year. After that first, I think his last game against Dallas was good, which gave you hope, right?
Yes.
Okay. How was the offensive line in year 2?
The offensive line in year 1 was better.
Than it was in year 2?
No, it was good the whole way through.
The whole way through.
Yeah.
So, but better than what Jackson Dart is dealing with.
Yes.
Yeah, right. But I mean, again, it depends. It's case to case.
Sure. And
Some
not
can do
everyone
it.
is. How many quarterbacks in
Right,
the
but
NFL
then,
can do what Eli's done?
You also saw a quarterback that in the biggest moments, regular season, you can say what you want. I mean, Ray thinks he's Blake Bortles in the regular season, but you can't argue what he did in the postseason.
No.
Like, he just has that
The
temperament,
blood
that
pressure
personality.
never went up for Eli Manning.
But that's not everybody.
Correct.
And,
Right.
and you go into it with, especially if you're a high pick, with all this confidence, and then depending on the situation and how much success you have, it starts to erode that confidence. And some guys get it back.
Right.
Sometimes it takes different stops in different
And
places.
we don't know who he is. We don't know
I think
what
they know him well enough to believe that he can handle it.
correct. Or do they hope he can handle it and know that they're desperate for him
and
to be
this,
good?
Again, is only a topic of conversation because you didn't clean house.
That's right. You're right.
That's it. This is self-inflicted.
Joanne emails in.
This is about Sexy Ray.
I truly believe Raymond is a 9.
Whoa.
He also seems like an amazing soul. And I'm actually a woman, unlike maybe those first.
Yep. I heard he's a terrific lover, too.
Is that right?
Yep.
That's nice.
Very passionate, very giving.
How would you know this?
I talk to people.
Who do you talk to?
Out on the street?
How do you know? Who does it matter?
Yeah, it does matter.
I
As a
heard
matter
that
of fact.
someone told me that you are tremendous. Oh, do you deny it?
Someone told you that he's tremendous?
I didn't say tremendous, but said very, very good at what he does.
Really?
Yep. Makes you feel special, sexy.
Really?
Yep.
Important?
Very important.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
And he's a giver.
Big time.
Let's get to this one call, and then we will morph over to Stump Rothenberg. Jacob in Virginia wants to dispute what the nasty caller said from Albany moments ago. Good morning, Jacob.
Oh, my God. I can't believe I got through to talk to you guys. I listen to you guys every morning down here in Virginia, commuting into D.C. every day. I'm a huge Giants fan. I actually just want to call you guys just to thank you for keeping me entertained every day.
Sure.
But, Dave, this is particularly for you, my man. I know you and been working with Rick to go on a weight loss journey and getting healthy and stuff. And I just want to let you know, man, you look fantastic. It's my first time tuning in and watching on YouTube. And I think you're doing a great job, man, so keep it up. I appreciate you boys and the company, of course. And just don't listen to all that negativity, man. There's too much of it in this world. We got to stay positive.
That's so nice. Thank you, Jacob.
Stop cutting your own hair, too. It's not a great look.
Does my hair look? It looks like I cut it on my own.
No, it's just because the light on.
So it looks like there's a chunk out because.
Well, your camera's coming from what, this side?
Yeah.
Okay, so the light is shining on that spot, but it's not bald or anything. It's just you can see through it because it's just lighter.
Okay, but that
the other side is like more gray right there than this side is. This side's like transitioning from dark to light.
I might have to dye my hair.
No,
I think so.
There are plenty of reasons not to that you see on like there are plenty like
what
it could go bad,
like dripping down my face.
Well, I'm not saying you get a Rudy Giuliani situation going, but I'm saying like you can go too dark. Now what are you gonna do with the beard? Just gonna have black hair and
I don't know. Let me think about it.
The thing is, you've already gone too far in that other.
I've waited too long. But
yeah.
Don looks good.
Well, he's white.
Right, I'm not there yet,
Boy,
but I will be down the road.
Don yesterday
called
a great game for the Devils, by the way, but he was looking slick yesterday.
He looked good, huh?
Cut the hair, had it slicked right back.
He's a TV guy now. Don's a full-on TV guy.
Yeah. He looked good.
Really?
Yeah.
You're listening to DiPietro and Rothenberg on WHSQ, WCBS FM HD2 in New York. You guys, you ready?
I'm ready.
You're ready? Raymond, you ready? Birthday boy, you ready?
As I'll ever be.
Let's go.
He's confident.
If I go 10 for 10, you have to reward me in some way.
Like sexually?
He's humble.
Mike Trout is a pit bull on my ass.
He's well-informed.
We'll continue to update you on the Mets and the Yankees, both having today off.
He's Dave Rothenberg, and this.
Oh, God almighty. Now I dropped my phone.
Is Stump Rothenberg.
That update you on the Mets, Yankees, having the day off.
One of my favorite things of all time.
Is really unbelievable.
How about Greeny was on with Peter and Alan for an hour yesterday?
How about it? Well, how's he going to come on with us for an hour? He's doing his show during.
Well, I tried to get him on earlier than that.
But he's not going to come in. He came in studio.
Oh, no, of course he's not going to come in studio.
And also, he now has a book to promote.
He does.
So
good point.
There's a reason that he wanted that airtime. He's very good. I heard a few minutes of that. He's an outstanding radio personality.
Well, he did it for, him and Mike.
I know, but I haven't heard him do that for a long time. And I can't watch his show because we're on against him. But when you hear him do segments of radio, he's very talented.
I actually got a Hembo stat.
Really?
Yesterday I took down. This has nothing to do with football.
All right.
This is baseball related.
All right.
But ABS is coming, right? A lot of us wish it was here now.
Oh, yeah, they made that announcement yesterday.
Okay,
correct.
so since 2017, most strikes called below the strike zone.
Mm-hmm.
Take a guess who it is.
Judge.
368.
Low pitches have been called for strikes.
Closest to him, Josh Bell at 231.
A big difference.
That's how often he gets screwed with that.
Is he the tallest player in Major League Baseball?
Yeah,
right. So
still, just your strike zone, man.
I
He's also the best player in baseball.
But I think it's probably harder to call balls and strikes on Aaron Judge than most other guys.
Shouldn't we give him the benefit of the doubt?
Well, that's
should there be that much of a disparity?
But maybe he gets it sometimes, and he just get on the low pitches.
Doesn't feel like he gets it. Period.
No, it doesn't. It's just it's a problem. Well, you know what? Hopefully that's not remedied because they're going to add the ABS. How about this? I'll nugget for nugget you.
Oh, nuggets.
Yeah. Aaron Judge intentionally walked last night.
Yep.
33rd time this season. The highest number for any team.
Yep.
33.
Yep.
So he's been walked individually as any team has been intentionally walked.
Right.
It's pretty remarkable.
Well, how many times have you said it? You wouldn't pitch to him?
Ever. Stump Rothenberg is driven by Ramsey Mazda.
That was nice. Really nice.
Because you know what I did?
RJ has a Mazda.
We have a Mazda. I have a Mazda.
You also have a Mazda.
Yeah.
How come I didn't get a Mazda?
Well, we pay for our Mazda. You could go buy yourself a Mazda. I love the Mazda. I believe RJ also loves his Mazda.
He loves his Mazda.
It's a really nice car.
My mother had a Mazda.
Yeah?
Yeah. It caused big problems.
It feels like it's had a rejuvenation.
Yeah. She decided with 4 of us to get a two-door Mazda. with turquoise seats.
Well, that's nice.
Felt like a bit of a
midlife crisis.
Yes.
Maybe. Yeah.
A bit of a crisis.
All right, let's go. Let's start. Let's go. Andy in Merrick. Andy, you're on Stump Rothenberg. Good morning. How are you?
Good morning, guys. I'm doing great. I'm going to keep the baseball questions going, or the baseball theme. Of the 30 current Major League teams, only one has never had a 100-loss season.
Angels. I've never had a 100-loss season.
Oh, jeez, Dave.
Good question, Andy.
What's that a bad
Thanks,
question?
guys.
Thanks, Andy.
Oh.
Why is that a bad
he's
question?
just like he just fluffed you up for that.
I knew the answer, and they'll go another year without having a 100-loss season. Yeah, they're perennially mediocre.
What are you gonna do if Mike Trout does, like, say he gets traded?
See what he's hitting this year?
What happens if he gets traded to, like, one of the New York teams?
Right.
And he hears, Mike Trout is a pimple on my ass.
I'd be fine with that.
Think he fights you?
I
can't believe he loves it.
Probably not. Why would anybody love?
We'd have to get him in the
phrase?
studio immediately.
Why? I don't want it. He's an
Mike
Eagles
Trout
fan.
is a pimple on my ass.
He's a big-time
He's
Eagles
an
fan.
Eagles fan, and that's repulsive. Let's go to Patty in Schenectady.
Call,
Patty,
call.
you're on Stump Rothenberg, and you root for the Eagles. Disgusting.
Jalen Brunson's an Eagles fan, and so is
gentlemen.
Carl Anthony Towns.
And I find that to be
And you love them.
no, when Carl Anthony Towns wore the
that was
Eagles
ridiculous.
jersey out, I thought that was repulsive. If Knicks management should have told him, no, you're not allowed to do that.
I think he took it off, though, right?
It's disgusting. Patty, go ahead.
Good morning, guys.
Good
I got
morning.
a football question for you today. So, talking a lot about rookie QBs, Ben Roethlisberger and what other quarterback are tied for the most regular season wins as a rookie starter?
So Ben had 15, right?
Not counting playoffs.
So regular season wins as a rookie. The Dolphins weren't 15-1 Marino's rookie year. Right, Ray? Roethlisberger had 15.
The Steelers were 15-1. Did Ben win them all, or did Tommy Maddox start a game or two?
So if that's true,
Ray is on the right track with that.
So if that's
Ray
true,
is on the
then
right track with that.
quarterback that won. I mean, who are the best rookie quarterbacks record-wise that we've seen? And you'd imagine this is probably something somewhat. Could it be Marino? Wins by a rookie QB. Obviously a very good team. You figure the quarterback's not great. So it's going to be on a really good team. Broncos?
You said tie, Patty?
He is tied with Ben with a number that is not 15.
The number that is
I know
not.
who it is.
You know who it is?
Yeah.
This is not a James Charles situation, though, right?
No,
he wasn't. He wasn't
a
here.
Paul
when
Baca situation.
That wasn't me. You know, somebody thought that was me. That was terrible.
Why would he know who it is? Bless you.
Yeah, you might be on the right track.
Wow.
Dak?
Why would he know who it is?
Because he has a Dak poster in his house?
Is it 13 Dak Prescott?
If playoffs counted, it would be Jaden Daniels, but they don't, so it is 13. Dakota Rain Prescott is tied with Ben Roethlisberger.
Nice.
Dakota Rain's a terrific stripper name.
The best.
Really is.
Terrific.
Actually, I think it's Rain Dakota, but
whatever it is.
all good.
You make it rain.
His full name is Rain Dakota?
That's what his mother named him.
Like R-A-I-N?
R-A-Y-N-E, I think.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
All right.
I think if you can name your kid Rain, you wouldn't name him like just like Rain.
I don't know. I didn't
like
know
it would be like R-E-I-G-N
like a reign over people.
Yeah, like
let's go to Jared in Morganville. Jared, good morning. You're on Stump Rothenberg.
Hey guys, good morning.
Good morning.
So there's one active quarterback whose last name starts and ends with the same letter. So former quarterback Ben Roethlisberger. Roethlisberger starts and ends with R. Look for something like that.
So there's one active quarterback. Is he a starting quarterback?
Maybe.
All right. I don't love this question, but I mean, we'll get it. I just have to think it through.
I have a massive hint for you.
No, we don't want a hint right now.
Hint, Ray.
We don't want a hint right now.
Go through the teams. Cowboys quarterback is.
You don't even need to go through the teams. He's a quarterback who has been mentioned on today's program. I'll tell you that.
I don't remember what we talked about 2 minutes ago.
All right, well, so it's not that much of a hint for you.
I mean, Daniels, no. Prescott, no. Wilson, no. Dart, no. Hurts. I just have to keep doing this, Ray?
Yeah, just keep doing it.
Go-
You'll get there
Goff,
eventually.
no. Caleb Williams, no. McCarthy, no.
Roughly an hour ago.
Wentz, no. I'm just going to do this.
Yeah,
if this
just
is gonna work.
do this.
All
All right. Okay.
What are the
I'm
teams
shocked. I'm shocked you haven't got it.
I can't really think. I can't think of all the teams in each division right now. So the fact that I can't remember a quarterback we mentioned an hour ago. The NFC South. Who's it? Carolina's Young. Shuck. Who's their other? Rattler.
No, that's not this.
There you go.
Yeah, Rattlers. Well, Rattlers won, but I was thinking of another.
Who are you thinking of?
Sam Darnold.
Oh, there you go. So there's two.
I didn't understand the question properly.
But by the way,
not.
That's an awful question.
That's a bad question. I didn't even understand it the right way.
So what did you think
I
of?
thought it was the first letter of the first name was the same as the last letter of the last name.
So okay, so you thought
Yeah.
okay, yeah, no, it was last
Otherwise,
name.
I would have had. I mean, I got the Darnold like 2 quarterbacks in because I remember we had mentioned him.
I would have gotten to him too. I just was going south before I was doing the West. I don't like that question at all. All right, Jason in Westchester. Jason, you're on Stump Rothenberg.
All right, this is much better than that last one.
You
I was
agree that
watching
was not a
ESPN
great
the other-
question, right?
No, not really. And,
Yeah.
and the fact that there were 2 of them, and the guy said 1. But anyway, I was watching Sports Center, and this trivia question came up, and I was like, that is a great one for Stump Rothenberg, so I saved it in my phone.
Okay.
Anyway, I hope you don't get it right away, but it is which former NFL MVP has played for the most teams in his career?
Which NFL MVP?
Yeah, NFL MVP.
Yep. Won an MVP, played for the most teams in his career.
Most teams in his
out of all the MVPs.
How many teams did Kurt Warner play for?
Kurt Warner played Giants, Cardinals, Rams. Right, Ray?
Was he officially on the
Oh,
Packers?
this is good. This is good.
Was he officially on the Packers at one point?
I don't know. He never played for the Packers.
He never
right?
actually played.
So do they have to have played for the team or just been on the team, Jay?
Yeah, it was on the. Well, that's a good question, but he played for all of them. I know this.
So the guy
He
we're
played
talking
for all of
about
them.
took snaps for all the teams he was on.
Yes. I can give you a hint if you need
No,
one.
not yet. Not yet. Let us
made up?
let us think this through.
You got it.
I don't think it's a ton. I think Josh Johnson is most teams ever, right? Was it 15? Played for half the league. It can't be it can't be more than 3 or 4. I can't think of. Rich Gannon was an MVP, wasn't he?
Yeah, Rich Gannon was an MVP.
I believe he was.
He played for Vikings,
Chiefs, Raiders.
Raiders.
Did he ever play for the Bucks? No.
No, he lost to the Bucks in this. No,
I'm
he
sorry,
lost to the
no,
Bucks in the
lost
Super
them.
Bowl. You know what? I don't know the answer. How do you feel
You want
about
me to
Rich?
give you a hint? I could give you a pretty good hint. Not a pretty good. Well, it's a hint. I'll give you a hint. He's played for 7 teams. Think about that. An NFL MVP that's played for 7 teams. So if you really, when I was thinking about it, I
7
said to
teams is
myself,
a lot.
well, it's probably not a quarterback because NFL MVP quarterbacks usually don't bounce around to 7 teams. So that's a pretty good hint for you.
I don't know. I think Testaverde was on.
Oh, I'll give you
teams, but
that
hang on.
hint that he's not a
No, he was
quarterback
not.
is pretty good.
So he's not a quarterback.
Correct.
I don't know. Tim. 7
You're going
teams.
to kick yourself because I did the same thing.
Tim Brown, but 7's a lot of teams to play on.
I know. It is.
So running. Tomlinson wasn't on 7 teams.
Getting warm.
It's a running back.
Yeah, but that doesn't. O.J. Simpson, no. Eric Dickerson.
No.
All right, I don't know. What's the answer?
Adrian Peterson.
All right, that's good. That's that. You know
He's
what?
right.
That's a good question. So
you will kick yourself.
That's a better question to not get than the Rattler Darnold question was to get.
Yeah. Well, I mean, when you say there's only one and there's really two anyway.
No, but not even that. It's just like, do you have to
Who
be
cares?
a trivia master to?
No, I don't think so.
To know that, I mean, you just have to
No, I just
have a
think
minute to think
I
it
think
through.
you get to a point where it feels like all these questions have already been asked.
You
try
forget
to be
he
creative.
played for Tennessee and Seattle in the same season. Wow.
I think did he end his career with Seattle?
Correct.
Yeah.
Some would say the poker table.
But who did he played for Minnesota?
Minnesota, New Orleans, Arizona, Washington.
I would have never guessed him.
Detroit,
I had no recollection of him playing
Tennessee,
for 7
and
teams.
Seattle.
Let's go to Chris and Bethpage, who we know is in the bowels right now. Good morning, Chris.
Correct. I am in the bowels.
Yeah, we know.
Now, Dave, I have one or two ways to go with this. It could be the state capitals or a giant playoff question. You take your choice.
I don't go
Whatever
state
you want.
capitals.
Okay. What are the only two states that have capitals that have their name, the name of the state in the capital?
So name of state is in the state capital?
Correct.
Or state capital is in name of state?
Now, the name of the state is in the name of the state capital. It's contained within
Like
the state capital.
Indianapolis kind of thing?
That's number one.
All right.
And you got one more.
Hey, do we have to go through the
Yeah, I think we do.
state capitals?
Go through all the capitals.
That's not fun. It's not Florida. It's not New York. It's not New Jersey. Not Maine.
Oklahoma.
Very
Oklahoma
good.
City.
Oklahoma City. Yeah.
Oklahoma City.
Yeah, we would have gotten there.
Good job.
All right. Good job. Nice.
How good is Tom Bauer?
Why?
He's the best.
Did he
Brought
text?
you coffee again?
Texted
Of course.
you? He didn't text me.
Well, because he knows you don't get one.
That doesn't matter. Up until
that does
up until,
matter.
up until right
You said
now.
no every time.
Right. But yeah, you know what? I'd love a cup of coffee today.
No, you're lying.
I would. Let me get a large iced coffee, 2 sugars and skim milk. Thank you, Tom.
But he's not buying it. He's just picking it up.
Okay. Well, now I'll never have that opportunity.
You also you don't know how to order it.
What do you mean?
Do you have a Starbucks app?
No.
Right.
That's why I needed to be asked.
Well, no. He's asking to pick it up. He's not asking to place the order.
You know what, Tom? Forget it. I'm good.
I already put you're good.
Well, I didn't put I'm good because I wasn't even asked.
He likes me better.
I
didn't
that's
want
obvious.
to say that to you, but he likes me better.
I think that's obvious. What percentage of the people that work here would you say prefer you to me?
85.
No, really? That high? Raymond, do you think it's 85% of the people here like him better than me?
Maybe 70.
70.
Maybe. Yeah.
I thought you were going to say 90.
RJ?
God.
55.
So you think it's right there?
RJ sucks.
I think Dave
It's
has
his birthday.
I don't care.
Dave has a lot of fans.
He's out to get me.
Brown sure likes me better than you.
Probably.
Mm-hmm. John likes me better than you.
Yep. That's it.
It might be.
It's fine. You got
I'd have
that's
to
two
think it
big
through.
ones, though.
Yeah, I love those
I mean,
guys.
those are two. That hurts my feelings.
Jake likes me better than you.
Montgomery?
Mhm.
Probably. Say nasty things about his nose.
He's so mean. You have a real mean streak in you.
Yeah, but if I like you, I say nasty things to you.
Right.
If I
The
don't
worse
like
you are to people,
Yes,
the more
the
you
more I
like
like you.
people. All right. Let's go to Ken in Mississippi. Good morning, Ken.
Hey, good morning, guys, and everyone at Suckland. How we doing?
We're doing great.
I hear you. Hey, Ricky, I got you that pen, so no sexual bookmarks, okay?
Oh, those pens are from you?
Yeah.
I'm using my pen right now.
Yeah.
I have my pen right now, right here.
And I have extra ink and we got extra ink cartridges.
Right.
Yeah. I got them before the teams were in the gutter, so I apologize for that. Anyway,
What'd you get them in 2005? Like
When'd you get
got them?
When'd you get this Jets pen?
This Giants pen is from 1987. Yes.
When we had hope.
All right.
Here's my question: what is the only bird capable of flying in complete silence?
Stealth bomber.
And,
I know.
And it's not a caw. It's not that.
Only bird that can fly in complete silence.
Is it it's not the hummingbird, is it, Ray?
No, it can't be.
It can't be.
That would be tricky, though.
Flying in complete silence?
Mm-hmm.
Flies in complete silence.
Can't even hear it.
I'll give you a hint. Nocturnal. Think of nighttime
Not
bird.
an owl, right? Owl can't fly in silence. Can it?
I mean, can you imagine the advantage, though, if you're thinking an owl who hunts at night and is silent flying? You don't stand a chance.
That would be terrifying.
Well, they are really efficient killers, right? So.
Yeah. All right. But we'll go with the owl then, I guess.
Hootie hoo.
Owl.
It is the
It's
the
the
owl.
owl.
Good job.
Do a hootie hoo for me.
What?
Give me a hootie hoo.
I know.
One.
Please, I need that drop.
What, if I do it?
Yeah, of course.
No.
It joins the zoo that we have
Come
here.
on.
No, I won't.
Give me an owl.
No.
Just one owl.
I don't know that I have an owl in me.
Yes, you do. If you did have an owl in you, we'd have some serious.
You know, for God's sakes. I still can't get over the fact that you think 85% of the people prefer you.
You saw John's text message.
John says, I'm in a lot of all-staff meetings. Rick is very well liked. It's amazing how you have people fooled. It really is.
There's nothing fake about it.
Okay.
I like people. I'm a people person. I like to get to know people, be around people, have conversations with people, do nice things for people.
Yeah.
I like the conduit.
But I have John.
I spend my whole life
I
around
have Brown
people.
Shirt. RJ, who do you like better, me or Rick?
I would never answer that
Why?
because
it's me.
I like you the same.
You should
That's
read my.
not true. We're not your children.
You should have
Come
read the
on.
birthday card he sent me. Very nice.
Really? I get some beautiful. No one.
No one.
And I mean this sincerely.
That's true.
Thank you note, birthday card, end of year note. No one writes a nicer note than RJ.
And he
Nobody.
He made a terrific pivot. He no longer gets me the gas cards that I have I can't find that gas station.
It's a ridiculous gift.
No, it's a nice gift. We drive into the city a lot. I got a Starbucks card.
Yeah, listen, we're amenable to change here.
Super functional.
Listen, there's power in the written word.
Who would know? You don't text message. You just did thumbs up.
Well, now.
He's changed his ways.
He's I can't even say it.
I
He's
pivoted.
a real bleep head.
I pivoted immediately.
I think
This is a nice
classy.
soundbite. I find that it could lead to some really profound conversation.
Well,
He's
what are you
mocking
looking
me.
for? So if he gives you the thumbs up, you crush him for that. He gives you a nice verbose answer, you crush him for that. What's the kid supposed to do?
But that's not. I mean,
Listen,
that's mocking.
I think it's a great soundbite. We'll probably get to it at some point, maybe even next. And I look forward to the conversation that follows.
Get that hint, by the way?
He's teasing ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
He's
what
telling
he
me
wants you to do.
He's telling me what we're going to do. Right.
Well, listen,
I'm like a robot.
I'm trying to make everyone happy. I know Rick wants to get to some of the sound. He found some
I love sound.
Cody Kessler sound. Found some good stuff.
Who's Cody Kessler?
Former quarterback.
USC?
That's right.
Oh.
Good job.
All right.
Does that count as one?
That wasn't
Does
even
count?
part of it.
He's on with Skip Bayless now.
Does that count for the 5-pack?
No. Go ahead.
See,
You got the 5-pack?
I do. See, some of the ones that you look at me and you say, "Whoa, how would I know that?" But then you pull Cody Kessler.
Because I didn't remember who he was, and then it kind of.
You knew where he went to college.
Yeah, I don't know how.
In immediate succession.
Right, he moved the owl and then pulled out Cody Kessler.
In immediate succession. Who's that? USC.
You like that, huh?
It's impressive.
Uh-huh.
All right, here we go. You guys can let me know if you don't like it. I like the theme we have for now.
Nastiness?
Well, yes. If we all started being really nice to each other one day, it would freak a lot of people out.
Well, I don't think you have to
I
worry.
sent you that thing. You the more you bust chops, the closer you are as a group.
Yeah, we're the closest group ever.
Of all time.
Yeah.
Jets and Giants opponents.
Oh, okay.
First one's easy. Justin Herbert.
Oregon.
Nice.
Quack, quack.
I think you'll know this. Darren Waller.
This isn't nice.
I think I've forgotten.
This is not nice.
I think you know, though.
I don't know that I know it. Darren Waller.
You got any Darren Waller music we could play, Raven?
Is that allowed?
Yeah, you can play it.
I don't think he's going to sue us.
Georgia Tech.
Yeah.
All right.
That was nice. I
One
knew
a
it was
day in the life being me. Everything that happens between you and your wife on TMZ.
That's not the one I remember.
No,
the other
I'm-
one.
I'm looking for
the sad one.
The other one is good.
Apparently, it's the same song.
Oh, that's all wrapped
Yeah.
up in one. Was that his biggest seller? Was that song?
Why are you mocking him?
What do
I
you mean?
assume, but you know,
I don't like him.
I don't think it's
can't imagine why. Does your son still have the jersey?
Yeah.
What a bad
It's a
decision
nice,
that was.
the worst. The worst.
Najee Harris. Unfortunately, we'll be missing the rest of the season.
Najee Harris. For some reason, it's not jumping into my brain today.
Big, gigantic powerhouse.
Alabama.
Yeah.
Oh, I knew that. Dummy.
Tyreek Hill. This is tough.
Didn't he go to it's somewhere in Oklahoma, like southeast Oklahoma State or something?
That's a lot of words.
And that's not right.
Probably too many.
Southeast Oklahoma.
You might be onto something with the directional.
Oklahoma State.
The directional thing, I think you're on
Southeast.
No.
Texas.
Northwest Oklahoma.
You're in the wrong state.
Oh.
One of the things you said was right, though.
Southeast.
No.
Northwest.
The latter.
Northeast.
No.
Oklahoma.
West Alabama.
Oh.
You guys couldn't get away from North.
That's a tough one.
In Oklahoma.
Yeah, very tough.
And finally, Trey Lance.
North Dakota State.
Good rebound.
There we go.
All right, pick by you guys.
Oh, there it is. That's a beauty.
It doesn't get talked about because they shipped him off for a fourth rounder and they got Purdy. It's up there for the worst picks of all time. Given what they gave up, it might be the worst.
But here's the thing.
It might be the
Your
worst.
team, but your team's 3-0. You've gone to 2 Super Bowls in the last 5 years.
Yes.
So when you make an awful pick like that, it can be massaged away by success with the team.
Massaged away, yes. However, and this has been brought up by many people, and they're not wrong, could you have used one of those picks? Does one of those picks make the difference in winning one of the Super Bowls?
Maybe.
So there you
But
go.
And the best part is you get the quarterback that you were going to draft in the first place anyway.
Mac Jones.
And Brock Purdy's back.
It's the genius of Kyle Shanahan right
Yep.
there.
Guy's a great coach.
Got the guy
though.
who wanted all along.
A 9-2 week.
A 9-2 week. That's
solid.
Yeah, no one's gonna.
I mean, after the last couple of days, I expected a little bit of a step back.
9-2 is
Yesterday you're
not
bad. Today you're tired.
No, but today I've been very good.
Yeah, but
I would like. You know what I'd like, RJ? I would like you to start this now in the 9 o'clock hour. Every segment, I'd like you to bring 4 different people in. We sit them down. Who do you like better? Thank you. We take the polling. We let
We're
them
not
go.
doing that.
Yes.
That could be disastrous.
Because I don't believe you're more well-liked than me.
because
I
you
don't
can't-
believe that to be true.
Because you're not going to get the honest answer when
Of
you're
course
sitting in front of the person.
Of course,
Because no one
we
wants
will.
to hurt anyone's feelings.
They have to give somebody as the answer.
That could be fun, actually.
No, it's not
You
going to
like
be fun.
this as an idea, right?
Well, they have, but it's under the guise of you know coming in. There's a caveat. You have to answer.
You have to answer.
You're going to stare them right in the face. You have to answer.
Ray, who do you like better? Not who have you known longer, like you've
I
known me
refuse-
so much longer,
I
but who do you
refuse
like
to answer
better?
that question on the grounds that it may incriminate me. So, no.
You can't plead the
Pass
fifth
him.
here.
No,
I absolutely
No,
can.
you can't.
have to
I
answer.
absolutely can.
We just said you have to answer the question.
And I just said no.
He does what he wants.
They all do.
I mean, he really just does whatever he wants.
They do whatever
we
they
have no
want.
control over anyone here.
None. Absolutely none. Stump Rothenberg was driven by Ramsey Mazda. It's the experience of driving a new Mazda and buying a new Mazda from Ramsey Mazda. Choose wisely. Choose Ramsey Mazda. So, true story. Sherry's lease is up end of the year. I'm like, I think you need to test drive a Mazda.
Oh, yeah.
I'd like to see you in a Mazda. So, we'll see.
What's the trunk space in that?
She wants a third row.
Oh.
I'm like, Alex is 15. You don't need a third row.
Maybe she wants
now.
to do some stuff in the third row.
You think she wants to,
Maybe.
to fool around in the
Why
third
not?
row? The third row picnic.
Would you say no?
Why would I ever say no? Who am I to
On
say
football
no?
Sunday, you say no?
Well, that's different.
So,
what kind of a psychotic would try to seduce you on a football Sunday?
Your wife.
She knows better.
But now,
Always.
it's ridiculous.
We said, let me make you feel better after the Giants lose. Like, you can't. You don't have that power.
I mean, that's an open invite.
Telling you, man.
You might be the only person.
I said, the Giants lost that playoff game to the Niners.
Yep.
RJ, you remember that game, right? Where there was the pass interference. It wasn't called. Last play of the game. I don't even think he's listening.
No.
The bad snap? Yes.
The bad snap.
Yeah, of course I'm listening. Trey Junkin.
Trey Junkin. Yes. So we're dating at that point. That was in just January of 03, I guess?
Yeah, 02 season.
Right. So January of 03.
Yeah.
We're not living together, dating. And she says, how about this? You come over. I'll make dinner. We'll, whatever happens.
This is still when it's hot and spicy.
You're right. Whatever happens, happens. And we need to be together.
Yeah,
tonight.
we should.
I said, are you out of your mind?
Wow.
I said, the last thing I want to do is be made to feel better. I want to wallow in misery. And she
Here's
goes,
the problem: is I can't even feel bad for her because she knew what she was signing up before you even. I mean,
why would anybody feel bad? She has a great life.
I think after a game like that, I'll defend you. I think that's the right approach.
Yeah. So I said, you know what? I don't want to see you.
Who do
I don't
I
want
work
to talk
with?
to you.
I don't understand who
I
I
don't
work
want
with.
anything to do with you. She went on a date with a doctor that night.
See, now
who was pursuing her.
Then you
And
gotta
she's
step
like,
in.
She said, I'm going to go on a date with this guy. I said, go. I don't care.
The thing that happened is she was hooked. It didn't matter who she
clearly,
went out on a date with.
So
Because
she goes on a
They
date
didn't
with
know
this,
that, though.
She goes on a date with this doctor.
he
No,
played
because
the game and he won though.
Well, no, but he doesn't even know he's playing the game.
I'm
though.
always playing the game.
He just like it. He is doing what Costanza tried to do. He does the opposite of what you should
But
do,
don't
and
you
it just
understand?
always works out.
That's why he feels so confident that he can make go bet the house on the Ravens the other night. That's why he feels so confident because it's worked out for him so well so many other times.
It's partly because he just doesn't care. Like if
There's
she
a
went out
part
with the
of him that
doctor,
doesn't.
She
and
did.
she ended up falling in love with the doctor.
Then we weren't meant to be.
Right.
But what happens? She goes out with the doctor, calls me later.
She never liked the doctor. I'm telling you. She
no,
never
I-
liked
but
the
I'm saying,
doctor.
what if she liked the
I can't
doctor?
even get a word in edgewise. My God. She goes, I miss you so much.
I know we've heard the story 27 times.
Then you know what?
This is it's the Chara story with and then this story.
Yeah, but the Chara story is like 87.
Could
It's like nothing compares to the Chara story.
Could you imagine, like, years down the road, Dave's just sitting at the end of a bar talking about the one that got away? Well, what happened?
Or you find out that Ben's the doctor's son.
What happened? Did you get
now
in a
this took
fight?
a turn.
No, tie streets. That's why.
That's why.
That was an awful game. That was an awful game.
It really it amazes me that it's actually worked out this well for you.
Why?
I mean, why?
Some people have it. I just have
I mean,
it.
Clearly, you have it.
I have it.
Whatever it is, you have it.
You know what it is.
I don't think that's the case,
Yeah,
but
I think
okay,
so.
I'll take your word for it.
Let's break.
Okay.
We'll come back. I've been told there's some thumbs up sound to play from Malik Neighbors last year. 1-800-919-3776. We're having a fun Wednesday. DNR 880 ESPN. Let's see what's happening on the roads. Here is the great Debbie Duhame.
Hi, Dave, Rick, Ray, and RJ. Hey, guys, you are all number 10s in my book from my vantage point. Looking good, guys. Let's see what's happening right now. Not looking good here on the east side. First and second half closed in the 40s for the UN General Assembly. Expect delays on the FDR Drive North into the 40s. That ramp of 42nd Street is blocked. Watch for some slowdowns on Bethpage State Parkway as you get out toward Bethpage Black. Again, that's all due to volume for the Ryder Cup, sponsored by ParkWiz. New Yorkers know the hacks. Here's one for parking. ParkWiz. Reserve ahead and pay up to 50% less than drive-up rates. With ParkWiz, you can book your parking in advance, skip the hassle of searching, and save every time you park. Smarter parking starts here. Download the ParkWiz app today. I'm Debbie Duhame, 880 ESPN, New York.
Health surprises can change your life in an instant. You've seen it happen to others, but it doesn't have to be your story. At Princeton Longevity Center, we customize actionable and proactive health plans to maximize your lifespan and take control of your health. Our Cancer Check program combines cutting-edge technology with top medical expertise to keep you ahead of potential risks. With advanced full-body imaging, genetic testing, and multi-cancer detection blood tests, we look for even the earliest signs of problems. Results are analyzed by expert physicians who craft a personalized plan to safeguard your future. You're not just a patient, you're a partner in your health journey, backed by a team committed to helping you live longer, healthier, and more vibrantly. Our programs have saved hundreds of lives and empowered countless others to take control of their health. Be proactive with your health for the ultimate peace of mind. Call 888-8000-PLC or visit PrincetonLongevityCenter.com.
At Garden City Mazda, discover more about what moves you.
Our fall kickoff savings start now. Don't miss out.
Our inventory of new and Mazda certified pre-owned vehicles is unmatched in New York.
Embrace every unexpected turn with the new 2025 Mazda lineup. Refined performance. Spacious interiors to fit your life. Elevate your driving experience.
Garden City Mazda. Exhilaration at every turn, exceptional in every way.
Hi, former New York Giant Leonard Marshall here. Please join me at the Alzheimer's Foundation of America Family Fun Day on September 27th. Bring your family to AFA's Barbara Rabinowitz Education and Resource Center in Amityville for a fun-filled day of intergenerational activities in celebration of Grandparents Appreciation Month. Learn more and register at AFA September 27th Family Fun Day by visiting www.afalongisland.org or calling 631-223-4000.
When it comes to restoring cars, Diego's got skills. And with Total Wireless in his corner, the whole world sees them. With the dual camera system on his new iPhone 13, he can take amazing car photos and post them on the fly with super fast 5G and even turn this hobby into a full-time gig. His claim to fame? Claiming iPhone 13 with 5G on us. Get iPhone 13 with 5G on us when you switch to the Total 5G or 5G Plus Unlimited 3-month plan. Total Wireless, in your corner. For limited time while supplies last. Valid in store. Device taxes and fees may apply. Requires port in and ID verification. Restrictions apply.
If you've been injured on a construction site, then you need a lawyer who knows New York's unique labor laws. At the Parisman Firm, they have decades of experience handling construction accident cases and a proven track record of delivering huge results. Their team has already recovered nearly $1 billion for hardworking New Yorkers. From scaffold accidents to slip and falls and equipment failures, they've got your back. Call the Parisman Firm now at 718-WORKERS. That's right, 718-WORKERS, because your case is their cause. Get the justice you deserve today.
What if a quarterback completed 4 out of his 5 passes? Or a point guard hit 4 out of 5 shots from behind the arc? Well, now, when you're hiring, you can play at that level. Because 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. ZipRecruiter's technology hustles to find skilled people for your job, and you can invite your top picks to apply. Try ZipRecruiter for free today at ZipRecruiter.com/USL. That's ZipRecruiter.com/USL.
New Beyond Raw Lit V2 pre-workout. GNC's #1 pre-workout. Now with harder hitting energy, an intense mind-body connection, and enhanced endurance support. This isn't just pre-workout, it's precision engineering for your body. Turbocharge your workout with new Beyond Raw Lit V2. Available now at GNC and GNC.com.
DNR with you, 880 ESPN. We're having a little coffee clutch here.
It's my favorite.
With Carlin and John during the commercial break. Carlin, you're always welcome, by the way.
We love having him.
I love Carlin.
Here's the best part about Carlin.
He wouldn't take a side,
But he's actually in studio. Like when he wants to come on the show, he comes right on the microphone.
I love it.
Hi.
I mean, because you feel like you're a great friend of the show, which you are, so you're always welcome.
You know, a great friend. That's up to you guys. I
I
try
think
to be
you are.
personable. I try to be, somewhat positive, even though I'm a negative
Yes,
jerk.
by nature.
I asked you the question off air. You hemmed and hawed.
I wouldn't say I hemmed and hawed.
Who do you like better, me or Rick?
I really am equally indifferent to the both of you.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
how
nice.
I would put
So
it.
that's great. That's really good.
No,
I was going to bring you a
listen,
beautiful
it's better
candle.
listen, you would know if I didn't like you.
Yeah.
Right.
Because I really don't make any bones about it.
And you probably don't. I see you as a guy that doesn't love a lot of people.
I think that's fair. It's not that I dislike people. I'm just, again, indifferent would be how I would be like, okay.
So,
just
like,
screw
do
you,
we
whatever.
ever get conversation in your home? You're with your wife. She's like, how was work? Like, well, the guy said this and it was funny. Or I was chatting with Rick
Pretend
and Dave.
you're Rick tonight.
Like, does she know who we are?
First, I'd have to explain who Rick is.
Okay.
Then she would say, please pretend you're Rick tonight. I think more alarming is, John, I'm sorry, I'm bringing this up. It seems as if Rick is becoming a bit of a thing physically in this company.
That's right.
That people seem to appreciate.
I don't know if that was meant to be.
What he is.
You know what's really fortunate for him is that he's an attractive guy.
Yeah, it's not in a harassment way, by the way. I do not want to be dragged into the eventual deposition that this will cause.
Write
but
this down.
This is the point.
Yeah. But I'm glad he has his physical appearance, because if he didn't, I don't know what he really does.
Yeah, there's not a lot of that.
Right. It's not a lot of depth.
You know the word that comes to mind? Vapid.
Yeah,
really.
I think that's very.
Yeah.
It's a good word too.
Yeah.
And I think it's very accurate a descriptor.
Yeah, I mean,
for
just
Rick.
hearing him this morning talk about blackout curtains and a 2.5-hour nap.
Oh,
it
he's
was so great.
really
My life.
he's really had amazing hurdles to climb in his
Oh,
life.
my
Yeah,
God.
no, it's tough.
How have you overcome all this adversity? I mean,
Because all the work that I put in to become an athlete in the first place wasn't good enough for you guys.
When he came into when Adam Shine left Loudmouths and Rick came in to do a couple shows, and I was hoping that Rick was going to do it, but SNY, not exactly paying attention.
Well, I said I wanted to do it with you.
Was
Yes,
it you
but it was-
that told the story how Rick had to be talked about? You can't act like this in a workplace.
No, I didn't.
I
say
told
that.
I told the
Oh,
story.
you
No.
told?
Yes.
That wasn't SNY like what?
Well, because I was in the bullpen and not realizing that it's like a place of work, and I was like, they're like,
No, I didn't say.
No,
that
the
wasn't
boss.
me.
The boss did.
No, but going to break at one point, Rick said, we were talking about him, and he just said, yeah, I really should have stayed in college. And I said, you were the #1 pick in the draft. He said, yeah, but I killed it in college.
Yeah,
I was meant to be in college.
Go back.
You were meant to be. You are freaking Van Wilder. That's what you
like
are.
J.R. Smith. Go back now.
I'd still be there.
Go back now.
Ryan Reynolds would play you in a movie.
Yeah,
He would.
probably.
And he'd have to work out to do it.
I told Cass, I
We
was
said
like,
that.
listen, I go back to school. She's like, well, you should do that. You should get your. I was like, but I'd have to stay at.
No,
on
I'd have
campus.
to live on campus. in a slightly off-campus
It's not going to happen. Yeah, exactly right. One of those brownstones on ComAv.
No.
What else you got? Something good?
I actually want you to stick around to start the show today because I want to talk about the Jackson Dart thing. I want to talk about your giant obsession, as we have now officially termed it.
Yes.
And I want to just see where you are on this whole thing.
Okay, so here's the rub here.
You have somewhere to be.
No, he has to be. No, this is a good plan.
What?
You do the show, meeting gets canceled, and then I can leave.
Well, because we have a post-show meeting on Wednesdays.
Is it a 10:01?
It typically
needs
is.
to be. Yeah.
It typically is. So
I think it
don't
could be
know.
rescheduled.
John, did you hear this? You're not even listening.
John,
So Carlin,
Why would he be listening?
Dave has to be on Carlin's show after our show, so the meeting can't happen. Really upset about it.
yeah.
No,
So he says after, but there's only a finite amount of time that we have
listen,
allotted.
I'll tell you what.
He'll be on the show, Carlin.
I know that basically you've lost a bet if you show up in studio. So we'll try to get you another time.
No,
It's
he'll
okay.
be on the show.
It's okay.
He'll be on the show.
Why such nastiness?
It's not nastiness. It's just it's very much a casual statement of fact.
Well,
That's
because
all.
he's got a good partner.
We're thrilled to see you.
I'm always happy to see you. It's you know what it is? Pleasant surprise.
There you
That's
go.
what
By
it
the
is.
way, just so were you listening to the show earlier?
Yeah.
Did you hear what I was talking about?
Not the whole thing.
Well, not the whole thing, right? You get stuff going. How, like, if you really take a step back, and Dave got pissed off about this last year, but then the more I thought about it, the more upset I got. How dysfunctional the Giants really are.
Yeah.
If you go back to, they had to have had a meeting last year before that Colts game.
I love the fact that he's just come onto this
No,
now.
but if like at the time, I don't think we need to win this game. We can't be winless at home. If you win that game, it sounds like the conversation was you're gonna have your jobs for next year because the way that they coached that game against the Eagles was they weren't trying to win.
Yeah.
They had the first overall pick.
Yeah.
They actually actively tried to trade up to get the first overall pick to, I think, draft Cam Ward.
Well, this is now, the second or third time that's happened.
Right, but
And,
why
and it
would-
happened with the Chase Young year.
Yeah, but
when they beat the
right, but
Commanders.
last year, like you
had the first
love
pick.
the quarterback.
Yeah.
You could have had the number one pick.
Yeah.
Why is there an edict, guys, to save your job? You better go beat the Colts at home.
I have no idea.
As if going 1-8 at home is some kind of great recognition.
I think John Mara has always had a thing about really being non-competitive, especially when it comes to November and December. And I think when that happens, it's particularly bothersome to him. And the idea of purposely losing in some spots is particularly bothersome. And it seems like it's until just after the fact, after it's happened, it's like, oh, crap, yeah, now we're kind of in no man's land.
Right, but if you're going to bring Dable back, wouldn't you want Dable back with Cam Ward as opposed to bringing Dable back now with Jackson Dart?
Well, here's the thing. If I had brought him back with Cam Ward, that means I have to, as he has said, and I heard you guys talk about earlier, we did everything we could to ruin Daniel Jones. Then you have to almost extend Dable. Because you can't do
But you
1
can't
year and
extend
then out
Dable
with the
now.
number one pick. No, you can't.
I'm talking about having done it before
no, I'm
this
saying
season.
if they had the number one pick and Cam Ward, you can't do that again.
But you're going to do it to Jackson Dart potentially?
Yeah,
What's the
but
difference?
I honestly, I hate to put it this way. There's not as much invested. They can blow off, even though they traded away a second-round pick to move up. They can blow off.
Yeah, he wasn't the first pick in the draft.
No,
right? He's
25th
26th.
or whatever he is.
Yeah.
I mean, you can blow that off if you need to, if there's actually a much better option, which, by the way,
I don't know that there is now either.
Yeah, there's not exactly
Hey,
looking like.
you see John Mateer's now out for the next month.
I did see that,
So,
yeah.
All right, listen, we love you.
I love you, too.
Well,
Thought I
it
could
doesn't
just
sound
say-
like when we started this segment, you didn't say that. You said you're indifferent on us.
No, I mean, there are sometimes. My wife says I love you a lot too. Do I think that she always means it?
You don't think she means it? But I mean it.
I know you do.
I mean it.
I do
You
too.
really,
And I'm going to see you at the Couchcast on Monday.
Yeah, you are.
I'm looking forward to
Fresh
it.
off a plane from
Who's
Vegas,
bringing
baby.
snacks? Oh yeah.
Everyone.
Calandras.
I'm gonna fall asleep
Calandras and
I'm gonna fall asleep at Rick's lap.
You better hope you don't fall asleep. You better hope you don't
what
fall
would
asleep.
you would draw on his head?
Oh,
Yeah.
absolutely.
There'd
At
be
the
some
bare
stuff done.
minimum, he would draw.
Yeah,
on
at
my
the
head.
very least.
That would be a best case scenario.
All right. You have your show coming up 10 o'clock. There's
Yep.
a chance that I join you, and there's a chance that I don't.
Yes, but you will be soon. But
Great.
I'm excited for two things. I'm excited for your giant obsession.
Yeah.
Which is awesome.
Thank
and
you.
secondly, I really want to have an in-depth conversation with you about the Jackson Dart.
If not today, tomorrow?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Absolutely.
So one of these 2 days. All right.
right.
Let's break. We'll come back. The sound we promised, Malik Neighbors, we'll get to it next. And a thumbs up about it. DNR with you, 880 ESPN.
Why watch alone when you can join the crowd? Ryder Cup Live is taking over New York's favorite bars and pubs with official watch parties all weekend long. From upscale lounges to classic Irish pubs, you'll catch every swing and putt in a club-level atmosphere surrounded by fellow fans. Cheer, toast, and rally behind your team at the hottest Ryder Cup watch spots across Manhattan. Ryder Cup Live, because the best games are watched together. To learn more, visit RyderCup.com.
1-877 Cards for Kids. KARS Cards for Kids. 1-877 Cards for Kids. Donate your card today.
1-877 Cars for Kids. KARS Cars for Kids. 1-877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Ready to get rid of that old car? Donate it to Cars for Kids. Call 1-877-CARS-FOR-KIDS to reach a friendly live agent. Donation's super easy, and your car can be picked up as soon as tomorrow. Call us now, 1-877-CARS-FOR-KIDS. That's Cars with a K to donate your car today.
1-877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Did you know you can donate real estate too? Go to carsforkids.org. That's carsforkids.org.
You matter, and so does your well-being. Call, text, or chat 988, New Jersey's Suicide and Crisis Lifeline, for free 24/7 support with mental health, suicide, or substance use concerns for you or someone you love. A message from the New Jersey Department of Human Services.
We are proud to serve our country, to serve our local communities, to wear the uniform, to be a soldier, to serve abroad when and where duty calls. We are ready to stand with our brothers and sisters to defend, to serve, to fight. We're always ready. We're always there. We are the New York Army National Guard.
Sponsored by the New York Army National Guard.
Empower. Tim collects bobbleheads. A lot of bobbleheads. Baseball bobbleheads, race car bobbleheads, little chihuahua bobbleheads. He's got an entire room strictly for bobbleheads. Does he need them? No. Is his wife mad about it? A little. But Tim works with Empower, and he got good at money, so he can be a little bad. Ooh, horse bobblehead. Classy, Tim. Empower. Invest well, live a little. Start today at empower.com.
Coach Saban here. On the field or on your walls, coverage matters. That's why I go with Behr Marquee Interior Paint and Primer from the Home Depot.
Exceptional hide, advanced stain blocking, and over 1,000 colors to choose from. Behr Marquee delivers one-coat coverage that stands up to real life. One-coat coverage, no overtime. Behr Marquee, only at the Home Depot. How doers get more done. Valid only when tinted to colors from the Behr Marquee Interior One-Coat Hide Collection.
The ESPN New York Couchcast is coming, and things are heating up.
We genuinely really get along with each other.
I don't even think Peter watches sports. You could make the argument that Rick doesn't get enough credit for being a low-key fraud.
Carlin's going to be at this Couchcast, too, so we got to make sure we have a lot of cannolis.
The ESPN New York Couchcast is Monday night, September 29th. See it all unfold on the ESPN New York YouTube channel. Brought to you by the All-American Ford Auto Group, Calandra's Bakery, and Jacob's Pickles.
All right, DNR with you. 880 ESPN. That's the question of the day at this moment. Where is Rick? Well, as I have a moment, I want to let you know about the Couchcast. Get ready for a new Monday Night Football experience with the ESPN New York Couchcast when the Jets take on the Dolphins for the Week 4 divisional matchup. I can't believe we're Week 4 already. Settle in on the couch and join the Altcast with all of your favorite ESPN New York personalities for instant reactions, unfiltered commentary, and behind-the-mic banter streamed live on our YouTube page from kickoff to the final whistle. It's the ESPN New York Couchcast, and it's presented by Calandra's Bakery, Jacob's Pickles. By the way, Carlin asking, is there going to be food? We have Calandra's and Jacob's Pickles is a shocking question.
I mean, like, as if he's not doing the reads every day.
Right. He knows Calandra's going to be here dropping off
been
delicacies.
to Calandras.
He knows Calandra's going to be here dropping off delicacies.
He's been there. They did a show from there.
And Jacob's Pickle's going to be dropping off like little pickle bites and chicken bites. and
chicken bites, not pickle bites.
Pickle bites.
Some biscuits.
Deliciousness.
You're going to love it.
And John Selman's going to drive an All-American Ford right into the studio.
I may actually have a new All-American Ford shortly.
Really?
Yep.
They did you know this? The number one Ford auto group with huge locations throughout New Jersey?
It's the best dealership in the world.
And if you're lucky, he'll bring you up to that like behind-the-scenes room where craziness happens.
They're not going up there.
No?
How awesome is that?
That is unbelievable.
If I had an office like that, I would maybe sleep there.
I think so.
He's like, you want to take a sauna? I was like,
a sauna?
I could.
Yeah. You want to see my weaponry?
That's his brother.
Oh.
The swords.
Yeah. Anyhow, the Couchcast, Monday, September 29th, starting 7 o'clock on the ESPN New York YouTube channel. And, of course, we are on YouTube, and you can watch us every day.
I've had so many nice cars just because I love cars. Everyone has their thing, right?
Right.
Love cars. Terrible investment. As I got older, I'm like, stupid, don't do it. Best investment I've made, automobile-wise, was the van I bought from them.
You bought it and sold it away?
No, I'm not saying like money-wise. I'm saying like no, like
just you've gotten so much out of it.
Yeah, I got it for sports because whenever your kids travel for sports,
oh my God,
you always have like the one family that has like the cool van with the TV in it.
Right.
I was always jealous of that. So I said the second I have kids and we're going on hockey tournaments,
so you did that.
I want to get something like that. And I bought it. Got the TV in it, the seats. My kids are like, this is the best thing ever.
They love it.
Oh, dude,
that's awesome.
Take a 6-hour trip.
And this is all from All-American Ford.
All-American Ford.
That's right. That's who it's from. All right. So Malik Neighbors. Now this is last November.
Yep.
November of 24. Said he's just tired of losing, not all on the quarterback. Let's bring this back now, about 10 months later. Okay, so here's the problem now. Ray doesn't have my sound up, and Ray's barely paying attention to me.
No, he's...
Yeah. Okay, Ray, now the sound is up?
Go ahead.
Okay, now let's reintroduce this. Malik Neighbors, November of 24, said he's tired of losing.
It ain't the quarterback. Same outcome when we had DJ at quarterback. I mean, take a look. Take a look. It ain't the quarterback. So
what do you think?
What is it? I don't know. I don't know what it is. Is it the play? Everybody know better than me. Is it the play call? I don't know. I know I'm tired of losing.
Well, he's tired of losing. They are 1-15 in their last 16 and 3-17 in their last 20.
What do you think he means when he says that, though?
Coach. That's what I thought when he said it in November
in the first
24,
place. Yeah.
and I feel the same way
I think
now.
we actually talked about it.
Yeah. Coach. Feels like he's calling out the head coach, which, by the way, for a rookie receiver, is some big you-know-whats.
Huge you-know-whats, but that was one of the reasons why they liked him in the first place, though. That was a question that they asked him.
If I am John Mara,
love that he doesn't like to lose.
If I'm John Mara and I hear my rookie receiver going after the head coach behind, like dressed up, I would have a major problem with that.
Yeah, but what are you going to do?
I don't know what you can do.
You saw with
you
Odell.
need him to be good.
Well, yeah, it happened. The same thing happened with Odell.
Well, you saw what they did with him. They traded him.
Well, but because of the dysfunction, Odell became Odell because of the dysfunction in the organization. Right? I got Tom Coughlin saying if I needed to win one more game so I could beg for my job. You know what he would have done if he had job security,
right?
Odell wouldn't have.
Tom. Think about where this organization has gone from. Tom Coughlin was 8-8 going to the playoffs, and he had to fight for his job. Tom Coughlin's winning like 7 games a year and had to fight for his job. If the Giants won 7 games this year, they'd have a parade down Broadway for them.
Absolutely,
you'd be thrilled.
They're a mess.
They're a dysfunctional mess.
Yep,
and everyone's to blame.
They've lost their way. When was the last? This is not intended to be a shot, but I guess it ends up being a shot.
It's not a shot. It's just the truth.
Give me the list of good decisions that John Mara's made.
As after his father passed away, not a ton.
Primary decision maker.
Not a ton. Eli was already in, so they built around Eli, and then they tried to build around Eli again when Eli was clearly done. They drafted Saquon too. They put Gettleman in charge. Not a lot.
No. I don't know if you can point to any.
You would just think at some point you're going to blindly hit, wouldn't you? Like Shermer and Gettleman and Dable and
Joe
Judge and McAdoo, right? You would just think that at some point.
Well, but you would, but I think you can't. You would have to individually break down each of those stints and some of the decisions that were made or not made during those stints. like in a truly functional organization with like how the dynamic should work. It's you got the owner. The owner hires somebody that he trusts that can be his football person, and then you rely on him to make the decisions, as opposed to getting your hands dirty sometimes when you don't need to or aren't qualified to. Like, it was pretty clear, you mentioned the Eli stuff, that he wanted to give it one more go with Eli.
Mm-hmm.
Was that the right decision?
No.
Probably not. So when I got Ben McAdoo coming in saying, hey, I want to draft Patrick Mahomes, and you laugh it off, well, could you, like, what would have happened if that, like, in a functional
franchise changing,
that happens?
Right.
Now we're not. Like, now we're talking about how functional they are.
Now you're the Chiefs.
And look at the success that we've had.
Right.
So, like, I mean, it throughout the course of the dysfunction, there are opportunities to make the right decision, and for whatever reason, they continue to make the wrong decision.
Every time they come to the fork in the road,
Yes.
they go the wrong way.
Yeah, and I live that life. I mean, as a Jets fan, I live that life.
Right. And now, if you're a Giants fan, you just feel like it's hopeless. And I can't
unless
tell you,
the quarterback hits, and then
but that's the only hope you have now.
But see, what Lewis said is the most important point, though, is there are teams that are run really well that have this long runway of success, or just like always successful because they know how to do it, they know what it looks like, they know how to.
It's the same teams all the time.
All the time, and there's that continuity and everything else. And then the other teams that are dysfunctional teams that figure it out for a minute because they catch lightning in a bottle.
The Bengals,
but always come back to being
because that's the stick
it's in their DNA.
Yes,
and they just can't help it.
Like the Cardinals, kinda, right?
Well, I mean, look what's going on in Houston right now. I think they got the right coach. They made some good decisions, but now for whatever reason, I mean, C.J. Stroud
has regressed.
Yeah, I mean, right now they're 0-3. Their offense looks awful. I mean, offensive line still looks bad. You got rid of Laramie Tunsil. It's like, well, what exactly are we doing now?
Yeah, they've regressed. But the Chiefs are always good. And the Bills are now in the Ravens or the Eagles are always good.
Yep.
The Packers have been good for 35 years.
Mm-hmm. Steelers always good.
Always good. Like,
that's the
Steelers are so good and so at worst mediocre that the fan base will get rid of the coach.
Right, but that would be, for me, the most annoying thing or frustrating thing about being a Giants fan. Like, it's one thing if you just didn't know.
Right.
Right? The Rooney family and the Mara family are
they're actually like commingled. Yeah.
you can't learn from what the Steelers are doing.
But I don't think Giants look at things and say we need to learn from the Steelers. They should know on their own. They've been doing this for a long time.
Well, they don't though.
Well, it's a problem. Like the thing is he's so well respected.
I get it.
Like as an icon of the NFL, the Mara families. I mean, the name is on the football.
Listen, I understand that, and I mean that's like I think that's why the Giants aren't considered the Jets. Like they do get the.
Well, they also do have some success.
Well, because they are the Giants. But right now, what does that mean?
Right now, being the Giants is a pox.
Right.
It's not good.
And you got on television now we're watching, and we had Lewis on. So Lewis thinks, in his opinion, Jackson Dart is the best option. Right? Should have played in week 1. If there was a competition, he would have won the competition. Then there's I saw Jeff Saturday is this is strictly out of desperation because Brian Dable wants to save his job. So you got it's all over the place as opposed to
who the hell knows what's going to be right.
It should be when it's the right thing. Most people are going to agree it's the right thing. Like when Patrick Mahomes was ready to play, you saw it. We held him out. Good team. Boom, he plays.
It's time. But here's the difference. What were they? Forget about Patrick Mahomes. They were
a good team.
And they were a playoff team.
Right.
So it's a lot easier to kind of hold off or go with the Giants. What choice do they have but to go with this kid now?
They have no choice. But again, I mean, it also shows their ineptitude because they bring in 2 quarterbacks that don't even give you the luxury of protecting a young kid for more than 3 weeks. You know what I mean? Like you brought the same offense back.
Yeah.
With
the same offensive line.
With the same offensive line, and you just changed the quarterback and thought that was going to be enough to go through with your plan. Like even Kimberly Martin was like, they knew he was going to be a guy and the guy, but not this soon.
Right.
So it's clearly ahead of where they wanted it to be.
They're desperate.
And now they're throwing him in against the Chargers. And oh, by the way, John Harbaugh against rookie quarterbacks as the Chargers coach is 4-0. Now, the wins doesn't matter. We're not worried about a win or a loss here. It's how it looks.
Jim, right? You say John?
Excuse me, Jim.
Yeah.
We don't care about if it's a win or a loss. We'd like a win as long as it looks good. Okay.
You tell me the Giants scored 20 points and he looks good?
Oh, dude, you're doing backflips.
I would be so excited on Monday.
Do you believe it's going to look that good?
No, probably not. Probably not.
Especially when I got Malik Neighbors telling you, it doesn't matter the quarterback.
Yeah, the quarterback, man. Come on, of course.
Well, no, but I mean, that's it.
He might as well just have said the head coach is killing us right now.
Here's my better question to you. Do you think that Malik Neighbors thinks that he didn't get the football in the game against the Kansas City Chiefs because Russell Wilson stinks after he just went off crazy in week 2,
right,
or because the coach stinks?
I think he probably would blame more of the coach.
Of course he would.
Yeah.
How come this coach can scheme up to to not to make sure I don't get the ball, but my coach can't scheme it up
Since
so I can get the ball.
Giants were 7-2 in 2022, what has Brian Dable done? They were good in that Vikings game in the playoffs. But it's been
bad
plus years.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't listen. I can't tell you. I told you I thought they should have moved on.
Yeah, well,
it
feels like that's
time.
the consensus, but you can't do anything about it now.
Like the only time you would keep him is because people are clamoring to keep. No one was clamoring to keep him last year.
No one's desperate to bring him in. Like if he lost his job, you think he's getting another head coaching job?
No,
There's no chance.
He's going offensive coordinator.
There's no chance. Let's break. Come back. Really good night in local baseball and more NFL. 1-800-919-3776. And on the other side, Rick, we got the human bump on the way as well. It's DNR with you, 880 ESPN.
Listen up, friends. It's summer, and you should be out there trying to enjoy yourself. But neck pain, back pain, sciatica, or nerve pain is holding you back. It's time to handle it. I'm telling you, you need to call Dr. Jay Shaw at Sandwell Pain. Dr. Shaw is a double-board certified, Ivy League trained. This man is the real deal. No surgery, no scars, no downtime, just results. You can book a same-day or next-day appointment. He's got 3 convenient locations in Woodbridge, Livingston, and Inglewood, so there's no excuses. You want to get back to your active lifestyle? Dr. Shaw got you covered. Joint pain, migraine, sciatica, nerve pain, gone. No cuts, no medication, no long recovery, just precise image-guided procedures that can get you back to doing what you love. So, here's what you got to do. Get your phone, get online, SandwellPain.com. Book that appointment. You've waited long enough. Don't let pain steal your summer. Don't let pain steal your fun. Call Dr. Jay Shaw today. Go to SandwellPain.com. Relief is closer than you think.
Shop great new offers at Bay Ridge Mazda. Lease the 2025 Mazda CX-5S for as low as $239 per month or finance for 2.9% APR for 36 months. They will take any trade-in and accept all lease returns, even if you didn't lease with them. Plus, enjoy Bay Ridge Plus benefits like ding and dent coverage, key replacement, windshield protection, and roadside assistance, all included. Visit them in Brooklyn or online at BayRidgeMazda.com. Bay Ridge Mazda, where confidence comes standard. See dealer for details.
880 ESPN, WHSQ, and WCBS-FM HD2, New York. A Good Karma Brands radio station. From the regular season to the Super Bowl, ESPN New York is your destination for football. We've got crazy fans.
If the Giants somehow beat the Cowboys, I'm going to take a dump on your head.
You can feel good because you're a damn football team.
Expert analysis.
Marcus Spears joins us now. ESPN NFL analyst Damian Woody.
Mel Kiper Jr.
The Hall of Famer Steve Young.
He's kind of our resident general manager, Louis Riddick.
We got Mike Tannenbaum right now.
And all your fantasy and wagering needs. This is ESPN New York. We are football.
At City Harvest, we believe no New Yorker has to go hungry. With your help, we're on the road 365 days a year, rescuing over 77 million pounds of nutritious food and delivering it free to millions of New Yorkers, transforming surplus food into sustenance, sustainability, and smiles, rallying thousands of New Yorkers to power a network of nourishment across our city. One day, one meal, and one New Yorker at a time. That's how we feed good. Donate at cityharvest.org.
Well, to hit a home run, everything's got to line up perfectly, just like when you find the person you want to marry. When it's time to propose, well, do what I did. Visit the engagement experts at London Jewelers. From their beautiful 2 by London collection to custom designs for any budget, they make finding the perfect ring easy. Visit London Jewelers at any of their 6 locations and tell them I sent you for the Michael K. treatment. London Jewelers, getting it just right.
A Progressive Home and Auto Bundle can protect you round the clock, but we can't protect you from those painful moments in sports.
Holding. Defense.
The ref totally blew that call.
Oh, I'm sure he'll make the right call next time.
It's too late. It cost us the game.
Well, it's just one game.
That loss eliminated us from the playoffs.
Oh, the playoffs are on so late. Now you'll be well rested.
Okay, I need you to stop talking now.
Well, at least your home and auto are protected with a bundle from Progressive. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and other insurers. Not available in all states or situations.
From kickoff to cash out, ESPN Bet has the tools you need to score more on game days. Bet smarter with stats at your fingertips. Get personalized parlays built just for you. And with your fantasy team synced right in the app, you can back your squad. Right now, new customers get $100 in bonus bets when you bet $10. Sign up with promo code USL to get started. Must be 21 plus. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Terms and conditions apply. See app for details. Offer not available in New York.
This is DiPietro and Rothenberg.
The Giants will start Jackson Dart Sunday.
What ace in the hole do you have to throw into the middle of the table? All right, here we go. This is it.
This is the only move.
Right, but you didn't want to have to throw the ace down week 4.
I agree, but you are.
We saw what this young man does for this football team during the preseason, how the players respond when he's in there.
As a Giants fan, what more do you have?
This is DiPietro and Rothenberg on 880 ESPN and the ESPN New York app.
All right, the big 9 o'clock hour, DNR with you, 880 ESPN, as we roll along here. Bart and Carlin, of course, coming your way at 10 o'clock, and then it's the Michael K. Show at 1 o'clock, and then it's Don, Hahn, and Rosenberg coming your way at 3 o'clock. So I told Rick this before the show today. We sat here, and my eggs were too hot to eat. Too hot, whatever. And listen, shut up. All right, and I said to you, I was this close, and I swear this is true, this close to turning it off last night. 6-1, I'm exhausted. They're not going to win. Peterson's awful. Soto is like a butcher in right field. McNeil is throwing the ball all over the place. Like try to turn that double play. It might have been the worst throw I've ever seen. Then he makes a really nice play and misses Alonso. Like, it's a disaster. And then Swanson making that error felt like it kind of, I don't know, took the pressure off, opened things up, tie the game, take the lead, tied again, Alvarez home run. I don't know if this is going to be remember that Tuesday night in Chicago, but last night made me feel like last season, late stages.
It feels like it should be. I mean, it feels like this should be the game that you would point to and say, okay, this is when they finally figured it out. But you also saw plenty of examples of why we're in this position in the first place. Right? I mean, as bad as David Peterson has been, and he's been bad, right? He went from being our most reliable starter to now we're having questions whether or not we want him to pitch on Sunday if it's a game we need to win. He's been that bad. I mean, last 5 starts, his ERA is 12.5. But in that moment, right, knowing that I'm sure he's feeling the pressure of not being very good, having to try to figure this thing out, that Juan Soto misplaying that fly ball
was brutal.
Completely derailed his entire start.
Fair, but you got out of the inning allowing 2. You can't let it ruin now the second inning.
I know you say you can't. But when
you can.
Well, I know, but when you've been as bad as he's been, like, again, this is me not trying to make an excuse for him. This is me recognizing that I've been in a similar situation where I have had, like, you're struggling, can't really figure it out, got to get out of this thing. The last thing you want to do is have a slow start or let up an early goal. Because, again, I know 1 can't lead to 2 and 2 can't lead to 3, but just, like, your confidence is so shaken to begin with that once something like this happens, it's like, I can't. Nothing's going right. I can't figure it out.
I get it, but you got back in. Like, next batter makes out. You got back into the dugout. It was awful. I'm not defending what happened. I mean, the Soto play was butcher out there. I mean, you're in a position where you're desperate. You need someone to step up and make a play and kind of carry this team. And, it's not an isolated incident. I mean, David Peterson has been
bad,
unpitchable for the last couple of months.
Mm-hmm. Well, and again, not an excuse. Like, maybe some of the reason, because he was that good for us at the beginning of the year.
Right.
Like, he's probably worn out, too. I mean, that's the thing with the David Stearns plan. It's like, you got a bunch of guys. Like, you're a team that's trying to win.
They've overused him this season.
Right, but you're trying to win a World Series. This isn't like, hey, we're just like, you're transitioning Clay Holmes from a relief pitcher to a starting pitcher. In your mind, you didn't think, hey, we're in this for the long haul. It's 162, plus we're going to need this guy for a long playoff run. Like, is there a chance he gets worn out? Yeah, probably.
Right. He's reaching career high in innings, and he's been amazing, and he's an all-star. Now, in the second half of the season, you think it's coincidental?
No, I don't at all.
The problem is, do you know what we would do it too? Game 11, Mets are up 5-3 in the 6th inning, and he's at 72 pitches, and he's rolling along, and they take him out, and the bullpen implodes. We would crush them.
No, I understand that. But that has to play into your decision-making as to, like, what you go into a season with. Like, if there's no expectations for your team, that's fine. If you're a team that is supposed to compete for a World Series, you were in the championship series last year. Now you're trying to get to the World Series. You just spent almost $800 million on Juan Soto. We all know what the expectations are. I need to build a staff that can get me through the regular season and the postseason.
Correct.
And he didn't do it.
No, he did not. But that's on David Stearns.
Right. So, like, I mean, that's...
Look at this rotation now.
I know, and it's not defending David Peterson. Like, he's got to be better. But part of him not being good, it's not like we haven't seen him be great. He's been great this season.
Been great.
Up until a point.
Yeah.
And when you start, like, connecting the dots, well, why isn't he very good? Do you all of a sudden just forget how to pitch?
He's pitching too much, and he's never been here before.
Right. He's worn out.
But you can't keep throwing him out there.
No, now you can't. But now you're relying on three guys that just got called up.
It's if a small market team was doing this, you'd be like, I don't know, this is a great idea. For the Mets, who are spending this much money, to have really no starters that they started the year with in the rotation it's like something you've never
counting
seen
on.
before.
I mean, you're piggybacking two of them. Like, you didn't even know what version of Manaea, like what percentage he's at with the bone chips in his elbow.
So Holmes, Manaea, Canning's out, Peterson's unpitchable, Montas is a disaster, right? I mean, it's
a mess.
It's brutal.
And then the trickle-down effect that has on your bullpen.
Right.
Well, how come our bullpen, like, how come you think it's coincidence that when your starting pitching starts to go, now your bullpen sucks too? Well, I don't know, because your rotation, even when it was good, wasn't giving you more than 5.
Well, you don't go from 21 games over to 5 games over without a whole host
I know,
of
but
reasons.
they go hand in hand, right? If my starting pitching stinks, which I'm going to get into my bullpen
early,
sooner, which now is going to wear down my bullpen, so now my bullpen stinks. So now a combination of both of them
and then
stink.
there's now games that I have to punt. Like they brought Ryan Stanek into a hugely important spot last night. I don't ever feel comfortable when Ryan Stanek is on the mound. Now, maybe you do, and he certainly has been better, and Helsley's been better, but how many guys do you trust out of the bullpen?
Not a lot.
Not a lot.
It's not a great combination. On top of that, you're not good defensively, which means you make mistakes, which give teams extra outs, which means your pitchers have to throw more pitches. It's just like it's not a good mix.
It's not a good mix. That being said, it was a hell of a win
Hell
last
of a
night.
win. Hell of a win.
Hell of a win.
Big home run from Nimmo. You mentioned the Swanson error, which was a big turning point. And then
fielded that, but it was such a weird way.
It was
such a good defensive shortstop.
Yeah, I mean, kind of a weird hop. But, I mean, someone like that, you would expect to make that play. That's going to be a double play with Alvarez running.
Yeah.
And then for Alvarez, that's who I felt the best about.
I was so happy for him last night.
It was just like this. I mean, it's one bad thing after another with this poor guy. Like, the thought of going down to the minors, like, stink, right? They send me down.
Fixes it.
Yeah, fixes it.
Right.
Does all the right things, comes up, looks great, boom, hurt again.
And then gets hurt on his rehab from being hurt.
It just doesn't end.
Here's Mendoza on the big, massive home run from Alvarez.
Big hit right there. Obviously, we're talking about that one in the 8th, but man, like overall, that named 3-run homer just to tie the game, but just the at-bats. Once you get down 6-1, but the guys battle back. 2 big swings right there by Nim and obviously the one from Alvi. Needed that one.
You see, last night was the first time all season long the Mets have come back from 5 runs down.
Yeah, well, we still don't have a win when we're trailing after 8. So
what are they?
0-67.
That's unbelievable.
Yeah. Any surprise though that Lindor has a good night and they win?
Nope. He's kind of
he's the catalyst
that
man.
makes this thing go. And that home run from Nimmo was I mean, Nimmo and
Well,
Alvarez.
he needed it though too.
Yeah, well, he's not been good.
Well, especially after that bases loaded strikeout. Yeah.
God, I can't believe they lost 2 of those games to Washington.
They needed to sweep that series. If they don't, like, that's the one you say, like, if they don't make the playoffs.
Yeah, but here's the thing: how many of those? The Guardians series was awful, and the Marlins series was awful.
Well, at least it turns out the Guardians are a good team.
But still, to get
red hot
and losing to the Braves.
No, I know,
it's
but
just,
I mean, you got 9 games left. 9 games. You win the first game of the series. You can't lose the next 2.
No,
you can't.
No.
Come on.
And they remember they fell behind big on Friday too, and had to come back. And Washington's so bad.
They're not good.
They don't want to be out there.
No. They're ready for vacation.
They didn't want to be out there. And you know, you're so excited about Rodgers. You bring him in. He's going to be such a good addition out of the bullpen. He is not.
Yeah.
And he gave up the lead last night.
Mm-hmm.
He stopped nibbling on the outside corner.
David Stearns did not have.
David Stearns has not done well.
No.
He's not.
It's not been a good
I'll
year
be
for
honest
him.
with you. And people say, well, Soto, he's not responsible for
No.
Soto.
Or Alonso.
Right.
That's the owner. There's no way that David Stearns pays Juan Soto. First of all, he's not going to give him 15 years.
No.
There's no GM that's going to give someone 15 years. Like, my 15-year deal was the owner. GM wasn't going to give me 15 years.
Well, it's not a smart move from a GM.
Well, it's a smart move if the amount of years limits how much money you have to spend per year. That's
He's
the only
making
reason.
$765 million.
It doesn't make any. They made no sense with that one.
Well,
That was you get both.
What they wanted to steal him from the Yankees. The
Right.
owner said, "I'm going to take him from the Yankees." Yes.
The only reason I got a 15-year deal was to keep my average annual down for the salary cap. It was just like we're trying to get around that.
Right.
This was just, hey, we need to steal you. What else do you want?
Could they do that now in hockey?
You
Sign
can't
a deal that you
No.
No, that's not
That's
allowed
out.
anymore.
Yeah. The most was it's still Raymond. What's the deal now with the new CBA? How many years is it? Is it 6?
It's not 10.
Well, no, it wasn't 10 before.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
No, I think it's. Didn't they just offer the guy in Minnesota that was he offered an 8-year deal?
Well, no, but the new CBA is going to have a different. I think it's the team that you are on has the ability to give you an extra year.
Oh, so you could go 7.
Like
then?
so, Johnny. Like when Johnny was making the decision, we could offer him. The reason why we didn't want to trade him is because by keeping him, we could offer him the extra year. We were hoping that would be
the sweetener that would keep
to stay.
Yeah, yeah.
But the new CBA, actually, the new CBA, I think they actually took it down another year. I think the max. I want to say like the max you can offer someone is. I want to say, is it 6?
I think it's 6, and then if you re-sign
with your own team, it can be 7. Yeah.
So they did. They took it from 8. They took it from 8 and 7 to 7 and 6.
And it looks like the contract, like per year, cannot exceed 20% of the salary cap. So there is a limit.
Right. So not any one player on a hockey team cannot make more than 20%
They don't want to.
of
Just having unlimited years it would circumvent the cap.
Right.
Which is what we did.
Are they getting rid of this playoff thing that Tampa Bay always does?
They did. The LTIR,
It's done?
It's done, yeah.
Yeah, good. And then the Yankees last night. I mean, you thought they were going to lose. They were dented their last out. Wild pitch. And they...
Volpe got it started.
Volpe got it started.
Volpe's going to be the starting shortstop.
You feel confident with that? Do you think McMahon
I just think that
is the everyday starting third baseman in the postseason, though?
I mean, defensively?
Well, no, I know he's good defensively. I'm wondering if
I think it depends on the matchup probably and who's pitching for you, right? Like if Max Fried's on the mound.
Because his defense is so good.
It's awesome. I mean, you saw it last night. If Max Fried's on the mound, I want my best defense out there.
Yeah.
I don't care if he doesn't hit Garrett Crochet. Give me the defense.
The Ben Rice piece is interesting, too, because clearly offensively he's a huge addition.
Well, so that is an interesting one because against the tough lefty, I mean, you want to have Goldschmidt playing first base. He's the better defensive first baseman, but now what do you do behind the plate? You sacrifice a little defense to get Ben Rice's bat.
Wherever he plays, you're sacrificing a little defense.
Well, but do I want to sacrifice offense? Go the other side of it. Do I want to sacrifice offense for defense in 2 spots as opposed to 1 spot? Am I going Wells and McMahon, or am I going McMahon and Rice?
Right.
I would say they probably go Rice. You probably want his bat in the lineup.
You would think so.
Yeah.
You would think so. But do you catch him?
I think you would. Well, against
Things
the lefty,
today can seem
against the lefty, I think you would probably have to catch him because you're going to have Goldschmidt against lefties is why you would want him in the lineup.
Yes. Yeah.
So I would do that.
You have to have Goldschmidt in the lineup against lefties because he mashes the lefties.
And then Caballero off the bench is just.
Volpe doesn't. You like the
Volpe
speed.
doesn't do what he does off the bench.
No.
And plus the versatility. Volpe's not playing the outfield. Caballero can play anywhere. Well, that would make the most sense.
Stuck him in right field and he let the ball go under his glove. And all
it was game 1.
Yeah, right. But it's a fair point. So here we are with the Yankees. Now all this awful season, fans are calling and screaming.
Stink,
and
Cashman
stink,
fire
fire.
Boone.
Where's Simon from New Haven of the world now?
Like, what's he going to say now?
Right. Now they're a game behind. Now it's unlikely they're going to win this division. Just because you have to not only catch them, which you haven't done yet, you have to leapfrog them and have a better record with 5 games to go. So, I mean, if the Yankees go 4-1, Toronto has to go 2-3. Not that they couldn't, but that's what would have to happen. But it's important, and you could see. And we had a caller. We didn't get to it earlier, but the slug I saw said, embarrassing the way the Yankees celebrated last night.
They got Crochet tonight.
Right.
So there's a real chance the Yankees pull even tonight.
And Boston needs to win.
Right.
Like, these are vitally important games for Boston. So there was a slug earlier today that said, embarrassing the way the Yankees, I don't know if it's a Yankees fan or a non-Yankees fan, embarrassing the way they celebrated. They went through the whole season, and they made it to the postseason.
Okay, let's also focus on, like, what they're doing here. Right? Like, they still want to win the division. They still want to have the best record in the American League. I would imagine, and I would hope. Now, I don't know how the Yankees players are playing guilty, like by celebrating. They're going to just, outside of popping bottles, they're going to go and get themselves all banged up to celebrate. I would think it was probably just like hey, spray some bottles, and then let's get back to work.
Why is it such a bad thing?
Because that's not for people the goal of the season.
Well, okay, the goal of the season is to win the World Series.
Yes.
So until you win the World Series, you can't enjoy the journey.
It's unique to their sport. Like when we win the first round of the playoffs in the NHL, we don't pop bottles.
But they do in baseball.
Qualify for the playoffs.
But
we
they do in baseball.
I know, but that's just
so why
the sport.
should the Yankees be held to a different standard than every other team in baseball?
It's probably just. It's just that person is a Yankees fan. If he was name the team, and they were popping bottles, it would just be I don't believe in it. I think you celebrate when you win what you're trying to win.
Okay.
I just think that baseball.
I don't have a massive problem with
I don't
it.
either because it's such a dude. It's 162 games.
It's a
every
long
single day.
season.
Like
It's a
you gotta,
grind of a season.
There is so much failure in that sport that if you don't celebrate the wins and the success, why do it? You know what I'm saying? Like
Of course I know what you're
I say
saying.
this to my kids. I'm like, if you guys can't handle failure, go find something else to do.
Well, and I have this
is the
conversation
worst
with Ben
sport.
all the time, and it drives me crazy. He'll hit a home run.
Yep.
I'm like, that's awesome. So proud of you. Really awesome. He's like, no, that's what I should do. I'm like,
I know, right?
You can't have that. That's what I should do because there's going to be plenty of times where
Right,
you
but
don't do that.
For him, that motivates him. It doesn't negatively affect him. If you allow it to, like, there are plenty of people that are the opposite of that. Like, that just, they kill it. Like, they think they can have that mindset, but it affects them in a real negative way. Where now their confidence is gone, they start beating
But I
themselves
think you
up.
need to celebrate the
Well,
victories
I think
along
it depends
the way.
on who you are. I think for Tiger Woods, he was the same way as Ben is. It's what I'm supposed to do, and it's what drives him, what motivates him. Now, I think when you're, like, when you take a step back, and once you're done, Tiger Woods would recognize and would probably admit to you, like, I probably should have enjoyed that more because it can get taken away that fast. Like, you just think, like, in that moment, you think it's never going to stop. It's going to last forever.
Well, it doesn't.
I don't need to celebrate this because I'm going to do it next week,
Well,
and then the next
okay.
week, and
Good
then all of
luck.
a sudden it's gone, and you're like, you know what? It's like your first. It's like, I'm sure, Dan Marino. You
right.
know?
When,
This is
when, I,
easy.
when I get back to the
Yeah,
Super
when I get
Bowl,
back.
then we'll. But you never know.
You never know.
You never know when
But
the
in that
next
moment,
is
you don't
or
know.
when it's over.
Yeah,
you
but
never
see-
know when it's going to end.
But you don't take the time to recognize that because you get so caught up in what you're doing.
But I think in life in general, you need to celebrate the wins. Not only as
Yeah, but
athletes.
I know, but I told you this. I mean, until I was done and that was it. Like, I didn't really. I did myself a disservice because I never took a step back and was like, oh, how lucky am I? Like, how awesome is this? All these things that we get to do, all these places I get to travel.
Right.
It's like I'm not enjoying any of it. I was in Italy for the Olympics. I didn't enjoy that.
But you have to.
I didn't though.
But now that you realize you didn't, don't you? And you're older.
Yes.
Don't you now?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay. So at least you learn from a
but
mistake.
but I also missed those opportunities to really let it sink
But
in
you
and
can't go
enjoy
back.
it. I know.
My point is, I try to point out to him as it's happening, like you need to enjoy this.
But it's
man.
hard.
I guess.
I'm sure people said the same thing to me, and I'm like, nope.
Yeah, I don't want to hear it.
I don't want to hear it.
You know what I do love to hear, and the people.
The
love to hear it.
bump.
the human bump. I can't help it. It's very exciting.
RJ, get in here so we can snort you up.
Yeah, RJ, you ready?
I don't love the nickname.
No.
Well, you're going to embrace
Well,
it.
okay.
I don't love you. Give me the thumbs up.
What? All right.
But I gotta just
So by
take
the
it.
way, 875. We'll see where we wind up. What nickname would you like?
I'll let you know.
A little turd.
That's not nice.
No, I don't like that. And it's his birthday.
He's still mad.
Yes.
By the way,
But it's a common text.
950.
It's laziness.
It's a common text procedure.
No, it's lazy. And then you mocked me.
No.
I
It
think.
wasn't-
I did mock you.
I think
Yeah.
you're very sensitive.
Well, he mocked me.
I think. Well, yeah, he did.
He
mock
could have
you.
just said, "Hey, listen, I understand your feelings. I'm sorry."
If he
Instead,
said,
mocked me.
if you wrote, "I understand your feelings and I'll try to be better," you would think that was mocking.
No,
you.
I'm like, this is a good friend.
No.
That's a
RJ,
great friend.
You know what? Next time, put feelings in there, and we'll see how it goes.
Nope. You want to see? This is mocking you. That's what I'm doing right now.
Oh God.
Are you sending me a mocking
He's writing
text
another
message?
one.
Thumbs up.
You're a bad guy. He's a bad guy.
Unsettling.
You know what? He's feeling good now because he spent all his money on Josh Allen in the Guillotine League.
All of it.
My team is set. I don't need any more money.
We
So
are.
you think your team is great?
Oh, I don't think.
See?
Oh, I know.
So you're going to win the Guillotine League,
I didn't say that.
but that's what you feel.
We have positioned ourselves.
Who's your partner?
Frank.
Frank's good.
Frank's the man.
Yeah. Frank the Tank.
Me and Frank have positioned ourselves for a run.
That's great.
I mean, you see,
I'm
what,
happy for you guys.
you see what John did?
Thumbs up.
Well, John got Derrick Henry.
Yeah, he spent $100 less on Henry than I did Josh Allen.
How much did you spend on Josh Allen? $600.
$600.
$700.
Yep.
It's a good
The
move.
Bills don't pay him $700.
That's okay.
That's a lot of money.
That's
RJ.
a good move.
Don't care.
Who was your quarterback?
Kyler Murray.
Yeah, you can't have him. See, I have Jordan Love. I think Jordan, I wouldn't have gone in on Josh Allen. I didn't.
Good
But
for
I was
you.
in touch with Joe Betts yesterday.
I was too with Jordan.
Yeah.
We tried. We just thought that it was going to go for some outrageous price that we didn't.
You didn't even do it.
It was
No, we
outrageous.
tried, but it was. We're not going to give.
Did we
$700
get
bucks.
anybody, RJ?
You didn't.
I did.
Rick got Brees Hall.
Oh, that's nice.
There was some real the team that got bounced. I mean, I guess this
Very
is how it
talented
goes.
team,
yeah,
huh?
Went sideways fast.
You ready for the stuff you missed?
I am.
All right, let's go.
Now,
See ya!
touchdown! Rebound score! The you missed.
Oh, alrighty. So your Mets picked a good time for their biggest rally of the year to move ahead of Cincinnati. So, Dave, you mentioned they hadn't come back from 5 or more runs all year. They
All
actually,
season long, yeah.
They actually haven't done it since May of 23.
That's amazing. How many? I don't have it in front of me.
80. 80 straight games when trailing by 5.
Well done, RJ. You knew that question was coming. Well done.
That's not the question I was going to ask.
Why couldn't you go with it?
Yes, great answer to the question I had.
It was a nice moment.
The question I was going to ask, and I don't expect you guys to have it. I'm just throwing it out there.
What's his social security number, his birthday?
How many 5-run leads do you think they've blown in the amount of time since they've come back from down 5?
You're correct in that. I have no idea.
Okay, but I think that's an interesting question. I'm sure it's many.
Nice.
What? I forget.
RJ, if you could forecast 5 years from now, how many leads do you think the Mets will?
Let's call Lewis ready.
You can't leave.
Well, Lewis,
I apologize for that question.
Put your heads up. I don't think it's a bad question
It's
at
a
all.
terrible question.
No.
How is he going to forecast 5 years? He doesn't know what's going to happen with the team.
Because he's a bright
We're
guy.
playing Lewis's
He knows
sound.
what he's capable of doing.
It was fun.
That's great. Let's fast forward 5 years. Jackson Dart is what in this league, in your mind?
I was out for a little while and some other stuff,
That's
so
me.
I'm just trying to get used to it. And then,
I haven't gotten to that yet.
They just gave your sound back.
What?
They just gave you your sound back. Don't do that.
I'm not going to be bullied anymore.
That's right.
I'm going to stand up for myself.
We'll fight fire with fire. Now
Oh yeah? You want to do that?
I'm banking on you not knowing how to change
They're
the
just going to
pitch.
shut your board off.
Yeah, good. Look. Oh, they shut it down. Oh, there's no reason I'm here.
Like, come on. What did you think was going to happen?
I didn't know. Listen, I tried to play sound before. It wasn't up when I needed it to be up.
In all seriousness, kudos to your bullpen because that was going sideways real fast. They give up 2 runs, only 1 earned in 7 2/3.
Brazoban was good last night. He kind of saved their bacon, keep him in the game.
Yeah, McNeil made a beautiful throw to Alonso.
Unfortunate news, Tyler McGill hasn't pitched in a while. He needs Tommy John, so that pretty much wipes out all of next year. Yankees, you mentioned, second AL team behind the Jays to clinch a playoff spot. They walk it off against the White Sox, who were not very good late at all. Jose Caballero had the walk-off hit to send the Yanks back to October baseball. Blue Jays, that lead diminishing down to 1. Tarek Skubal, this was scary yesterday. So he was on the mound. He threw up and in at David Fry of the Guardians, who squared the bunt. Ball ricochets, foul right off his face.
In the face.
99 miles an hour.
That was awful.
Yeah, he leaves the game. You could tell Skubal was shaken up after, and he was not good after, at least not to his normal standards. As a result, Detroit loses. They've been caught by the Guardians.
So that's the secret. You play the Tigers in the playoffs. If they make it, Skubal start. You have to sacrifice one guy.
Some guy just takes one right to the face.
Nine hitter right to the
right to the face,
right to the dome.
Mm-hmm.
Robo-Wumps.
Who's this guy they just signed? Jen Jameson.
She would not be great on the field.
What do you mean?
You think she'd be good?
For that job?
Maybe.
The ball of the face?
Oh. we were thinking it. We all had that. You didn't need to do that.
Robo-Wumps.
Yeah.
They've been approved. You'll see a challenge system next year in Major League
ABS,
Baseball.
right?
Yep,
Yeah.
ABS. Here it comes. Jets will be without Quincy Williams. He goes on IR. Not season ending, but he hurt his shoulder, so he's gone at least the next month.
Our linebacker's going to be solid.
Well,
they were good with him.
Well, he got replaced by McCrary Ball, who also went on IR yesterday with a hamstring injury.
The Giants started a guy
Can we
at linebacker.
Can we borrow Abdul Carter to play linebacker for us?
Sure. The Giants started a guy at linebacker. I when they were going through the lineup, I was like, I don't know who that is. do you remember that? I was like, it was like Swayze or something. I was like,
Patrick?
No.
He's
not with
no
us
longer
anymore.
with us. No.
I was like, who is this person?
Thanks, guys. Thank you for that, Ray.
He had a tough bout with cancer, by the way. It's not funny. I don't find it remotely funny.
It's turned dark.
What's wrong with you?
It's not funny.
Just pissing off all the late 80s, early 90s icons. Stevie Wonder.
Swayze Bozeman.
Yeah, him.
Sure.
Who is Swayze Bozeman?
Your linebacker.
I didn't know he existed.
I'm Shohei Ohtani.
He's a first year player out of Southern Miss.
Mm-hmm.
6'1".
Put that in your head.
I got it.
I packed.
The Golden Eagles. Yep. You're going
Why?
straight to hell.
That's all I got.
You're done?
That was it?
No. That's all I got on Swayze.
Oh.
Jets also get corner Jarvis Brownlee Jr., so he previously started for the Titans.
What's his name?
Jarvis Brownlee Jr.
Brunley?
Brownlee.
Okay. Yeah.
So he started all last year as a rookie, then the first 2 games this year. He got hurt. He's hurt right now. He's not going to play right away. You also get a 2026 7th rounder.
But he won't play.
Well, but the thought is, though, that, I mean,
I know.
We also traded for Najee Harris.
Brownlee's going to play. You gave up a 2026 6th rounder. Mike
Could
Evans.
we get a wide receiver, maybe?
Maybe. You can't have Mike Evans. He's hurt. He's going to miss 3 to 4 weeks with a hamstring injury. And Commanders receiver Terry McLaurin, he is seeking a second opinion on his quad injury. Everyone hear that? Texans released veteran safety C.J. Gardner-Johnson.
I was surprised by that. And he's going to go to the Eagles.
Oh, go right back, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Why wouldn't he? And Brian Callahan.
I'd take him in a second.
Brian Callahan, head coach of those Titans we talked about, he has already given up play calling duties after 3 losses.
Does that shock you after the sound you played on Monday?
3 losses in, and he's giving up play calling
Did you hear him? Oh, so they had their timeout, and then you had your timeout.
Right.
You still couldn't make a decision.
Right. Well, we were trying to figure
There's a bunch of different conversations.
He handled-
we were trying to figure that out.
He handled that well.
Time out there. I mean, don't you know what you're doing?
That is, I got to tell you, I don't think the reporter is wrong. No. But that is quite a thing to say.
Don't call time out there. I mean, don't you know what you're doing? Shouldn't you have your personnel on the field?
Boy, Nashville media bringing heat.
Real heat.
That is heat there. Oklahoma State got too hot for Mike Gundy. He's out. Previously, you remember when he was 40? Well,
Yeah,
he's
he's a
58.
man.
He's 58 now.
Oh,
And
so
now
now
he's-
he's really a man.
Now he's gone.
I'm a man. I'm 40.
Had been the second longest tenured coach in college football. Do you know who the first is? Power 5 school.
Power 5 school.
Not a powerhouse, but they send a lot of guys to the pros. Big Ten.
Not James Franklin, is it?
No.
No, Ferentz.
Yeah, Kirk Ferentz.
Oh,
Yeah. Nice job.
Been there a long time.
He never leaves.
Yeah, he's been there 21 years.
And
Good
they're
job.
the
Dynamic
same
offense.
Pathetic offense. Always, I mean, it is unbelievable.
Wasn't his son the offensive coordinator? Wasn't that a thing?
I mean, and then they put up like 38 on Rutgers.
Yeah.
Which game was it last? Was it a couple of years ago? Where it was like Iowa.
Oh, the
over-under
over-under was like
it was
22 or
yeah,
something?
21 and a half or
Yeah.
something.
Oh. It's like they've said all teams do now in college football is score points, and they've somehow like set it back to the 1920s.
Oklahoma quarterback Dave, you mentioned this earlier. John Mateer, he's going to undergo right hand surgery. He's gonna
I think
miss some
Army
time.
only runs the football, and they still score more points
Yeah.
than
Right,
Iowa.
and Navy too. There's no threat of throwing it, but they could score.
We haven't talked about this. Josh Hart. So he re-aggravated that right finger injury.
You want me to play the sound?
Would you like to?
I don't have it on my screen. It was taken away.
Yeah, I don't have sound either.
Yeah.
Well,
It says empty page.
That's a problem. I can give you this sound if you want to play this one sound. This piece of sound from Josh Hart.
Tell me when I should
You
go
wanna
with
press it?
Yeah, here we go.
All right.
Josh Hart on the procedure on his
treated
finger.
you like a baby.
I was out for a little while and some other stuff, so I'm just trying to get used to it and then, get through the season with it. Don't want to go into too much detail, but yeah, obviously, got a procedure on it, and then kind of re-aggravated it, somewhat recently, so probably just rock out with a splint this season and try to fix it again next summer.
I don't know if I love that.
Yeah, I don't like that at
You're going
all.
to play all season with a splint?
He's going to rock out with it.
That's not great.
But why would it need more fixing?
Because he
He's
re-injured
another
it.
surgery.
But didn't he just have surgery?
No, yes,
He
he re-injured
re-aggravated
it.
that
Yes.
injury
Oh,
already.
God. What happens when you have surgery and then you hurt it again?
Jason Tatum not
repart.
he's not ruling out a return from the Achilles, which seems aggressive. And Liberty, they need a coach. Cindy Brondello out. Year after winning a title, first round exit. So long.
I think the players were
They
very
fired
behind
her?
too. Yeah.
Yeah, gone.
Just won a championship.
Yep.
Goodbye.
And that's
Tough in
it.
this town.
That's stuff you missed.
this really
Tough in this
is
town.
not an easy town to play in. That's it, RJ?
That's it.
Heartfelt happy birthday to you.
Thank you.
All right.
What a nice guy.
Yeah, absolutely. Because I remember, unlike
You did remember.
some people over
I was the one that brought it up.
here. Yeah. But you had it and then you forgot.
No, I was trying to play.
Once I got on Facebook, I was going to see it and I was going to just erupt with happy birthday
I
wishes.
don't understand why you need to
I don't need you erupting.
Why do you play the role of Rick?
I mean, it's a word. It's a buzzword.
Erupt is a word, yeah. Like moist.
You could have picked any word.
All right, let's break. We'll come back. We'll get to your calls. Get to
Explode.
the Giants, Jackson Dart, the Mets, big win, Yankees, big win as well. DNR with you, 880 ESPN. All right, let's see what's happening on the roads. Here is the great Debbie Duhame.
DNR, good morning. Hi, Ray, and happy birthday to the bumper, Jay Santillo. Have a great day, RJ. Guys, let's see what's happening. It's a gridlock alert day. Avoid the east side for the UN General Assembly. Bethpage State Parkway slowing down northbound, getting up toward Bethpage Black for the Ryder Cup festivities. Keep in mind the inbound George Washington Bridge 10, Lincoln 5, Holland 10. Sponsored by Park Whiz. New Yorkers know the hacks. Here's one for parking. Park Whiz. Reserve ahead and pay up to 50% less than drive-up rates. With Park Whiz, you can book your parking in advance. Skip the hassle of searching and save every time you park. Smarter parking starts here. Download the Park Whiz app today. I'm Debbie Duhame on 880 ESPN New York.
Things today can seem kind of unpredictable. Who knows what's around the corner, right? Well, at Total Wireless, we want to give you something to be sure about. With us, you save 50% off Metro and Cricket when you switch with one line. Guaranteed. And you get to keep the phone and number you love. Visit our Total Wireless store today. 50% savings for unlimited plans versus comparable Total Wireless unlimited phone plans based on standard plan rates. Some customers may only receive the guaranteed savings after contacting us and validating the current plan rate. Excludes promotional, discounted, and bring your phone rates. For total 5G unlimited plan or higher, auto pay required. Applied on next renewal date. Additional terms apply.
If you've been injured in an accident that wasn't your fault, then you need a lawyer who knows New York's unique personal injury and workers' compensation laws. At the Parisman Firm, they have decades of experience handling all types of accident cases and a proven track record of delivering huge results. Their team has already recovered nearly $1 billion for injured New Yorkers. From construction to car accidents and slips and falls, they've got you covered. Call the Parisman Firm now at 718-WORKERS, where your case is their cause. Get the justice you deserve today.
FanDuel is getting you ready for kickoff with an offer you won't want to miss. New customers can bet just $5 and get $300 in bonus bets if you win. That's right. Pick a bet $5, and if it wins, you'll unlock $300 in bonus bets to use all across the app. You can build parlays, bet player props, ride the live lines, whatever your style, FanDuel has you covered. New customers can bet just $5 and get $300 in bonus bets if you win. That's right. Pick a bet $5, and if it wins, you'll unlock $300 in bonus bets to use all across the app. Visit FanDuel.com/Peter to download the FanDuel app today and get started. 21 and over in Fisley, Present, New York. First online, real money wager only. $5 first deposit required. Bonus issued as non-withdrawable bonus bets, which expire 7 days after receipt. Restrictions apply. See terms at sportsbook.fanduel.com. For help with a gambling problem, call 877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY 467-369.
Why do you go to Princeton Longevity Center?
We go to Princeton Longevity Center because my husband's cardiologist told him having this exam saved his life.
Because somehow 20 turned into 40, and now I need to take my health more seriously. The Princeton Longevity Center designed a program to keep me healthy and active, so 50 and 60 will be no sweat.
Because even though my cholesterol is high, it turned out my arteries are clear. That's a big relief.
Whether you want to make the most of your future years or just want peace of mind, you need the Princeton Longevity Center. Their comprehensive preventive exam combines the latest technology with caring experts to create your personal plan for staying well.
Because I shouldn't have to wait an hour for a 10-minute physical. I go to Princeton Longevity Center because I get everything done in one day and take my results home with me.
Find out why you need Princeton Longevity. Call 888-8000-PLC or go to PrincetonLongevityCenter.com. Call 888-8000-PLC. That's 888-8000-PLC.
From kickoff to cash out, ESPN Bet has the tools you need to score more on game days. Bet smarter with stats at your fingertips. Get personalized parlays built just for you. And with your fantasy team synced right in the app, you can back your squad. Right now, new customers get $100 in bonus bets when you bet $10. Sign up with promo code USL to get started. Must be 21 plus. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Terms and conditions apply. See app for details. Offer not available in New York.
My name is Georgios Tsetis. I'm the co-founder of Nutrafol. My hair started thinning in my early 20s. I tried everything and nothing was really working. So we created Nutrafol. Our hair growth supplements undergo clinical trials and have helped millions of men and women get visibly thicker and stronger hair in just 3 to 6 months.
Get growing at Nutrafol.com. That's Nutrafol.com. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
All right, DNR with you, 880 ESPN. I guess RJ has trusted me again. All my sound is now back.
I don't know if I use the word trust yet.
What do you mean?
I think this is the first step to trusting you.
I think he trusts me.
We'll see how you use it.
I'm going to use it for good.
Because if you don't use it the right way, you're going to lose it.
I'm going to use it only for good.
Thank you, Bump.
Yeah.
I'm going to keep hammering that thing home.
The Bump?
Give me my verbal thumbs up.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't like that? I don't like the thumbs up.
Yeah. Could you trade? Like, I'll take away the thumbs up on the group chat if you take away calling me the Bump.
Oh, I'm very aware of it now. No more thumbs up.
No more thumbs up?
Thoughtful.
Yeah, see?
But now you're going to mock.
That's all he does now.
Now you're going to mock.
No, I'm going to give you my honest long, drawn-out opinion.
Oh, can you get me off of this group chat?
It's
please?
not on the group chat. He texted me that.
You,
that.
You guys have a direct?
Yeah, when I get
great.
sound, I send it to him directly.
Be as verbose as you'd like. Put it all down there.
You know he's going to be.
No, listen, I didn't know he was looking for back and forth. He's a busy guy. I don't know how much time he has to get into dialogue.
Right, and reading a text of 2 lines takes up a lot of time.
I don't know how much he wants to go back and forth. He said sometimes he's looking for a little dialogue. So I'm happy to now give that.
I create a monster now,
I feel like I might have.
Yeah.
Yep.
Let's go to Mike in the
thoughts.
truck. It's your birthday. What do you want to say?
I have a lot of thoughts. I'm ready to unleash them.
Yeah? Just keep them on the chain directly with Rick, and please don't.
I have a feeling they're probably
direct.
sports analogies.
I'm sure. What, you got any plans tonight for the birthday?
No, not too much.
You should go to the Yankees game tonight.
That's
Would you? Okay, because I'm a gentleman.
The man doesn't sleep. He's not going to go to the Yankees game tonight.
It's a 7:00 game. He'll be home by 10:30.
Yeah, Wednesday outings are tough.
Yeah.
Would you like me to buy you tickets to go to the Yankees game tonight?
No.
No?
But thank you.
Sure.
I
would do that so we could go to the game.
Yeah, it's a nice gesture. It's just like a Wednesday field trip is a little.
It's the White Sox.
So?
Tickets are probably not super expensive.
Then forget it. Then don't go.
He called you cheap.
Oh, no, I didn't.
I'm not going to buy you World Series tickets. I'd buy you tickets for the game.
Now
today.
we're talking.
Yeah,
but I would not do that.
That would have been useful last year, yeah.
Yeah. Only guy that spends all that money to watch them lose the World Series.
Tell him right now, if the Yankees make the World Series, you'll buy him tickets. That's his birthday present.
No, I wouldn't feel comfortable.
Why?
No,
the birthday present.
That could be like $2,500.
So what?
I'm not doing
Be
that.
cheap with him.
It's not about being cheap. That's a lot of
It
money.
wasn't for him. We have no show.
I think he's phenomenal.
No,
I'd like to do something for him, but I don't want to. I don't want to give him $2,500.
Why?
That's a lot because I wouldn't spend that kind of money on tickets for myself.
Oh, yes, you would. The Mets went?
Yes, to the World Series.
Yeah.
To watch them lose Game 5? No.
No, I'm saying right now, if I could offer you $2,500, Mets are in the World Series.
No.
You're not
You'd
going.
absolutely do it.
Nope.
So full of crap. You're a season ticket holder now.
So what? I mean, my tickets for the World Series.
And you wonder why RJ likes me.
$500.
You wonder why RJ likes me better.
Oh, well, you'll get offered straight from the team. So
Right.
yes, so that's realistic.
Right. I would never spend $2,500 on tickets.
I didn't spend $2,500.
The only thing I would spend on would be the Super Bowl. That's it.
Yeah. Well, yeah, you have the in. This is probably why you got the tickets in the first place, for this moment. You've been waiting for the playoffs.
A moment like this.
Yeah.
Some people wait a lifetime.
For a
All right.
moment like
Sorry
this.
to distract you. Off to your calls.
I was going to go to Mike, but now you seem to want to co-host the show.
No, I'm done.
Mike in the truck. Good morning, Michael. How are you?
Good morning, guys. How are you?
Great.
I just want to make a point. I know you guys.
You see what he does, Mike?
I mean, sometimes he can be not a very nice person. I listen enough to hear that.
More than sometimes.
I know you guys have talked about this a lot, about the dysfunction of the Giants. And this all falls on the feet of the Mara family. I know they're very well respected, but since the post-Super Bowl era, for 2/3 of that time, the Giants have been a complete dumpster fire, aside from the time that George Young and Ernie Accorsi ran the team. Anytime the Mariners have run the team, it's been a nightmare. I mean, you talk all the time, Dave, about how long of a stretch the Giants didn't make the Super Bowl up until the early 80s. And I just think that sometimes, owners have to step back and realize that they're the problem. It's not everyone. I mean, yes, it is the people they hire, but they're the ones making the decision.
Right.
They would just take a step back.
But he's trying. But Mike, he takes a step back, and now what do you do? Who do you want to make the decision of who's next up in line to run the Giants?
He needs to not make decisions like, oh, we need to do it one more year for Eli. Or, you know what, we're going to hamstring you with Daniel Jones. And, I'm not saying there was a mandate to bring back Daniel Jones or that we have to do right by him. But if you're hamstringing coaches right off the bat, then you're the one that's the problem. Because you're limiting your client pool, and you're limiting the best talent that you may be able to acquire via either a manager, a GM or a coach.
I don't think you're wrong, but they were going to be done with Daniel Jones. The only reason they kept Daniel Jones is because they made the playoffs and they won a playoff game.
Yeah, well, I mean, but that's why you brought them in here, though, was to do that.
Right. So, but there's a lot of, what an awful decision. I don't know that you had another choice to make with him. How could you not? A guy that goes out there and wins a playoff game, plays at that level in a playoff game, and be done with him?
I guess the question I would ask you, though, is to a man, if you ask Shane and Dable, because you're also talking about Joe Shane, who was in Buffalo when they made the playoffs with Tyrod Taylor and said to themselves, as good as this is not going to be good enough. We need to draft a quarterback. So, like, he's seen it happen. Like, he was in that spot.
Yeah.
So, like, to a man, even though they had success, did him and Brian Dable think that it was sustainable? Like, this is the very best we could get out of Daniel Jones. We just got smashed by Philly.
Right.
Like, this isn't good enough.
And remember, went 9-7-1 and got pretty good fortune to win some of those games.
Right, but so, like, that's what I'd be most interested to know. Or was that just like an owner going, I brought you to fix them, you fixed them, you made the playoffs, won a game?
We'll never know.
I would probably lean more towards that, though.
Maybe, but we'll never know. But the Eli thing, he's right. I said at the time. How in the world could you think that bringing in Eli was done. How could you think that? And I love Eli, but bringing in a running back is going to change the entire fortune of the team?
No. I mean, I can't imagine that was going to happen, but they tried it. What are you going to do?
And it set you back.
Right, but again, like if that's the mandate, what are you supposed to do?
If that's the mandate, then
you know what I mean. Like that's why I got the job. Just like if that's why
you can do.
If that's why Brian Dable got the job. Hey, you work with Josh Allen, with Tua in Alabama. Let's fix Daniel Jones.
Yep.
And then you do, and you win a playoff game. But you think the owner's gonna be like, yeah, you should get rid of him now.
I did speak to somebody this week, and really high level in the NFL circles. I said, is the Giants an attractive job anymore? Absolutely.
Yeah.
I said, really?
They all say it.
Why?
It's the Giants.
It's still the Giants.
Still the Giants.
Yeah. So I guess that's good.
I got to tell you, the more and more we go through these coaching cycles and the carousel here with both of these teams, the more I recognize, like, in this market, in this city, you have to get the coach that has experience as a head coach. Like back when we could have made the decision to take you should have taken Mike McCarthy.
Yeah, you had him.
You know what I mean? Like, forget what Peyton Manning says. Like, get the guy that's had success, knowing that there's going to be, lots of adversity. Guy knows how to handle adversity. At least he has success to buy him some time with the media at the very least. Because it happens fast here, dude. If you don't have have the resume,
even when the expectations are not there, if you don't meet the slim expectations, you're going to get crushed here.
I mean, I already quit on Aaron Glenn 2 weeks into the season. He was done.
Right. The Giants are 0-3. Nobody is shocked they're 0-3. They're 0-3, and mass hysteria is breaking out now. So even when you don't think, could you imagine if the thought was the Giants or Jets were going to be good?
Well, and
they were 0-3.
Right, but this is a guy who won you a playoff game and was coach of the year, and halfway through year 2, you're ready to fire him.
Right. Yeah, it changes quickly. Let's break, come back, get you set for your day in sports. 1-800-919-3776. DNR with you right here on 880 ESPN.
1-877 Cards for Kids. KARS Cards for Kids. 1-877 Cards for Kids. Donate your card today.
1-877 Cars for Kids. KARS Cars for Kids. 1-877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Ready to get rid of that old car? Donate it to Cars for Kids. Call 1-877-CARS-FOR-KIDS to reach a friendly live agent. Donation's super easy, and your car can be picked up as soon as tomorrow. Call us now, 1-877-CARS-FOR-KIDS. That's Cars with a K to donate your car today.
1-877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Did you know you can donate real estate too? Go to carsforkids.org. That's carsforkids.org.
Hey Yankees fans, hit your next adventure out of the park and onto the water with City Cruises New York. Sail your way to epic skyline views, delicious dining, and premium drinks. Upgrade your game day with a dining cruise, a cocktail sail, or a night with your favorite entertainers aboard City Cruises Live. Whether you're celebrating a win or just the weekend, City Cruises is a shipload of fun. Proud partner of the New York Yankees. Book today at citycruises.com/New York.
This is an ad by BetterHelp. We all turn to some funny places for support, but not everyone is a therapist. Not everyone is the one. Find your right match with BetterHelp. BetterHelp does the initial matching work for you so you can focus on your therapy goals. A short questionnaire helps identify your needs and preferences, and their 10-plus years of experience and industry-leading match fulfillment rate means they typically get it right the first time. If you aren't happy with your match, switch to a different therapist at any time from their tailored recs. You can join a session with a therapist at the click of a button, helping you fit therapy into your busy life. Plus, switch therapists at any time. As the largest online therapy provider in the world, BetterHelp can provide access to mental health professionals with a diverse variety of expertise. Find the one with BetterHelp. Our listeners get 10% off their first month at betterhelp.com/timeout. That's betterhelp.com/timeout.
From kickoff to cash out, ESPN Bet has the tools you need to score more on game days. Bet smarter with stats at your fingertips. Get personalized parlays built just for you. And with your fantasy team synced right in the app, you can back your squad. Right now, new customers get $100 in bonus bets when you bet $10. Sign up with promo code USL to get started. Must be 21 plus. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Terms and conditions apply. See app for details. Offer not available in New York.
Paying extra for tire care is BS. You know, bad service. So at Midas, we're rolling out our BS-free tire guarantee, included with paid installation and tax on every purchase. You'll pay nothing for flat replacements, nada for flat repairs, and zilch for tire rotations every 5,000 miles. That's $0 for all that. So with this limited lifetime tire guarantee, you'll pay a whole lot of nothing compared to what the other guys charge for tire care. That's the BS-free tire guarantee, only at Midas.
The ESPN New York Couchcast is coming.
I just didn't feel like physically getting off the couch.
Don't miss this live stream event with your favorite ESPN New York personalities, including Dave Rothenberg.
Is football season here yet?
Rick DiPietro, Chris Carlin, Michael Kay.
Oh, football.
And Don Hahn Rosenberg.
They're playing football!
It all happens September 29th when the Jets face the Dolphins on Monday Night Football. Watch the guys' instant reactions and hear their unfiltered commentary all game long.
You're bad at football.
See it all unfold on the ESPN New York YouTube channel.
I'm just trying to have the best possible show.
When does that start?
The ESPN New York Couchcast is brought to you by the All-American Ford Auto Group, Calandra's Bakery, and Jacob's Pickles.
All right, DNR with you, 880 ESPN. That's another one. Joe Stella definitively likes me more than he likes you.
He pretends to like you.
You do realize that we're on YouTube now, right? When you just did that?
That's fine.
Okay.
It's a good place to hang it.
I guess that's a great
I've
idea.
I've hung different things from there.
Okay. Game time brought to you by Tullamore Dew Irish Whiskey. When it's game time.
You couldn't even see it. Why'd you even bring it up?
That's
Look.
when it's Tully time, because I don't know. The Yankees host the White Sox 7:05 tonight. Mets visit the Cubs at 8:05 tonight. And that's game time. Brought to you by Tullamore Dew, the original triple distilled, triple blended, triple cask matured Irish whiskey. Be sure to grab a Tullamore Dew or try the new Tullamore Dew Honey during today's action. Glasses up to enjoying Tullamore Dew responsibly. Week 4 of the NFL starts tomorrow night. I might get involved. Might.
You're not going to get involved.
You don't know that?
No, you can't handle Thursday.
Yeah, it is a lot for me, but I might. I just might.
This is not going to be one of those, hey, take all the money out of your bank.
No. Mm-mm.
You don't
Those
feel that
are
good.
saved for very special occasions.
For people that actually did it and now are destitute.
That's an unfortunate byproduct of that.
By the
decision,
way,
yes.
Oh, Rick, why are you so nasty to people?
Yeah.
Changed a young man's life.
Who?
Yeah.
Tell me.
Oh, you're so mean to Jefferson. Have you seen Jefferson?
What, when he has new sneakers?
Mom bought him new shoes.
Yeah. Here's the thing.
I got the guy a whole new outfit.
Because you said what you said?
Yes.
Yeah, because you bullied him, and now he feels
I
like
didn't bully him.
if he doesn't have
No.
new shoes, he'll be the ridiculed
False.
throughout the office.
False.
Yes.
Mom heard it, was like, you know what? Rick was right. Those aren't you. And they smell bad. You're out. Let's get you new ones.
They smelled bad?
That's what he said. Whole beautiful outfit. Look at him. He looks like a real pro now.
Okay.
Nice slacks, tucked in shirt.
That's great. I'm thrilled. So you think your nastiness is buoying him to be better?
I think that he is now taking that next step.
It's not.
Yeah.
It's not.
I verbally swanned him.
Let's go to Edgar in Bloomingdale. He's been on hold for a very long time. Hi, Edgar.
Hey, how you doing, boys?
No speakerphone, Edgar.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, boy.
Can you pick up the phone?
This is going well.
Okay, I'm off the speaker.
There we go. Thank you.
There we go, Edgar.
Let's pretend like we've done this before.
Well, I mean, you're a frequent caller to the show.
Yeah, we've done
I
it
would think
before.
we'd be better.
Waiting. Hey, listen.
Yeah.
Let's go Yankees. We're on a hot streak. Let's get that division. Why not? I know there's probably not enough games left, but I got a feeling.
I mean, maybe they've cut it down from
What do you
6
guys
to
think?
Yeah, I mean, they've cut it down from 6 to 1. They're right there. I still think if you said you got to put money on it, I'd still believe Toronto just because the tiebreaker. I mean, you have to be 2 games better than Toronto.
That's right.
That's a lot to ask for with 5 games to play.
It is, but you have games against teams that you should beat.
Right.
You just got to go do it.
Right. I mean, if you're the Yankees and you go 5-0, yeah, you could get that.
Yeah, I like what you did with your head there.
You like that?
Yeah.
Some little move.
I don't know what that is.
I mean, you make a statement and you really kind of wibble into it. And,
yeah. Use those weapons.
Yeah. These are weapons. Weapons.
Oh my God.
What?
Intimidating.
I think the fact that I'm becoming a better version of myself.
Give you these 2 babies.
Threatens you.
Why? No, it doesn't threaten me. I'm happy.
I think the fact that you look at me like, boy, he's losing weight. I think.
Why would that threaten me?
I don't know.
I'm glad that you're in good shape.
But
I
I
need
think
you
it's
around
better.
as long as possible.
Hmm?
I mean, plus on our schedule, like if you're not like in good health, you'll probably die.
Well, if you are in good health, you probably won't be for long.
That's what I'm saying.
Right.
But you need to get your health to a point where you can sustain. Like if you start the shift and your health is at like
it will
80%.
It will definitively diminish.
Done.
Yes.
You're gone.
Right. I have a big physical on Tuesday.
Oh,
next
nice.
week. Yeah. So hopefully that goes well.
That's going to go fine.
I would think so.
I think they're going to be happy with it.
I hope.
Your diet's been really good.
Great.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going prostate-wise, but I mean, sure, it's fine.
Well,
you do pee a lot, though, which concerns me.
Yeah. Last time he checked my prostate, it was fine.
Right.
So that was a year ago. So
Good.
hopefully it's.
All right.
We're
Let's keep it going.
We're still on that standing. Tong tonight, I don't feel great about this. I'm being honest with you. I don't feel great just because.
His last start was good, though.
It was very good. It was getaway day, and the Padres didn't need that game.
You have put these young kids.
Oh, my God.
Such,
it's not fair what they've done.
Save us. Well, they're doing the same thing to Jackson Dart.
Oh, yeah.
Save us. Please.
But the Mets are in high leverage situations.
Well, right. It's. I mean, that's
the Mets have to win.
But that's what makes it so. That's what makes it so difficult. You bring up McClain. It's like, hey, like, you got to help us here because we got nothing. And to his credit, he's been great. But now it's like, you got 5 games left. Yeah, it feels like you got to win every single one of them.
I think you probably have to go 4-1.
And you have to win tonight. You have to. You have to capitalize. It can't be like, hey, we control our own destiny, and then next day now we don't.
Hand it back over?
Yeah, you can't do that.
You think they win tonight?
I do.
Oh.
Yep.
Nice.
I think they win tonight.
That would be great. Raymond?
Oh, hi.
How you doing?
As well as can be.
Oh, that's nice.
I'm still reeling from that man who pretended to be a woman.
They called you
that whole thing
repulsive.
Repulsive. I'm hideous.
I don't find you to be repulsive at all. Are you ready with your 3 stars?
Oh, sure.
Okay. I dressed up as a woman once. I got fake nails. They hurt really bad.
Back in the day when that was fashionable for Halloween, dress up as a woman. One of those deals.
Please play the.
Yeah, sure.
I was one of
Today's 3 stars.
Finish your point. Go ahead.
No, nothing. No, I had the long acrylic nails.
Really?
And I didn't realize how painful it was because it feels like your nail is going to rip off if you hit it. Couldn't even eat.
Why would you do that?
Because I'm all in, Raymond.
Anyway.
Number 3.
Speaking of all in, it's a poor Louis Riddick.
Let's fast forward 5 years. Jackson Dart is what in this league, in your mind?
Well, it's hard to just kind of
what
say
a bad
that
question that was.
He had to think.
Let's go back.
Yeah.
Let's go back. Because that
I'm gonna start playing sound.
No, that sounds suspiciously like.
Diana, did you at all take it in a negative light that I asked and was pleased and congratulated you on your nuptials?
So
you can't tell me that's not the same
I
energy.
think hers was performative, and I think I made Lewis really think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Number 2.
Deep thought.
Happy birthday to RJ. I felt bad I couldn't play the drop that I always wanted to play.
Yeah, we got in trouble
I was
for
told.
that.
Really?
We got
Why?
why?
Yeah. Because Stevie
Stevie won't see it.
It's just rules.
And well, yeah.
You're going
Why?
straight to hell.
I got no comment other than
Well, what do you want to say?
You are.
What?
Bring a fan because it's going to be hot.
I want you to be honest, but maybe just don't say certain things sometimes. Just keep it to yourself.
You know when it comes to my
Straight.
mind, I just say it.
You get like an easy pass.
Number 1.
Okay, it's the show of honesty. I mean, you've got people calling in saying things like this.
Yeah, do you cut your own hair?
That was rude. And then, like I said,
I'm a single, sexy woman in my 30s living in New York City.
zero chance that's the case.
You guys should meet up. Change your mind.
Sexy woman.
Change her mind, Raymond. Show that single, sexy lady how sexy you are.
How you can dominate.
Let's go for it.
You done?
I'm done.
That's nice. All right, it's Rule 76.
No excuse for like a champion. It's DiPietro Rothenberg.
Happy birthday, RJ.
And right here on ESPN, and of course on
YouTube.
YouTube.
Oh, boy.